RTM podcast show.
To the world and them girls.
Young Spray, Queen Ice Cream.
How you mean?
In Northwest London, born and raised. In Kilburn is where she spent most of her days. Chilling out, matching, relaxing, all queening. Then her and Mafiella did start diva twinning. And Young Spray, well, I was up to no good. Always making trouble in the neighbourhood.
What?
Did a one liquor rubs and the judge didn't care. He said, I'm sending you to prison right now for 2 years. I blew my mama kissing them when I saw tears. Her face showed the limit of the pain she could bear. If anything I could say, the sentence weren't fair. But I thought, nah, forget it. Yo, mom, have no fear. Have no fear, mama. I know I'm only 16, but I'm built for this.
That's what
Yo,
I told myself.
I pulled up to the jail around 7 or 8 and I yelled to the sweatbox, yo fam, link you later. Welcome to Feltham, I was finally here. They took me to Swallow and it started from there. That's where it all started, man. You're just like me, I'm just like you. I was a bad you too.
Bad you too.
But you could change, man.
You can change. Have faith. Have faith.
RTM.
RTM. Really the most.
Boom. Welcome to the RTM podcast show. 420 special. You get me? 420 special, you know. I promise you I'm already high. You get what I'm saying?
You know
I'm high, you
you're
get me?
high.
100.
Yeah, just so you know, 'cause obviously, if it was the other place, we'd be smoking.
Clouds.
We was even gonna smoke today. Still, we was gonna smoke, but Cream told the screws. You get me? She
No, I don't. No, I
told the
didn't.
screws. You get me? Like she didn't want to go on basic.
Screws on the landing.
Yeah, she didn't want to go on basic. You get me? So she went and asked the
Joker.
screws.
You're an
I couldn't
idiot.
believe she wanted to ask the screws.
Shut up.
No, I
You
went
was-
mad.
You was welling on us.
I allowed that, but yeah. So boom,
Don't try it.
we've gone. So we've had a smoke.
A little
innit?
pre-roll
Yeah.
thing.
We've had a smoke on the roof. You shot.
Views
Is that
were
why?
mad.
Glazed.
That's not a way, is it?
Glazed.
No, having a smoke on the roof is mad.
No, it was London skyline.
Nah,
Grenfell
boom.
in the background.
Alright, cool. I'm good. But yeah, boom. So today is all about the ganja. You hear me? The weed. We're gonna talk about the pros and cons. Obviously, these lot are gonna come with bare pros. You get what I'm saying?
And cons.
Oh, you got cons as well?
Yeah.
Well, go on. You get me? I thought you was just gonna be all
No,
in.
balance.
All right, balance. So, 'cause obviously, I quit for 8 months last year, so I've actually got input on the other side of things as well. Do you get what I'm saying? And yeah, so I'm gonna talk about that. But yeah, man, smoking again though, 'cause you don't know. You get what I'm saying? I ain't got no discipline. You get what I'm saying? Man's got more discipline than me. You get what I'm saying? So I'm going mad. But yeah, but I heard it's a thing. You get me? But yeah, anyway, boom. 420. Big Bad Spray, Young Spray. Here with my co-host,
Cream. You know
the
the
more
vibes.
host. You get me? Boom. We got Big Skinny in the building. Skinniest, you get me?
Yes, they are 420 edition.
Oh, wow. You get me?
Yes.
And we got my man Jay. You get me?
How you doing, my guy?
Long time friend and
come on, man.
Stone Island. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? In
It's
the
420,
building.
you had to shout me.
Yeah, now come on, man. You get what I'm saying?
It's only right.
From his weed. You get what I'm saying? From his
Right,
weed. So boom, big up Screech and them as well.
Yeah, man.
Big up on our man. And this is obviously this as well is dedicated to Black the Ripper.
Yes.
R.I.P.
3 years
R.I.P.
since we've lost Black the Ripper, RIP.
Yeah, so yeah, car. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that as well, car. Yeah, he's missed. You get what I'm saying? And yeah, special youth. But so yeah, we're gonna talk about the pros and cons. But obviously, man's winging it. But I'm just gonna start with a little what you been on type of vibe before I'm a bit high. But yeah, what you been on, Skinny?
Well, looking after the kids and the grandkids as I do. Someone come and get your granddad, you can't calm me down. So I've just been on things active.
Good to see you though.
Yes.
And thanks for the last episode as well. That done well, done good.
Very.
Got
my
us
honour.
Very.
And a privilege.
complex. We got us publishing publishing Complex.
Yeah.
Yeah, big up Complex.
A lot of people said they enjoyed that episode, you know.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, big up all of the viewers who's making RTM the #1 podcast right now. I want to give Spray his flowers for what he's doing. Big up to Ice Cream. This is what I want to say. People are getting to see the man behind the music for the first time, so they're seeing the personality who brought them years of consistent bangers. And it's a great thing. You're getting your shine fully, and we love that.
Come on, fam.
Yeah.
No, respect.
RTM to the world.
And them girl, you get what I'm saying? And them girl. You get what I'm saying? Because the girl I forget it as well. You know? Nah, not as well. The only get it. The girl only going mad.
Already it's gone mad.
Your fault though. Only the girl can get it. You get me? That is crazy. That might edit. You get me? But, yeah, that might edit. But boom. Jay, what you been dealing with?
Yeah, man, just getting ready for all the 420 events in England coming up during the summer.
Cause what it is, obviously, you could check out season 1. I think it might be episode 10. I can't remember, but I think it's actually episode 10 with Skinnyman. All your stories, a great story, very interesting. But Jay, I just want to get a little background out of Jay, innit? Let them know. You get me? We've got Stone Island in the building. Get on him as well, though,
Where
Skinny.
did you come from and how did you get here?
Yeah, that's a long story, right?
You get what I'm saying?
That's the story.
But the long and short of it, I don't know, man. We've just been trying to push this UK cannabis thing forward in a positive light, in a different light. Obviously, there's a lot of different companies from here all the way up to north that all doing their thing. Instagram probably the main place that everyone does their thing on. But it's all mostly positive vibes. Like you've got, as I said, the festivals all coming up. Got like Brumpsterdam, that's going to be a big
Alright, that's cool, but they don't even know who you are. Some people. So I'm on a thing of like I'm trying to your background and kind of what led you to smoking weed because true, it's a 420 thing.
Yeah.
makes sense.
How you came to this, how you came to become
I want to
Stone
know
Island.
how everyone's first time when they bun their weed.
Wow, it's that.
Skinny's got to think back to
to way back.
dinosaur times. You get me, but you get what I'm saying. But yeah, boom.
time.
So yeah,
You know,
where you was born? What ends and
so I was born like near Caledonian Road.
okay,
Moved up to like Palmer's Green from early, I think it was like 10 or something.
yeah.
So Palmer's Green was the end.
Yeah.
And for, Thursday, all about over there. So yeah, I was just there for a while. I think the first time I started smoking actual weed, I think I was like year 7.
Really?
Yeah.
One of my brethrens, him and his mum split up. So his dad moved to Holland. So he had to go with him. So in the summer holidays, he came back and he was like, boy, there's something called weed. Just pulled out a big bag of hash or something. And I was like, yeah, let's smoke it, bro. Since then, obviously, we was just smoking and doing our thing.
You haven't stopped. You haven't.
You have tolerance breaks, or especially when I was in Dubai a lot, I stopped for a piece because obviously over there it's the myth.
Yeah.
But other than that, really, it's been a consistent thing for a while, man.
All right.
We've been through all the stages of the weed, the elevations, the declines, the pressures. You get me?
What was the weed like back then when you first start bunning weed?
You know, when you first start bunning weed, you're so low in the hierarchy that you're just getting any shit that you can get off an older brother or something. So the first things were pretty dead, just Thai weed. If you're lucky, if you hear something called Sensi in that thing, you're lucky.
But Thai, you got some good Thai in our time though.
Red string.
Levels
Come
gone
on,
up.
chocolate.
Yeah, red string, chocolate string, all chocolate weed, the Ghana weed, we had it all, man, from early. Then the skunk thing kicked in, like the White Widows, Super Silver Hazes. They're the kind of the early strains that we were accustomed to, the imports.
What's the difference and all that, man? With the what's it changed? 'Cause I don't really know. I just smoke it. So
like weeds, like anything really, there's so many different variations and different like genetic types. So them early weeds tend to be like strong indicas. So they're like
Tell us for people that don't know the difference between an indica and this, what is it, sativa?
Yeah, so you've got sativa, indica.
This conversation is a bit high, innit?
Yeah, it's gonna tell like a
Am I
science
getting mad?
lesson. But we've been smoking.
This conversation
But
is a bit
they
mad.
might not know though.
Have
So
I got to start again?
know, innit?
No.
Nah.
Have I got to start again?
Nah, he's talking
I'm throwing a whitey or something. I'm
mad.
we going mad here.
Yeah, so like,
This is
for
cool.
those that
You know
don't
what I'm overthinking, innit?
Ice Cream's right. Sativa and indica,
the
some
right
people
vibe?
really don't
they
know.
don't know because that's like
between
the
sativa and
two
indica
main
and what it
differences
even
between
means.
weed, innit? What types of weed it is, innit?
I think if we just gone in and was just straight.
We're there in the
Nah.
chemistry set.
It's a bit
Yeah.
too much weed.
Good to know.
Yeah, but it's
good to know
420,
what you're
innit? So
smoking.
yeah, so basically like the main, isn't it? There's sativas, it breaks into two, innit?
Yeah, so when you smoke like heavy sativa, it tends to like make you like couch locked. You just don't. You feel that typical stoner You don't want to move. You don't want to do much. You just want to relax and chill. Indicas tend to give you the buzz. You know, like people like, we talk about blacks. You know, my man smokers, he's on it. He wants to do shit.
That's a way.
Gives you an
It's
active
more,
high.
yeah.
Gives you that
That
active
was
buzz.
a way though.
So if you-
I'm not letting
It's
you
more
get
of
away with
a,
that.
I would say
Sorry,
it's more of a,
James.
it's more of a,
That
it's more of a,
was a bit
it's
mad.
more of a stimulant then.
There was, sis
You know
knows.
what it is?
Sis
You know
knows.
what it is?
Nah.
I see the
Is it more
passion.
of a,
that's
is it
behind
more of a
it.
stimulant?
I was there. I see the
no, no,
passion. You know what I mean? I
We're
see
in love
the-
with
I see
Mary
the drive.
Jane.
Yeah.
I
So,
see-
would you say sativa is more of a stimulant,
you know what?
Dreams involved.
and then indica is more of a relaxer.
Dreams
Is more
involved in
like,
this convo.
Scientific.
yeah, no, because I like weed,
no,
innit? I'm a
cool,
Rasta
cool,
man,
cool,
pick
cool.
me, but I
I'm not
started
actually
smoking
this guy,
really
man.
late, to be fair. And I've been around weed, like proper weed. Do you understand what I'm saying? Cess and all of that. But I started when I went to Jamaica. I went on holiday to Jamaica. And then my stepdad was out there, my mum was out there and whatever. And then he used to smoke and that. So I just rolled, I just had a spliff and it was like just blowing out like air. It was so soft because, you know, I'm in Jamaica, innit? And ever since then.
Loves it.
But I started smoking late. Like
Weed's
everybody
essential
around
for
me
you.
would
No.
smoke and I would be like, no, I don't smoke because I'm not a heavy drinker. Like I can't, everybody that knows me knows I'm a lightweight, innit? But for some reason, weed was just my thing. Like it's just because I'm kind of like a chill
Question
person.
for Stone Island.
Do you get me?
In
So,
Jamaica,
yeah.
where we know about the strains of Kiki and Sensi, are they indicas, sativas? Do they have both variations?
From my personal experience, like especially the skunky sort of ones that are coming out of Jamaica tend to be more sativa.
So
But
back in the
obviously,
day,
but
Bob-
now- but back
times
in
when
the
Bob
day,
Marley
I
would
mean,
be smoking.
Them weeds there. That's a good question. I'll probably push towards the sativas.
What would you say cess is then?
Again, as he said, like a
Sativa.
I would say.
All right then. So all right, let me ask you, lot.
in my
What
opinion.
what do you prefer, sativa or indica?
Do you know, there's times when I'm happy to get hold of either. So I think with me, it acts with my mood. So when I want to get relaxed, even a spliff of sativa will relax me.
What do you prefer?
See, nowadays we have hybrids. So we have most of the banging, street strains and the ones that are ringing doors and making noise. They are a combination of both.
Oh, okay.
So you find the one that has the mix that you prefer, if that makes sense. I know weed is
But if
very
you had to
fast.
pick,
No, again, I would say hybrid. I like a bit of both. If you want to feel high, you want to feel high. If you want
So then-
to get on with it, if I
so
need to
then-
get up, I get up.
what about you?
If when we was children started to smoke
Pause.
for the first time,
Pause.
for the first time we ever smoked as children, and we're told that humans have natural cannabis receptors, whether they've ever smoked cannabis or not. So as children, when we first ever smoked cannabis, we were smoking a certain strain that wouldn't have the amount of potency of THTC.
Yeah, so more-
So I'm saying for the children now, I mean, if we could kind of compare it to alcohol somewhat, it'd be like saying we started drinking shandy.
Yeah,
And the kids nowadays are
straight
drinking
Henny.
pints of
Yeah, Henny.
overproof rum.
Yeah, they're down there.
And so is there implications for mental health within the rise of the THC for children? Like, so starting off on shandy is one thing, but starting off on pints of overproof rum is another thing. And I feel that somewhat we started out on natural strains and
Yeah,
natural
natural-
strands.
natural
you know,
stuff.
even Malawi weed, African weed, Durban poison
Yeah, so
weed.
it's not the word natural, they're land race. So they're
Man
strains.
started with commerce.
They're strains that came from the earth. No one knows
Yeah,
who
yeah.
planted them, why they got there, but they're there and we've enjoyed them.
So with the raising of the
These are new genetic strains.
THC content, learning how to get scientific with it, how to keep the female away from the male, how to make it sensitive before
Why
it
for that?
seeds, because it's working on female
That is a
hormones.
why.
It's
That's the
the,
thing.
it's the
Wait,
female
wait,
hormones
what do
that
you
gives
mean?
the plant the
Keep the
strength.
female away from the male.
Because the
hold
female
on.
I've got
You
to
need
quit
to go.
smoking
You
weed.
need to speak. Hold on. No, go
I've
back
got
a
to quit
little bit.
smoking weed.
Because hold on a minute. What? Say that again.
I've got to quit smoking
Apparently,
weed.
the female hormone is what
But
gives
you've got
you
to keep the
strength of
female away
THC.
from the-
Females, what you smoke.
Apparently, if
Oh,
Without the
females,
male-
what you smoke.
Without the male, you can't have the genetics and the
Because there's
reproduction.
Batman weed as well.
So-
I remember
so-
the Batman weed's got all the seeds in it. The Batman weed, and it gets got all the
I've-
seeds
I've
in the
been-
buds.
It's
I've
called
been
hermit,
told.
isn't it?
I've been
Yeah, and it
told.
gets all the seeds in it. Yeah, the Batman weed.
I've been told that people who grow outside sabbatically,
That is mad.
that
is mad.
no,
So what?
sabbatically.
You're an idiot, I swear.
They wouldn't let a woman who was menstruating.
You're a
no,
mate.
no,
You're a
no.
mate. GLC fucker.
No,
yeah.
watch this.
Big brother.
No, watch this.
Big brother. You're a
Hear
mate.
what I'm
GLC
telling
fucker.
you. If a woman who was on her reds went into the crop, it would start seeding.
See, I don't know. That sounds.
That's
So-
what I've been
That sounds
told.
a
Yeah.
bit folklore.
I don't know. So I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm still kind of confused about
Because
the female
because
and the male
the
weed.
female
Are you lot?
plant will
I don't
feed off the
understand it.
female human's
Explain
hormone.
it. Yeah, I need you to explain it a little bit to me because
I'm
I'm
a bit
a
high
bit
as well.
confused.
So
Nah, I'm telling you the
Yeah.
truth.
when you have a cannabis seed, when you grow it,
Right.
depending if it's called something called feminized, it can either be a male or a
A
female.
why?
How do you know?
Feminine
if
can't be a
female
way.
plant?
I can't wear feminine.
How do you know if it's a female plant?
So
can't-
when you germinated it, you see the characteristics of how it's growing. That can tell you quite
How it's
early
growing,
if
it's
it's
mad.
a male or a female.
Alright,
And
now
the
I'm reaching,
female
I'm
one
reaching,
is
I'm
more
reaching.
stronger.
It's the one you smoke. The males you don't smoke.
Okay.
It's the females you smoke.
So
Right,
if a
right.
male plant grows, is there any potency from it?
Yeah, because that male plant.
Hello, that
high for that, innit? He's high for that.
You must be high. Man said
I
if a
am
male
high.
plant grows, like is there what? No,
So is there an answer
big
to the
brother
question?
like that. You don't even have to answer that. We're gonna move on from that question.
Can do.
We don't even have to answer
That's
that.
a good question.
That's or rephrase that. fam.
He says it's a good question.
No, but is there any
Is
use for the
there
what he's
any
saying?
use for it?
Do you understand what
Do
he's
they
saying?
use
Yeah,
it
is
for
there any
anything?
use for it?
Yeah, because without the male plant, you can't get more female plants.
So you use it to mix it back.
If you want to make your own genetics and your own different strains, then yeah, you would.
Astaghfirullah.
Okay, cool.
Otherwise, if you kept using a female plant, taking a cut in and a cut in or a baby, then
Nah, that is
potency
wild.
then wears out.
Oh, okay.
So back to your opinion on mental health attributes. Do you think that cannabis, for the pros and cons, in the strength that the children are receiving it for the first time, different from when we was children
mad,
receiving
yeah.
it for the first time, is this detrimental to their mental health?
I think
Schizophrenia, etc.
think so.
That's almost like anything. I suppose.
I'd like
It's
to
how,
know.
how often do you take it? How are you taking it? What kind of circumstance are you taking it in? Everyone's different. Some people, kids are prescribed it.
They put
in
bare
gummies,
weed in their
Yeah.
juice as well, you know.
but they're
For
prescribed.
medicinal purposes.
Yeah, so it's benefiting those people. Clearly, if you misuse it like anything, no matter who you are, how old you are, it's gonna.
Is that
it's gonna kick
okay
you
for
back.
him to lead into medical marijuana and its uses and purposes?
Yeah, I mean,
If kids are being prescribed it, is
kids
what
are-
you
of course,
said.
kids are being
So when I was
prescribed
young, I'm talking about first times of us running weed, it'd be after my mum and her friends would be at a blues dance and they'd all crash out early in the morning, and then me and my sister would come down and we all wanted to play the role of the adult. So we'd pick the little roaches out the ashtray, bring little snowballs and the baby shams, and we'd be watching the Saturday morning programs high as a kite, right? That was my first ever experience. So when it comes to, I'd be listening to my mum play Peter Tosh, and he had an album called African Herbsman. I'd like to credit him as being the first Dr. Sebi that I knew of, because what he was talking about is natural herbs to combat illnesses and ailments
So
against the
education,
pharmaceutical
passing of
industry.
knowledge.
And what I heard him singing, and I just thought, oh, the Rastaman's buzzing off some weed that really lick him, and he's reaching because he's there with his guitar, and he's saying it cures glaucoma, bronchitis, asthma, and he's singing all of
It's a
these
pass-
things that he
it's a way
reckoned
to
it
pass
cured.
the knowledge without
So what's what
them
I'm saying?
knowing that you're passing
He was kind of demonized at the time for doing so, but then as I've got older and I've came to have an open mind of what's going on now that cannabis has been legalized in places like the University College of Los Angeles, being able to study and
Cannabis is legal in UK, London.
yeah,
right
it,
now.
it
It's
is
down the
now.
road.
It
Right
is now, but it was first. It was
Is that
first.
who told you that?
Bro, it's
No,
legal,
it is.
man.
It is. No, you can have a cannabis card
I
now.
don't- you're
Listen,
getting
no,
mad.
you can get
What?
prescribed in the UK today. You can have a
I've
cannabis
got-
I
card.
know,
cannabis
but I'm saying like if they pull me now, like boom, like
Yeah, if you
I've got a
if
queue
you've got a
in my
cannabis
pocket.
card and you're prescribed cannabis, you
Oh
can
no,
get
but
it.
I'm saying what if I ain't got the card though?
If you're prescribed it, you
No, no, but what if I ain't got the
They
card?
might- they
And
might-
I've
you can
prove it
just
at
got
a later
queue.
date.
might
You can
nick
prove it
your
at a
Gone
later
mad.
date.
You lot's gone mad.
No,
They're still
no.
nicking, man.
No cannabis
They,
card.
I got nicked the other. Listen,
I'm gonna wet
you lot are going mad. I
No,
can't
they
believe
have to-
you lot are thinking
you can't
feds ain't
slip and
nicking
not
you.
not have that card with
I
you,
can't
but now
believe,
you've
but
got weed in your
you
card.
lot, I don't know what you lot do. You got the card though, innit?
You got a card. but
I
you
ain't
need
got no
prescription.
card.
You need
Yeah, you're
prescription.
nicked.
Nah, man.
They ain't got time for that.
You gotta have a certain
They
amount of weed
fully
you're
got
allowed
time.
to
I've
roll.
run out of cautions.
So can you?
I'm all out of cautions.
Can
It's
you?
long. I'll get you the
Stone Island, can you give us a list of medical usages that you know that come from cannabis?
Well, that is
So
like
that-
saying like what's the paracetamol do? Like the number is huge.
Because I saw on this morning with
epilepsy.
there was a kid who had a
Even
rare
joints,
bone marrow
arthritis.
cancer, and he was on his deathbed, and they almost said to the mum, like, "You give him a week to live," and people had suggested for her to use cannabis, and she was kind of reluctant to do so. But when she thought, well, all hopes are gone,
the stigma
and she
behind it.
tried her kid on this cannabis, she cured, like, the cannabis ended up curing him. And they say it doesn't cure everyone's, you know, and you can't rely on, we found the cure. But in his case, it cured his rare marrow bone cancer
cured
that
enough.
all of the medical profession in the world had give up on.
It's killed enough people for them now to have legalized it, and I don't know how.
So,
many
so now the
countries
legality
It's
was
legal in
in,
England.
And
in
it
the UK
de-stresses
spray.
as well.
So here's what I want to break down to.
recreational
Here's what I want to break down to spray.
Medical use is
They said that the mother couldn't get the medicine for the kid because he was under 18. So
the UK
for
or
her spray to give her son a plant, to save his life.
It was
She's
the Rick
going to jail.
Simpson oil. It was the Rick Simpson oil she was getting them. I saw the articles.
No, but am I right in saying
Yeah, well,
there's a
not-
mother
not
getting a
necessarily
plant to
it's-
save
it's
her
the
child's
process.
life and she's going to jail for it?
It's well, the laws we know is a stigma way beyond the reality of what weed does to people. It's more to do with all the laws they had back in, Jim Crow laws, and there's real things behind why hemp as a substance has been banned, not been able to be investigated to see how it can help people until recently. But recently, they've seen that they can't hold that back, the knowledge from the people. Like, the internet's too vast. You can't tell me.
So
that
for
I
all
can't
of the
do
bird that I've done for weed, do I get a pardon for that?
the guy,
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
The mayor, I think I don't want to lie here, but I think it was the mayor of California. So the president told everyone to pardon people.
Yeah.
Is
You've
it?
been nicked for weed now, and your country, in your state, is selling weed legally, and people are making billions of it.
Billions, and there's people locked
Why
up.
should he be in jail?
Yeah,
'Cause
why?
3 years ago or a year before he had that
Yeah.
much.
Now that the law's changed,
But you have to deep America is different.
Yeah,
Like, you could
I've
have
seen
weed
loads of
today
cases
because
with
you've
that.
had 2
Yeah.
gun charges, and now you go for 30.
So then, can we
Yeah, it's
talk
mad,
about?
yeah.
Can we talk about what we know about the history of weed? Where do you know about the origins of marijuana, or what do you know of the origins of marijuana?
As you were saying earlier about the landrace strains, every country, every region has a strain or a people that they feel used weed first. Like African had their Malawi golds, and the Asians had the Kush, the Kushy weed. That's where Kush comes from, in like Asia kind of place. Americans
And the word
slaves,
ganja would be them taking it down to the Ganges rivers.
all sorts. There's so much
what I've
history.
been told.
It's so vast.
Yeah.
It's so vast. You get what I'm saying? There's a lot of
He move
information.
like he don't
to
know
get.
the history.
Yeah, no, it's
No,
good to know, man.
we're sharing.
No, but I'm saying he's moving like he don't know the history. He's asking you like,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
on
Hindu-
mind games. He's on mind games.
Hindu Kush and the Ganges
He's
River.
on mind games. You know he's on mind. He wants you to see because he know.
I know a bit.
Stone
man.
Island coming to you like he know about weed.
No,
You know
but
the ones that
I want us all to know.
Wait for him to go into say, yeah, Ganges Rivers. Like you forgot. Like
I want us all to
I
know.
don't know. Yeah, I'm mental. I just know how to smoke it.
What made you come up with the idea though to have to
Even
start?
then, it was just like it started popping. Like there was like a hint of it, as they always every year, that it might become legal.
Cream's just trying to get free weed.
No, actually, come on.
I swear, Cream's just having her own conversation, trying to get free weed.
No, no. Shut up.
We're smoking
No, but she's
earlier
trying to
already.
pattern.
She's hooking
I'm
up the
thinking-
plug.
I'm looking
She's
for
patterning the
your
plug.
Still got
She
my
is.
They're having their
tray and
own
everything.
conversation over there.
No, I asked him a question on
like-
mine.
No, but
I
you
said,
know,
how,
she's got
when did
side
you
deals
start?
going on.
How
I
did you
can't
start?
believe she's
Do you know what I
going
mean?
mad.
Have you got
She's
your
on
own
combos
strain?
with Creams mode.
So no, I don't grow weeds.
Oh,
So
okay.
I ain't got my own strain. But I've obviously
Allegedly.
I don't. Anyone who knows me knows I don't grow weed anyway. To be
No,
honest,
yeah.
I ain't got the patience.
We
and the
can't,
love.
fam, we can't
Okay.
So,
say
what
we
is it
grow.
something?
Yeah,
Okay.
I ain't
Can't
got.
say
I
that.
haven't
So-
even. It's art.
that's
and I
something
ain't
we
got the-
can't
I ain't got
say.
that touch. I ain't
What
got
you
that-
said? What you said about the laws
If I had- if you
and
had
Jim
your
and
own-
Jim Crow and stuff like this. What are you saying about the laws and the Jim Crow and stuff like this? Like
Jim Crow.
yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, no.
Jan Crow, huh?
100 years ago, if we'd have went into a pharmacy, over 60% of the ailments would have been
cannabis
cannabinoid
derived.
based,
Yeah, of course.
and others would have been opiates before the
Way
pharmaceutical.
before opiates,
And
yeah. Well, not
Rockefellers
before, but they were more popular. Yeah.
and the Rockefellers came in to make sure
So
that
with-
this
with-
changed.
With that, because of the fact that when you grow cannabis, like all of it is useful. So from when you grow it, you can use the twigs for hemp, for clothing.
So,
for
so
plastic,
Okay,
whatever.
this
Right.
leads me to say
well as
that
the
in
bud
the
for health.
UK, when Queen Victoria was on the throne, she advised every woman to consume it on their menstrual
yeah,
to
that's
help
a fact.
relieve
Yeah, yeah.
themselves.
Well, I say
But
it's a
she
fact, so
also
it's a common-
made all farmers by law who owned more than 6 acres of land to dedicate 1 acre of their land to the growth of hemp.
Yeah, of course.
And that would produce the Bibles, the law books,
They were
the
worried
navy
that it would take
uniforms,
over
the
cotton
ropes.
industry. because hemp industry was booming like that, and it was something predominantly being able to be grown by ethnic people. They didn't want them to have a market bigger than
They didn't want them to have an economy.
basically.
Chicks of the devil, yeah, we know them technology.
Until they admit that, they will never admit. So them to make it legal, especially here, they have to admit they were wrong when.
Yeah. You get what I'm saying? They ain't trying to admit
on
that.
that right now. That's the problem.
So then, what do we know of different uses and purposes today for marijuana? Other than consuming it by smoking it for personal recreation, etc.
If you're not trying to consume it, as I said, like hemp, they build houses with hemp these days.
Building houses.
Clothing, there's a whole ranges of hemp clothing.
When I was still in year 7, it's his first year in school. I only know it as first year. I'd be teething records out the library because they had to scratch on, and they also had video VHSs, and I teethed one called Hemp the Revolution, and I thought, it's going to be like a Cheech and Chong movie for stoners to watch, and I've kind of run back home excited. My mum's a blazer, and I was like, Mum, I got a ganja movie, and I've stuck it on, you know, one of them ones, and it wasn't anything to do with blazing or getting high. It was to do with like making shampoo, making porridge. And one of the points that they said that anywhere where there's even a famine, that marijuana can grow so fast that before people can die of starvation, they could be eating marijuana porridge. And I thought, well, that's critical to economical
I've seen marijuana
diaspora.
infused with food. I've never seen a marijuana porridge, but it gets infused with. You can infuse
Yeah, no, marijuana porridge. Yeah, it was on this DVD. I saw it. I saw them yamming it. And so hair oil, soap.
Yeah.
But now moving into the future, I think this is the $1 billion industry spray.
I can't believe you're bringing me involved.
$1 billion industry. No, check it out, right?
trying to get back.
Yeah,
Like,
you lot, bro.
Out of hemp, is it right, Stone Island, that out of hemp you can make biodegradable plastic?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So the plastic industry could be replaced with biodegradable hemp.
Which is good for the environment. That's why
$1 billion industry.
They're not trying to let these things happen yet. The people who are in charge of these things, if you know they ain't trying to let that run.
But if we start putting it in people's minds.
Listen, this is what, as Queen was saying about like starting a weed brand in UK, just pushing forward, man.
Yeah.
Just do something step left.
Because
If you had
I see that weed potentially, where we used to hear, again, back to the Rasta man singing, and I thought he was reaching, that herb is the healing of the nation and it will save the world. When we look at today's society, how we're overconsumed with plastic, and that marijuana as a biodegradable substance of plastic can replace that, hemp can actually save the world today.
Hemp could definitely aid in this.
Aid.
But it takes, you know what I mean, it takes a lot more than just weed. But weed can definitely be a footstep.
Is that what's the CBD oil?
So weed's got it's made up of different
That's supposed to help cancer, isn't it?
CBD oil with THC will actually, that Rick Simpson oil, that oil you were talking about for that woman was getting for her child, that's Rick Simpson. So that's a combination of all of the cannabinoids within cannabis.
Because I think was that. Did they have cannabis in it? Remember in Easy, Raspek's brethren, and he said
big him up as well.
Sure, I'm sure it was something to do with cannabis as well.
When I attend these cannabis expos that I always see you at, and that's how I've come to know your branding, and I think congratulations to you and everything you've done.
Yeah, come on, man.
And the fact that you've been able to,
Jay's been doing his thing,
and the fact that you've been able to help people that need the help. What I want to ask you is, when I go to these expos and I visit some of your stores, I see so many different methods.
Big up the plug.
Big up my guy, man.
I see so many different methods now of consuming marijuana intake. I didn't know what dabbing was, so I thought dab was a dance. My eldest granddaughter was like, "Granddad, do you know how to dab?"
Dabbing.
And then I've went to one of these festivals, and they went, "Do you know how to dab?" And I went, "Yeah." And he looked at me like I was weird, and I was like, "Ain't that a dab?" Like,
So
and then he
what's
showed me what dabbing was.
So you have
MDMA.
No.
What is it?
You have. It used to be this.
Stop.
Used to dab the this. I ain't gonna lie. It used to be that.
I thought ain't that what dabbing?
But
You lot
no,
are
ain't
saying.
that now. No.
Okay,
Don't make me
It's
laugh.
when you
Coca-Cola
you get
thing,
like,
you get me?
weed, you can extract the oils, the natural oil, because obviously weed's full of oils. You
I
can
know
extract the
Cardos
oils
had the
out
Coca-Cola
of it.
thing. Go on, sir.
So watch this. I've come to one guy's store, and he's got some
Like weed
piff,
glue.
and then he's got some really expensive piff.
Cream.
And I'm going, Well, the piff that he was charging decent prices for was decent piff.
Everyone's got munchies.
So what the hell is
here,
this
man.
expensive stuff?
It's the higher percent.
So then I've gone on to further along his table, and then stuff started to look like Highland toffee. And then he's got some next kind of
As I
oil
said,
that you can
cannabis
rub on a
be-
Rizzler.
It can be infused in anything, so you can make it into an oil form like shatter, made of like BHO.
Shatter's supposed to be.
Yeah, but then the problem is people trying to come away from that guy. It's made with butane gas.
Oh.
Now you're putting something unnatural
Yeah.
into something. Now.
Nah, it is made with that because my brother used to make
The block labs, like,
And
big up
yeah.
Team 10.
So now when we're
Big up.
talking,
Blown up labs.
when we're talking about,
it. You know, you get me. But
when we're
yeah.
talking about something unnatural, I'm going to talk about the conspiracies throughout the years of being a stoner who partakes in getting high. I've told that one time they was preserving skunk with embalming fluid. Is there any truth into that?
I don't know about that. 'Cause that's way.
All right.
beyond my-
So
my-
the time when we all got the punk and it all had the hard ash on it, and
Oh, see, yeah, I remember.
and
that.
people said that there was
My
glass
boys
in it
the
or something.
background nodding.
yeah,
we remember
the
that
hard
all
ash
the
with
time.
that was
glass.
mad.
Like what was that?
There was
Tell us.
sugar on it or something.
Basically,
or salt
yeah.
or
No, glass
on it or
Basically,
something.
there was two like versions of that. So the guys, all the weed them times there was imported from Amsterdam.
Yeah, they were
So
going mad over
they
it.
realized that man were buying weed, seeing opening one bag and buying a whole crate of it. So they didn't even look what was in there. So these guys were getting the weed, taking half of it out, getting sugar water and putting sugar water all over it. So when it dries, it looks
So
shiny.
was it glass or sugar water?
And then they started leveling up and
Yo,
said, we'll
what
crush glass
evil?
in there.
What evil
She's heavy,
person
yeah.
would do that? What evil person? That's
Money
just
hungry.
straight
I was gonna
evil,
say
then, right?
sand,
You know, when
glass
something-
in that
when
to
No, I
Can you
remember the
believe
ground,
that?
you're gonna
Glass
get
in that.
I remember we had
people
glass.
doing mad things.
Like henna. First time I ever knew about corruption was
that made
henna.
me shudder.
Henna in the hashish. So we just used to get banging Rocky 00, soap bar, them kind of things there. And there was a Rasta man who used to pay me a lot of money to get him an ounce and break me off a big piece of it and give me £20 for getting it. And I felt like it was a come up for the day because I was school days and it was like £20 for getting it and I brought me off a piece of it. And one day he's run his lighter under, sniffed it and just dashed it out his window and went, nah, that had henna. I didn't know about henna. So
It was just like a cutting agent.
people using cutting agents on a pure plant.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's you know what I mean. That's any industry.
Scary.
Any underground industry, especially, you know, when it's not regulated, that's what you get.
Yeah.
That's why California has tried to regulate it. Not to say that they're winning with that right now, 'cause it's not winning, but they try to regulate it and try and give some sort of clear path of what's going on with weed rather than you just picking up weed off the side of the road.
So if you can help me over this one. On that old hippie documentary, I remember one of the old hippies going, man, we had to pay $50, which probably we would laugh at like that's cheap. And he was cussing that was expensive.
Wow.
And an economist broke down to him that marijuana should cost the same price as Weetabix because it grows at the same rate and it's the same.
Yeah, but it's a lot of the risk factor, the fact that you pay more for people to transport.
So can you now tell me the justification between all these flavors? Like you can buy a regular one for this and some, like explain to me some of the prices, the ridiculous prices that I'm hearing now.
It's like anything. It's where you get it from and what it is. It's like a Ferrari is a Ferrari car. It's from Italy. It's a Ferrari. And a Ford Escort or Fiesta is a Ford Fiesta car. It's down the road.
Where some people, where some people will say a car is a car. I just want to drive.
Yeah,
Just justify to me why that Ferrari should cost so much.
Levels. There's levels.
Real levels to it.
Yeah.
So certain genetics.
Steve
as
definitely
you
wants
said,
weed.
People have tried their.
You're a fool, you
I just knew
know.
he was gonna laugh. I swear down. I just knew he was gonna laugh.
People have put the time and effort
Yeah.
in, like, especially
Yeah.
the big boys in
So
Cali.
you
Like,
got, you know, and
Burner,
listen, look at you
Doja,
though, Carter, laughing.
Even my guys like Cali X, like Tenko, they put the effort into to go through different strains of weed to find the perfect blends and balances. So when you're getting that kind of weed from those kind of locations like Cali and that, you're gonna pay a way heftier price than the weed grown from someone down the road.
So what is terps? I'm hearing terps.
Terps is the description basically of how you describe the smell and taste of weed.
Oh.
So when you smell something, it could smell of something.
I'm
like
so happy I
lemon
brang
or-
Jay here. bro.
Yeah, yeah.
No, you
because
don't.
we
You know
didn't-
why I'm so happy I brang him here? He's a madman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
I thought
I
he
wouldn't-
was gonna be the one to be able to give all of this.
No, I want to know
He's
this.
asking it. So if you never came,
Smoking.
I promise you, if you
We'd be
never
going
came,
mad.
this would be
We'd
mad.
just be going mad.
If you never came, this episode would have been.
Don't give me joke.
420. I had to,
Cream
I
wouldn't
wanna
have
know-
come.
420. I had to.
Cream wouldn't have come because she wouldn't have thought Skinny would have brang her weed.
You're an Ejak.
Oh,
What?
420.
Are you
That's
No,
stupid?
happy
No,
birthday,
saying
Reg.
that-
No, it's Reg's birthday.
It's
though.
his birthday
Oh,
tomorrow.
look,
Reg's
timing.
birthday.
Jeez.
So she would.
Thank
Shiny
you
loud packs.
to the gang. Come on, man.
For the gang. He's said.
But what for who?
No affiliation.
Why are you pulling it out of my hand? He said for the girl. I
Nothing-
see
nothing
you.
smell it from
illicit in
there.
that bag.
Gosh.
I can't believe you think
Nothing illicit in that.
Yeah,
bag.
that's what he said.
No, man, that's because you're talking to him too much.
Shut up. I'm on the thing. What's the matter with you?
Me, man.
Take it out of the rolling paper.
You are something else.
That's a little
Yeah,
number,
anyway,
man.
happy
You know,
birthday
Go on,
to
man.
Red
Go on, man.
for
Go on,
tomorrow.
man. Happy birthday to
Another
Reds.
tune,
Yeah,
little
come
papers
on.
and that. It's not
Cream with
crazy.
it. Still
My
being
guy
there.
Clouds Papers, man. Blessed us it. Tell me to make sure I pull it down.
So
Having a
earlier,
good look through.
you were speaking about some people not knowing the meaning of the origins of 420 for the people at home.
Oof.
Would you please?
Again, and that's another story in its own right. I mean,
What is that?
Just a mug.
Thank you.
In a nutshell, because it's the 420 edition,
fool,
it's
you know.
appropriate.
In a
You are a
very
real EJ, I
big
swear.
nutshell,
Get the vibe, man.
few people have different ideas.
420.
Few people have-
420 what?
420.
This is the origins of
Breakdown.
420 and that.
Ah.
Yeah, man. So
Yes, that's what I want to get into.
No. Are you waiting on the start of it?
I ain't started yet.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so the origins of
Cream
420,
with
well, the alleged origins. There's a few different stories out there, obviously. One of them is that, again, that in Cali and in New York, the police radio codes used to be 420. So you would say that, car, that's what you would get caught with if you had weed, but they say that ain't true. There's another case where what happened, there's a guy, Bob Dylan, I think his name, we had a song about this girl, and he mentioned 12 times 35, which is 420. And in that song, he's talking about getting high and all that. And everyone said, nah, he's the godfather, that he must have been him. Which, as I said, it referenced it does it, but they're not saying, like, not pinpointing it on that. But what they've kind of pinpointed it on is as you were saying earlier, it's the brethrens, it's the brethrens that went to like a certain college. So at 420, they would finish school, run there and blaze and smoke their weed. So they all day they'd be like 420, yeah, I'll buck you at 420, I'll buck you at 420, I'll buck you. So everyone,
And they made
except
that
for the
tree a
authority,
pilgrimage for their
knew
420
that
moment.
420 meant at 420 you light it up.
And where was that?
That I think California.
Oh, in Cali.
Yeah.
I think that was in California.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's another origin. I mean, there's been so many that Jimi Hendrix died on that day. Oh, that's why they called it.
Or they're trying to
Yeah,
find.
they've stretched it. Yeah, there's a couple, man. Yeah, they've stretched it. But
And now 420 has reached how far and wide? Worldwide thing?
I think pretty much every country where it ain't death penalty celebrates 420 in some ways. Because obviously the Middle East and now it's a myth. But pretty much.
Do you know in Australia is weed legal?
It's, again, I think medically they've made it, but they got strict penalties over there as well.
So you could celebrate 420 twice in one day if you had a
If you had the jet and you had the means, I'm sure you could just stay at 420 somehow.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Let me
Just
stay
that
stuck
high.
in
You're that high
420.
in the clouds of breath.
So then, here's where I'd like to go next.
So,
We're going to want to honour this to Black the Ripper, and there's so much we're going to want to say about him. So before we say that, can we think of other weed heroes that we'd like to herald?
Storming, R.I.P. Storming.
R.I.P. Storming.
Storming, love his weed, you know.
Bob Marley. Bob Marley.
Dominique and you as well, you know.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Storming, you get me?
Yes, R.I.P. Storming.
there's a few guys.
I'll
Man.
say Bob Marley is a world symbol of...
Are you talking about worldwide or
Oh,
I'm just talking about
Okay.
heroes of
Everyone-
marijuana.
Bob Marley's definitely.
Heroes of marijuana that have come and gone.
Yeah, but
Because he would have been villainized for that at one
at
point.
the times, yeah. But then you have like heroes like cool, like Bob Marley, like all the recognition, and you got like hood heroes, local heroes that actually has made a difference.
You see who I drew for straight away. In my brain, Storming.
Yeah.
I didn't
even
That's the
think
level
of-
I was
you
at.
got
I've
what I'm
got
saying?
people that in the ends that actually done, well, not necessarily art ends.
But then,
that's
do you
made
think
differences,
that
you know?
people like
In Black the Ripper.
Black.
Do you get what I'm saying?
so do you
pushed
think
the
that
narrative.
people like Howard Marks, Mr. Nice Guy?
Big up mummy as well, Black the Ripper's mum as well.
Do you know who Howard Marks, Mr. Nice Guy was?
No.
Mr. Happy with a smiley face.
Yes.
Yeah, Amsterdam, yeah.
He was at one point the biggest importer exporter of cannabis in the world,
Okay.
and he was a Welsh guy, proper taffy, like
Over them.
nice man.
Because he just
Yeah,
got the pattern. I said everything come from Holland.
I spent some
But I
time.
knew the Scousers got it on lock over there.
Anywhere with a port.
Oh yeah, but Wales.
Do you know what?
Wales is
This
right
was
next to-
this was a Welsh
Yeah,
guy.
I'm going mad, I'm
No,
going
but this
mad,
was
yeah,
a Welsh guy with a
Yeah, no,
vision.
no, but
He had a
Wales-
vision.
Wales got a port as
So Mr. Nice. So someone like Jack Herer,
Yeah, the original.
a hero of marijuana.
The guy owns Greenhouse, Arjun, all them man there. Actual pioneers. You've got people in the UK, I can't lie, real guys.
Yeah.
I like drawing back to it, but they're my hero guys of the
Yeah.
weed thing.
Held them up.
Bro, there's so many.
Jambino, my.
Yeah, we got
Brethren.
guys. You know what? We've got few people that I respect out here, man. Like there's a guy called Amit from Pure Sativa.
So these are people that are current heroes. So these are people that are current heroes of the marijuana scene. They're still active and they're current today.
Have you got any? Have you got any others?
Well, I'm thinking from being a fan, like of the marijuana culture. We've been going to events called
Sizzler.
The Grind, Planet Earth, Product Earth.
Yeah,
Thank you for correcting me.
Product
Paradise Gardens.
Yeah, that's another good one.
What other marijuana festivals have we had here in the UK?
So, yeah, as I said, Bromsterdam, that's the next one. Big one.
And is there private little smoking clubs from community?
Start going, innit? Look, is he gonna
It's
start going,
a
you know?
big community out there, man. If you know, you know.
We got invited to one by a guy. I'd like to big him up. His name's Jamie from Product Earth,
Yeah,
and
James,
he
James.
invited us to
Big up James.
a thing in Shoreditch,
James is a hero.
where he goes. Today we got a special chef, and all of your dinner's going to be cannabis infused.
Yeah.
Now the
He's
the
club
breader,
free.
which I'd never had in my life, gave us macaroni cheese, cannabis infused, in an ice cream cone, and I thought, how does that work? But it really worked. And then he had like vegan burgers with marijuana buns, like, and just it was all marijuana infused dinner and stuff. So I'm saying. So for all of the people that are active at the moment doing their thing, big up Dank of England Screech, continuing the legacy.
Big
But
up
then
Screech.
there's the
guy-
plug,
Yeah, of course.
and then there's regional cannabis clubs, like there's Tyneside Cannabis Club.
Teesside Cannabis
And
Club.
is there any people who we know that are doing the edibles?
Big Nasty as well.
Big Nasty.
Big Nasty's, yeah, he's got one of the biggest clubs in
Yeah,
Tenerife
Big
right now.
Nasty's doing his
club's
thing,
banging,
yeah.
make sure
I'm
you sample
scared
up
of
there.
What it
Yeah.
is, people send me things, right? And people have sent me like proper loud that's got you twizzled. Some people have sent me
And he's a pioneer as
loud
well for the
packs
weed
that
thing.
are CBDs.
No, Big Nas is actually
Yes,
a pioneer
yes,
for the weed
someday,
because
yeah.
he started doing it unapologetically.
Yes, that's right.
Like us.
Yeah,
Hood
yeah.
heroes.
Like us. See, like from season
yeah.
one, we was bunning weed from season one on camera. And people used to say, oh, you lot shouldn't bun weed. Da, 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 da. But we didn't care. Obviously, you have to move up in the world. We've moved up.
When they would
We're
threaten
not
us
up,
in the
so we
bin.
can't smoke in here, but you see we have breaks and that.
of course.
But my whole point is, we're the podcast that smoke weed, me and my co
So now-
with the Mohos.
so now
the
watch
ones
this.
that don't smoke weed are mental.
So now watch this. Can we take a moment, reflecting on that kind of ping pong ping?
Yeah.
The govs would come on the landing and say, if you've been smoking, we're going to piss test you. And even if I was deprived of being able to have my marijuana, I would be like, Gov, if you piss test me and there ain't weed in my piss test, shame on me, because I'm a blazer, unapologetically. So now, looking at it like this, we'd like to take on the fact that some people smoke religiously
Of course, yeah.
as an offering of holy sacrament.
R.I.P. Wayne, my brethren. Yeah.
Smoke
Wayne-
religiously.
Yeah.
So it's part of his practice to the Most High of making a burning sacrificial offering.
No, he was just
Holy
on mind
sacrament.
game. No,
No,
Wayne
but
was just banning.
No, but some people of the Rastafarian faith. Some people.
I thought.
Some people of the faith
I
of
thought you was
Rastafari.
being sarcastic.
No,
It's a
not at all. I
cultural-
mean,
yeah,
utmost
yeah,
serious.
yeah.
Some people of the Rastafarian faith
It's true. Yeah, it's the
apply
religion.
that to their
Yeah,
beliefs
yeah.
of burning a holy sacrament to the offering of the Most High. But I've also heard
Chalice.
So now we go on to Rastamen and the intoxications and the bad sides of weed and maybe withdrawals from weed and not having weed, etc.
Can you ban chalice?
Because
Yeah, of course.
there's
You-
always
You know, it's
So
touching,
there's-
touching on that subject. It reminds me of
I've never
a
done
guy right now called
you-
Calipo. I'm sure you met
yeah,
him.
Calipo.
Calipo.
Big up
We'd like,
Calipo.
yeah, we'd like to hail up Calipo for all of the brilliant work
Big
you're
up
doing.
Calipo. I don't know you, but
Yeah,
these
man,
lot- these
real
respect
one,
him, man.
really.
Yeah, these lot being.
Yeah.
Big up
You
Calipo.
get what I'm
He's been
saying?
doing his thing for a long time.
Really?
Natural. Do you know what I mean? Rastafarian, not but a UK
Mm-hmm.
guy.
Is he Rasti? Yeah.
So now, for what of the Rasta man who says that to smoke anything is an intoxication?
Again, it's
The Rasta man says that.
it depends. Like chalice is
Is
what they
it?
want to smoke.
I thought that's what they.
Yeah, no. He says to
evolution
eat
of
it, to use it as a medicine, to apply to your diet. It's a herbal magic. You know, it can be like gold, right? But to smoke anything, to set fire onto anything,
smoke it.
yeah,
Oh.
is it intoxication?
But it's levels to it. It's like different religions have different sets of how strict they are. Do you know what I mean?
borderline way,
Rasta.
Yeah, my dad's a Rasta, but I don't know how to answer that
So
question.
some would say that
If you're a high, you know what I mean? If you're a Rastafarian that's believing in certain ways and living in a certain way culturally around you, then you can have certain beliefs. But when you have to modernize it and live in 2023,
So then, what we're breaking down is the admission of is to smoke to intoxicate.
I think it's what your conscience is using it for. If If you're using it to give thanks, then you know what I mean. You can argue that case that you've had to burn it there and then, rather than go and find a chalice.
So if we was to speak to someone from the same people who tell us the negative aspects of smoking tobacco as reflection to smoking
Tobacco
marijuana.
has killed millions and millions of people.
But
Cannabis to this
tobacco
day
is
has not
mental.
killed anyone.
Exactly.
Tobacco and alcohol.
Yeah, there you go.
so
Alcohol,
this is what we're
They
asking.
push that narrative.
This is
Yeah,
what we're
yeah,
asking.
money.
This is what we're
Exactly.
asking for
That's
the
what
home
they
audience. How much intoxins is there in smoking marijuana?
Of course, it's how you smoke it, what weed you smoke, what chemicals they put in the weed as you smoke it.
The
vari-
papers that you're
variables are
smoking
huge.
it with.
I think what it is, Spray, is I'm trying to now steer towards what are the negative aspects of marijuana. We said we'd speak about the pros and the cons.
Yeah.
Well, the negative wise is again, it's like anything, man. If it's knowing your source, it's knowing what you're consuming, how you're consuming it, or tolerance levels, how much of it. That's why, as I said, in California, where they try and make it medical, they want every last detail on the jar of that weed, from when it was harvested, what you can scan it and it'll tell you the humidity it was grown in. It can tell you the teeth.
So there's someone suffering from multiple sclerosis.
Again, it's so very. It's like
And
going to a
they've
doctor and
they've worked out how to give them a spray. So in the morning, they're not even capable of like holding their toothbrush and brushing their teeth, and their parents, and they have young children to care for. And with their multiple sclerosis,
It's a T-Vex.
and then they would grab hold of this thing and spray it in the air and stick out their tongue, and the cannabis would go onto their tongue. 2 minutes later, they're flexing like me and you, proper,
T-Vex.
doing the baby's nappy, brushing
Because
teeth,
they have
acting
the
like a
monopoly.
normal person. And I'm saying, look at the miraculous
It's crazy.
event that's just taken place from marijuana, from full, not being able to conduct yourself, into just being normal, from spraying it on the tongue for people who have that condition, multiple sclerosis.
Government's got the monopoly on it.
But I'll also say that when I watch a comedy film like Dave Chappelle, and they're doing a film called Half Baked, and they're all sat around the table, and he goes, he's forgot what he wants from the shop, he's forgot what he's doing, and so with that, it went stoner. Like, I know that I can be forgetful and unpunctual and demotivated sometimes by getting too stoned.
course, man.
But I'm here to admit the bad sides. Like, hey, kids at home,
Listen,
And it
There
takes
is
your money,
honestly-
and it takes
honestly,
your money
yeah.
as well.
Honestly, I quit for like 8 months last year, innit? Yeah. And if I be honest, like I was proper like clear-headed, I was moving quicker, getting every like I was doing like trust
Slows
me,
you down.
I put
But
on
how-
weight.
how was your sleeping?
I was going
How was your eating?
Sleeping was mad at first, but then you get used to it.
2 weeks.
You sweat
10 days,
for a
2
bit.
weeks.
Do you
How
get what
long
I'm
does
saying?
it take to come out your system?
Again, it depends how much you smoke, how long for,
But-
how long
Okay.
your hair is. You know,
I'll
what I
be
mean?
honest
So
with
it's
you.
Everywhere, but
How long your hair is?
10, yeah, 'cause it's in your hair. Drugs
Okay.
storing
Yeah,
everywhere.
yeah.
Your DNA is everything.
But what I was saying is like I did see benefits of not smoking.
Of course.
But then again,
huge,
bear in mind, I didn't just quit smoking weed. I quit smoking
Yeah,
altogether.
facts, everything.
Because I don't see the point of quitting smoking weed to then smoke cigarettes.
Cigarettes.
I think that's
Yeah.
mental.
Yeah.
Because I got brethren that's done that, and I think that's
the
mad.
only
It was the
only
other way
time
around for me.
That's mad.
the
Like,
only time that I've been
I've never
deprived
smoked
of weed
cigarettes.
is the only time I've been detoxed. Like if they send you to a country jail and no one's getting
Yeah,
visits.
yeah.
So
Either I
what,
don't
what
even
I
get
found,
deprived then.
what I found,
Holidays
I'm
that I
still,
did.
was
I'm
it-
still
if
finding
I'm
it.
smoking,
that's
if
it.
I'm
That's
smoking,
it.
I don't.
Finding it.
Yeah,
So watch
Dubai's
this,
the place.
dreams.
No, that's
when
what I'm
when
saying,
I'm
I'm still
smoking,
finding
I don't really get dreams vaguely. But when I'm not smoking, I get
vivid,
3D
very
graphic.
vivid dreams.
Wow.
It's 2 weeks.
I don't
You get 2
dream.
weeks
I don't
of-
dream.
of
If I'm
vivid
smoking weed or if I'm not smoking weed, I don't dream.
So the difference
the
with me
side
is
effects.
when I'm smoking weed, I don't really dream, or I'm not vaguely
Yeah,
dream.
they're vague.
But when I'm not smoking and I've totally detoxed from
So you're
marijuana,
basically
my
sedated.
dreams are like
you feel
3D
like you're
movies that I'm
he's
in.
more sedated when he's
Your mind is-
smoking.
when you're coming off weed, one of the biggest drawbacks that a lot of people tend
Sleep.
to face is sleep and eating.
Sleep.
Sleep, especially as Skinny was saying, your dreams are very vivid. Like they feel like nightmares that you've lived. You feel like you ain't slept for 2 years.
That's what I'm.
So
glad
what
I
I'm
don't
saying
dream-
is, for me to have vague dreams that I can't remember, to having detoxing and having vivid dreams that it's like I was in that movie, waking up shitting myself from the dream, right? And is there something that's unblocked now within my subconsciousness? Like, is marijuana subduing my consciousness so that
I-
I'm not having those
Do you know what it
That's
is? Do you know what it is? Sorry,
science
sorry,
beyond-
sorry
That's
to
science,
interrupt.
yeah. Science beyond-
Say hello. Look,
Yeah.
we've got to start talking.
Yeah.
We've got to start talking. This is our show.
Yeah, I've been talking.
No, but I'm saying this is our show.
Yeah.
I've just
Fire
snapped out.
away, fire
I was,
away.
do you get what I'm saying? I was a
Yeah.
bit high.
See what the weed
I was a
does.
bit high.
I feel like
You get what I'm saying? See what the heat weed does? I was a bit high, but I'm back. You get what I'm saying? They've just seen, I swear I had a whitey in it. Like, I went mad, you get me?
Last time.
I had one with Alhan. Do you get what I'm saying? So
Was it Alhan? I think
yeah,
it
with
was.
Alhan. So I had to just clear it out my head. But I just realised, raw cream. Are you having a whitey as well? This is our
No.
show. This we really we thank you lot for this input. But,
It's in line, isn't it?
yeah, we thank you lot for this input.
Yeah, man.
But unless they're smoking weed, they might have gone our viewers. So we need to. No, I'm going mad. No, but I'm just get. But big up Jay and all that. But
Definitely.
boom. What I was saying though,
When you
like,
weren't smoking.
yes,
When
bro.
you weren't smoking.
No, but I did find
Eating.
benefits to it. Do you
Yeah.
get what I'm trying to say? But what I will say with weed, yeah, is it is the biggest stress relief. Because that's why I ended up smoking again. 'Cause I bumped into some big man stress, big old man stress. Do you get what I'm saying? I bumped into some big old man stress.
you had to
And
spark it.
because I know what weed does to me.
It was a safe release.
When
Yeah.
So it's a kind of escape as well.
Yeah.
That's the maddest thing. And this life, what we live in the streets, and that's why you see enough man, like we bun weed. Like,
I feel
you get
like-
what I'm saying? When people think, oh yeah, why you bunning weed or you're not disciplined? No,
I feel like
man's
it's-
living a rough
Yeah.
life, crazy
I feel like-
lifestyle
Yeah.
where weed is needed to pattern
I feel like with
your brain.
everything
You get what I'm
with,
saying?
It's cultural.
with moderation, isn't it?
Of course.
So with weed, I feel like you just said, it's very de-stressing, and it's also like a creative unblocker as well. Like it can tap in, you know, like your brain. Like there's so much other places.
It's
Like when
like
you do
different
that, it
things.
can open up if you're creative.
LSD.
But another thing is, if you abuse it though, and you overuse it, number one, it will take your money away. It can cause you to be less motivated. It can
Won't
it
take
can-
your
it
money
can-
away like
it can
sniff.
it can mess with your social.
Oh yeah,
it can
the
mess with-
flavors.
It can.
The flavors cost more than.
it can mess with it is. I
Flavours
see
are
people spend all their money on
expensive.
weed.
No, the flavours
It can
are
mess
expensive.
about with your
my
social
brethren.
interactions as well, because you feel like you don't even need to talk to people. Like people just lock themselves in a room and smoke. And also, what you got to remember
Become
is if you
antisocial.
smoke all the time,
It's the times you smoke
constantly,
as well.
like you just said, yeah. And let me just finish. When like you know when you said that you got
Yeah, innit?
you felt more clear-headed.
Mm.
If you felt like you was more clear-headed in certain things and you got other certain things
Yeah,
done,
yeah.
etc., yeah,
Mm.
all that time of you being like, just say like sedated, just think of how much you've missed out on. Do you understand? Because you're
Potential.
not actually operating in your full
capacity.
Do you understand?
But
Because
you know, the
you've
thing about
numbed
it-
something. Because I
the
know
thing
it's
about
that
it-
weed.
Go on.
Yeah.
A lot of people use it to numb.
Yeah, as
Do you
an
understand what I'm
escapism.
saying?
That's
So
what I'm
you're
saying.
really running away from something. So are you facing, you know, like when
Man
you say
faced
to
it for 8
de-stress,
months.
you don't want to face it. Let me have a split.
Man faced it
You
for
put
8
it to the back.
months.
You put it. Do you understand? So is it productive?
So where you said sometimes marijuana can make you creative, but then it can block your
Yeah,
creation
for
and get you.
creative, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it definitely unblocks creativity and stuff like that. Unblocks. Yeah,
I think you can do,
unblocks.
I think you can do both. I think you can make your creativity.
It's never blocked my
But-
creative.
it's never
but-
blocked my
Never blocked
creative.
mine.
I can
It's always
say
open up. Yeah,
Not
it's
with
always
my
open up
music and
creative.
stuff
too
like
much
that.
of it. Too much of it. Like
Always
you said,
open up.
if you're not working at your full capacity because you're sedated by this, then it can almost take away your full potential of wanting to be creative.
Well, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm
you
saying,
mean
like,
is
if you abuse
when
it.
when man's depressed, it's not the greatest time to smoke weed.
No,
'Cause
do you
when
know-
I can't-
no, do you know what?
When I'm
Anything
depressed
for
and I
anyone.
smoke weed,
For me
People
personally,
get
man,
addicted
you
to
get me?
prescription
For me
pills for the same
personally,
reason.
Exactly.
that's my best friend. If I'm
And they're
depressed,
given by their
if I'm
doctor.
depressed, yeah,
Exactly.
that's it. I'm just bunning weed and I'm just in my yard.
Exactly.
for me in my
And it
experience,
actually, I'm cool with that.
For
See,
me-
when I'm depressed, I'm cool with that.
You,
Weed,
you in your yard bunning weed depressed is better than you in your yard back in Ray bottles.
yeah, true
yak
stories.
bottles,
Do you get what I'm saying? But
other drugs.
you know
but
what I
if
mean?
you was in your yard depressed, eating alkaline food, exercising,
Of course, but then people release their stress in different ways. But if education, if you know better, then you do better, right?
Exactly.
My problem is I actually like it.
I like it.
I actually like
I love
smoking
it.
I
weed.
use it.
I've
You get what I'm
always
saying?
loved
That's
it.
my problem.
I've loved it my whole life.
That's
I
my,
love
do
it.
you understand? That's my
And I
problem.
don't look
Yeah,
it
till
as
my
a
dying
I
day.
As soon as
don't
I
look it
started
as a
smoking again,
dangerous drug.
it was finished.
You can't like
Like-
overdose on weed.
Remember,
Like,
I
if you
said-
smoke too much, you have to go sleep or have
I
some
said I was
food.
gonna make-
Do you know
He
what I
said,
mean?
he
Sugar,
said
and
that,
that's it.
correction. He said that nobody ever died from marijuana.
Who did?
Not from directly consuming.
Oh,
from
yeah.
leading
because
from it, of course.
there was a Fed raid in a tower block and they dashed a brick out the window and it licked him on the head.
Weed.
Yeah, and it killed him. So he was the first person to die
Direct
from
consumption.
marijuana.
Direct consumption.
considering what alcohol does, what cigarettes does, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, to me, they don't even compare.
They know what's
Because for me, I find
get
the world
me?
a mad place that's hard to tolerate. But
Like you just
smoking a
said,
little spliff
painkillers and things like
helps
that.
me
Patterns up the
tolerate it. Yeah.
Patterns at the
makes it all
weed
go
and-
smooth, innit?
Do you know what I said?
speaking
Remember,
of personal
I said
experience.
when I quit smoking, I said I'm not gonna smoke again till I become a millionaire. I didn't quit on the strength of I'm gonna quit forever because I like smoking
Gave
weed.
himself a target.
Yeah, but
Which is
I
a
like
smart way to do it.
Yeah, I like smoking
Very
weed.
smart way to
But
do
my whole thing now, guess what? I'm gonna smoke weed till and become a millionaire, just to even laugh
Give another target.
at people
So
that
I'd
need
li-
laughing at. You get what I'm
I'd
saying?
like to big up one of the ethos of Doe Gang with their motivated
That's
stoner.
what I'm saying about blacks. He used it as a tool to be able to open his mind and give him the impetus to go and do things.
Bruv, he was a madman though. He's banning smoking weed on the
a pioneer,
train.
fam.
Where do you see that one when I smoke weed on the
Light
train?
up everywhere.
I copied it. Do you see that one on my old?
He did a light up everywhere.
Yeah, I done.
Yeah,
I followed
he
it.
done the London Eye.
I will ask the man next, like,
Yeah.
do you want something? And he was
Scotland
like,
Yard.
Yeah, he's done. He,
So-
he was
so
a big
"No." He was walking around with a plant. Do you see that one?
Can we now talk about the full legacy of Samson? Because he's not just marijuana, he's a,
Nah, he's a pioneer.
yeah,
He's a pioneer in the UK weed thing, in the European
Music.
weed thing, in the weed thing in general.
music team.
Music was his bread and butter. If that makes sense.
Bad
Like,
boy.
He came up off the music.
Yeah.
business, bro. He was the
Top
guy.
UK
The
rapper.
man. Clashing him was a long thing.
Wow.
Clashing him was long for you.
And then his lifestyle of what he brought to us, the pop-up shops. I had never known about pop-up shops before.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
he's pushing the
pushed
weed
it.
thing
Yeah.
hard.
He pushed it. Yeah. You know, he pushed a lifestyle.
That
Like
tune, I
California,
swear he had a
rest of the
weed
man
tune
in
with
the
Chip.
thing. Sorry,
So he had a weed tune with Chip.
the song tune.
Yeah, he did. He
Yeah,
did.
with Chip, that's what I'm saying. They were pushing
Yeah,
the weed
yeah.
too hard.
He pushed the lifestyle. He pushed the way of.
So, do you know of anyone doing pop-up shops before Doe Gang?
Before though, no.
No, so-
no.
So he innovated the
Not
whole
for
pop-up shop
directly-
idea.
Not for the directly the weed thing, but
Yeah. So
they got the documentary on Channel 4 with him and Screech talking about it. What
Yeah.
made them just
And
pick it up and start doing
the
it.
rise of their empire and what made it.
Yeah, it's
I know
really
he was very much into classic cars.
Yeah,
He was building his house in
E30,
Montserrat.
I've still got my E30.
And-
I've still got the same old
is
BMW.
it-
I still got mine.
It's great to say he survives through his children.
100%, and the legacy that the boys with Screech and Iron Bars, what they're doing in Dank,
Barca.
DOE and Barca, they're really pushing it, man. They're keeping the legacy alive.
You just
Go
come
there.
back from there, innit?
I was just there, man. It was a
I need to go there
He
still,
was,
you know.
he was the first to ever give my youngest son a job. And
Who, Screech?
Blacks,
No, but I'm saying,
Big him
who
up.
gave him a job? Screech?
Black the Ripper.
Oh, Black.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is years
Oh,
ago
okay.
when he was still a baby. And as we was coming home, he went, "Yeah, Dad, look at all the money I earned." I went, "No, that's their money." But I always said you can go to them for a point of reference. A very upsetting time when we attended the funeral of Black the Ripper, and we see that when a great man passes, someone who's a legend, an enigma in himself, bigger than himself, you know, like Black the Ripper, Samson, Dean, you know, the person that he is and the reflection of his funeral of how much of a great person he was. Chipmunk was there, I was there, the upset of it all.
Yeah.
People came out in their droves.
Me and my boy
Yeah,
was
no,
there.
I'm saying we all came out in our droves to see him get a great send off.
That's the end.
And then there's the things that I know my relationship to him and why I'm heartbroken and tearful and the things that I saw him do for the community, and I know how powerful he was and how innovative he was with his pop-up shops.
meant a lot of things
Doe
to
Gang
a
and
lot
what-
of different
So
people.
this is what I'm saying. I'm saying to everybody else what he meant to his family, what he meant to his children, what he meant to Screech as a bro, his sister,
he was a son,
his
he was
parents,
a father,
yeah.
he was a brother,
Yeah, no.
he was a brethren, he was a role model,
Yeah.
he was a community leader,
Yeah.
he was an inspirational person for a
Yeah,
lot
no,
of people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I rate him still. You get what I'm saying? And I spoke to his mum still. I spoke to his mum. She big her up as well.
Yeah, big her
Big
up.
up, mummy. You get me? Because I was actually gonna get her on because, you know, like there was bare. It's a couple of years ago, I think. But you know when people was just talking rubbish, innit?
Yeah.
They had
There was
you
bare
know, people were
conspiracies.
grieving,
There was
people
bare
were grieving.
conspiracies and all that.
And,
But
you know,
obviously, she
things
made
are
me know it wasn't a conspiracy.
Things are sorted.
Like
Right.
like his death wasn't a conspiracy. I spoke to her.
Was he ill?
I'd rather make her
Oh,
come.
oh,
in.
yeah, no,
I
true
don't
that.
want to talk
Yeah.
on all of that.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying,
how
that.
raw
As-
it
you
still
get what I'm
is,
saying?
and it was, especially between the
So-
family and his friends.
So
It's better
the
to
best
let
way
them
in
to
keeping his legacy
explain it
alive.
for everyone, you know. We all have our ideas and hearsays and
Yeah.
we think we saw.
I rather, you know what I mean, let
Better
her
that
talk about.
they explain it, especially his sister and Squeeze.
Well,
Big up his sister as well, man.
Big up Shani, man.
You know what I mean?
and big up his legacy. I mean, it's important for us to keep his legacy alive. I'd like to think that in time to come, I know everyone's got their opinion, but I'd like to think in time to come that his children could be somewhat beneficiaries of the legacy that he created.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, in an ideal world, of course, but I don't know the realistic contractual agreements between him and what the boys are doing in his name. Because I mean, it's still he had the passion to drive, but it's still a business model. Right?
yeah.
You need a man to get up and do the
Do
logistics.
the actual, yeah.
And
Make shit run.
he's
And
left
they
he's
made
left
it run.
behind a legacy that's still
Yeah, no,
continuing
it's
to
going
make
strong,
profit
like,
as a
it's as strong as
business.
it ever was, man.
Yeah.
Yes, his
It-
kids should get the
therefore, I
portion
think
of it.
I think
Yeah.
I think that was
the
just.
contractual.
But
I
his
think from
kids-
my
his
heart, I
kids,
would
I
like to
reckon
know
I
that his
would
children
say
are
in an
his
ideal
kids.
world, but in an ideal world, of course.
Like Adidas, apparently, well, I don't know how true it is, but I'm sure they said like Adidas like pays money into Nipsey Hussle's children's trust fund.
Puma. Yes, that's
sorry.
right. They
Back
do.
then,
Just
Yeah.
based off of the relationship that they
Yeah,
had
they
with
did.
him.
They,
Do you know
well,
what
they
I
had
mean?
a contract
Like,
that Puma still fulfilled the contract and the payments until the end of
Yeah,
the
but,
contract.
Oh, go on.
That's different.
That's good, innit?
DOE is his thing. It was his blood.
right.
Sweat.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
He's the CEO. And
Yeah.
him and his brethren there are the ones that
Yeah.
if his brethren decided to not do it, where would it be right now?
And
Can
I'd
it
like
take
to give
that drive?
I'd like to give credit to Screech.
100.
His brother in arms. I never saw it built without Screech being his right hand man, and
He's-
I
he's your
think
brother, man.
I'd like to herald Screech for continuing the legacy in his own
Him and
way
Iron Bars,
and in his own right,
and everyone else in the background.
because now he's in Barcelona, Spain.
Is he patterning the youths though?
This is what I'm saying. I'd
I'm
like
saying-
to. No, this is what I'm saying.
Oh,
I'd
you-
like to find comfort in my heart to know that the children will become recipients.
you
and
don't know?
benefit- No, we
That's
don't know.
what I'm
No,
saying.
no, I'm
That's what I
saying.
said.
That's
That's what I
Great.
said. It
Next
should
time
be
you
a
come to
thing.
England,
Yeah.
No, I'm saying this is what I want to
Oh,
know.
look, we-
I want to know that
That's
Black
that
the Ripper's children
conversation.
are the beneficiaries of the legacy that he left
no, but
behind.
yeah, he's got some paper got
But
around.
but watch what I'm saying though. I also herald and salute Screech for continuing on and soldiering on without him. One, I say
Definitely, that's his brethren as well.
yeah, it
so
must
it's
have
a
been.
loss,
It must
innit?
have been heartbreaking,
Yeah.
character breaking, soul breaking, and to find the strength to continue the legacy and go it alone.
As I said, it's a business model that took someone who was grieving at a time to say, you know what, I'm going to carry this shit on and keep
You
it.
know what it is though? Unfortunately, yeah, the fact of the matter is, unfortunately, when people die as well, family become money hungry and all that. So you don't even know who to trust. And because it's like when my mum died, all of a sudden I started seeing siblings different.
come out of
It's like, oh my days, is that how you are? But you wouldn't know that's how they are.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Grieve
So
in
it's
different
like
ways. It was raw.
with all of that as well. So you have big up Mumsy, because Mumsy deserves everything in the world. But I'm saying like she's got her next husband, stepdad or something. But I just chat to him a bit. But just certain things, you got different people, and I just think, ooh, like I hear a little thing, I think, oh,
I think that's
sounds
why
a
I'd
bit
like.
like
Yeah.
I think that's what I'd like
grabbing
to say.
Yeah.
Like you said, to second what you said, Black the Ripper meant something to everyone
a
in
lot
their
of
own
things to a lot of
individual
people,
personal
yeah.
way. And we all lost a great man, and many people are grieving in their own ways. You know, for his children that won't grow up to see their dad with them, for his family that miss him already, for his friends that miss him already, for Screech
The
who
beauty
continues
is
to
his
pioneer the
legacy will
brand.
keep going.
yeah. It's good that his legacy will keep going, but
Legacy will keep going.
there should be money going to his,
To the kids.
his youths. Yeah,
Yeah,
really, you get what I'm saying. But
and
I agree.
And like I say,
and the mum.
but like I say, and who's
'Cause I care about my mum as well. So
Yeah,
if,
but watch
if I was
this.
dead and my mum was still alive, now you better pattern my mum. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Mum
but
better be
watch this.
patterned.
If I
my
had
youths
if
better
I
be
had a
patterned.
legacy, and my right hand brethren helped me build that legacy,
Yeah.
and something misfortunate was to happen to me, big up to anyone who's going to continue my legacy. You know, and what I've seen is
I don't give a shit about that. I'm just saying my youths
No, I
and
do.
my mum need paper.
This is what I'm saying.
No, but
That-
I'm
No, but
saying,
you get what I'm saying? Legacy's cool.
from what he,
No, but watch
But
this.
we've got
inherited
legacy, we
one
rap.
thing.
No, watch what I'm saying.
Future income.
What I mean, no, here's what I
So
mean.
his
Here-
legacy's
That
there.
he needs
Here's what I mean
someone
by
to
that.
make- take
Here's what
that
I mean
money
by that.
coming in, you know?
I'll show you what
Paying for
I'll show you what I mean by that,
No,
right?
The business don't run itself.
Hold on.
No, I'm saying here's what I mean by that. When he unfortunately passed to the other side and transcended into the spirit realm, that could have just been the end of Dogan. Could have.
100%.
Somebody carried on the legacy.
business continue.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying he was a rapper, so he's always gonna. His
Got that,
legacy
yeah.
was there.
He's immortalized, yes.
Do you get what I'm saying? He
You know
rapped,
what?
didn't
Yes,
he?
I-
He raps.
I
Do you
get
know what I'm
that,
saying?
yeah,
He could-
totally,
people
totally.
are certain
Away
age.
from that.
Yeah, yeah.
Like us,
Yeah.
we rap. We've
He's
got
put it
things
down.
there.
He's
we've
put
got-
it down.
When
He's
you're
put it
gone,
down.
we can still listen
Yeah,
to Council West
you
State
put
of
it down.
Mind.
You've immortalized.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whatever
People
else you
know
do from now.
blacks
Do
for weed
you get what I'm
as
saying?
well
We
as
can always
weed.
go on.
Well, what I'm saying is, imagine I pop my clogs and no one takes the rights of selling my album after I'm gone. Where if I pop my clogs and my son takes the rights and continues to sell my album, he's continuing the legacy.
Yeah, now I fully.
as the business.
No, I rate that. What I'm trying to say is that Mumsy should still be getting broken off in the youth. Because there's people that do that as well. I've seen, man, you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to go into things, but I've seen even things in the hood where a man might drop out and his phone, his personal phone, do you get what I'm telling you? He's been, so the couple, you get what I'm saying? They've been, the phone's gone, but man's making money at first, you give breaking off the mum, then sooner or later, man stop breaking off. I've seen it happen, even in the hood. Like where, but that was a man's line that was feeding his
Politics, man.
people then. But after a while, people get greedy. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, all right, boom. They don't need to go and check mummy and they've just got, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's my whole thing. I rate it. And I rate Screech as well. I got love
No,
for
that's
Screech,
what I'm
you know
saying.
But
He's
I don't,
continued the legacy.
I don't know what's going on with that
we don't.
situation.
We don't. Yeah.
It's not our place. Really.
Yeah, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He could all be breaking off
Yeah,
these.
we
I don't
don't
know
know,
what's
we
going
don't
on.
know.
Yeah, we don't
I'm
know.
just, I'm just talking off.
We know what we
Just
see and
talking.
we know
Yeah,
he's
I'm just
continuing the
talking off, just
legacy.
talking.
We
I
know,
know
we
he's
know
a
what
good
we
guy.
see and we see that he's
Yeah,
continuing the
yeah, yeah.
legacy.
You get me? So
And
No,
that's
like
his brethren. That's his right hand, isn't it?
We know what we see. We see that he's continuing the legacy.
putting the work in.
So the legality of Barcelona making the new Amsterdam in the sun.
It's not. It's very not that. To be fair.
What is it? I wouldn't know.
Well, the comparison between Amsterdam and Barcelona is like it's quite huge in the sense that
And they're trying to not have me and Spray go damn and blaze it up anymore.
Dam's had enough. Dam's retail, so anyone over 18 can walk into a coffee shop, buy weed, sit there, smoke it.
Yeah.
Now they're trying to, because of the antisocial behaviour of people going to Dam for stag do's and just
Oh no.
Just get mad.
fucking up the place. you know
Yeah.
what I'm
Red
saying?
light.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doing the whole red light thing, going wild.
Yeah.
They're blaming the new male, the new voting male, something is blaming it on weed, like they do.
Oh,
every
don't
year.
lie.
Oh, is it?
But isn't he
And
blaming
she's
it on
trying to-
British tourists?
What she's on tourists in general that come there. British, obviously, we get it everywhere, Spain, everywhere. But and so she's banned smoking weed in the red light district. But if you know, a lot of
Really?
the coffee shops were there.
Yeah,
People
that's what
go
I'm
around
saying.
for
Yeah,
So
I
if
went
I
there
was going
before.
there today, 2023, as a tourist, we're not on lockdown anymore. I want to go to Amsterdam and blaze in the coffee shops. Is that
Blaze
still
in
running?
the coffee shop, yeah, but they've banned tobacco in the coffee shops now.
Yeah.
So you can't smoke. Obviously, you have
From
to
long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but-
So I can
I ain't been damn for
I
a
can
bit, but
still
they
go.
ban that
I
from
can
long
still
time.
go damn as a UK tourist now, we're free from lockdown.
Yeah, and
Go
go
to the
a
calves,
shop and boom.
blaze.
Yeah. But Barca's different. Barca's an association.
Okay.
So the idea in Barca is that, you know what?
Do you know this?
Adults who are of sound mind can get together, grow their own weed and smoke it in their own place, just
Yeah,
like this.
do you know?
Yeah.
So this would be our association. So you put the money in. It's a non-profit organization.
Yeah.
We just put
Allegedly,
our own
come
money,
on.
grow our own weed, and then we smoke it between us. We leave it here.
Yeah.
And we go out the door. We don't have it, or we have some at home. We don't take it out of the house.
So
So they loophole.
It's mind games, yeah. Mind
They
games.
loophole.
So for the ones in Barcelona, it's not a profitable business. It's a cannabis association.
Barcelona Cannabis Associations tend to be non-profit.
If
And
you
then-
lot,
well,
I did not know that.
if you lot,
you don't buy weed.
if you
then
could have
get
your,
Barca with cash.
oh sorry, if you could have your own strain, what would you call it?
Skinnyman Gyro.
What would you call it?
Skinnyman Gyro.
Knows already.
Body strange.
What terpene profiles? What's
Yeah.
it gonna taste like? What's
Yeah.
it gonna smell like?
It would taste to me like a little bit 24 karat citrine.
Orangey, yeah.
Yeah.
Cushy sour orange.
Yeah. 24K citrine with a little bit of like sour, old school New York diesel.
Sour, yeah. You've gone
Yeah.
to sour tangy, 24K, yeah.
Yeah.
24K is tangy cross sour, so you just made that strain again in the sense of. the terpene
So that would be mine. I thought I've had all kind of weeds, and when I come across these kind of weeds and I tasted them, I thought, what evil genius! Because it tasted like sherbet dab that we used to get from the sweets when they used to do
Would
hardboards.
it be an indica
Like a
or
sherbet.
sativa?
Because when I used to blaze cess, I wouldn't know if it's indica or sativa.
Oh my, what's going on?
What would you call your one, Spray? What would you call yours?
RTM, obviously. I thought
RTM. What would you call yours?
Stone Island.
No.
To be fair,
His own.
I've named.
Oh, yeah, I'm going
strange.
mad, yeah.
It's not, but you know what I mean. I've been in the
Then
process.
tell us some of the names of your
My brethren,
strains.
big up my brethren.
He's already done.
Higher heights.
Higher heights.
Yeah, big
Jam,
up.
you tried to act like it weren't you, but I know it's you. Jambino, higher heights.
And ice cream, what would your strain be?
Ice cream delicious.
Yes.
What's the test?
I don't know about.
Oh, Ricardo found that funny.
No, because watch this.
Ice cream delicious. Yeah,
Watch
I
this.
think it might be a bit of a hybrid now that you're telling me about
Because
hybrid.
when you build a
Before it would have been
spliff, it really is
sativa.
an ice cream cone.
Yeah,
What's it
See
gonna
it
be?
there?
Like what? Sweet, sour, fruity.
yeah, it's gonna
savoury?
be kites. It's gonna be
Gonna have
not
to be
too.
flavors. Gonna have to be
It's
flavors.
gonna
Flavour,
have to
remember,
be
terpenes are
flavors. My ice cream delicious would definitely have to be flavors.
Flavors, what would your flavor be?
But in my flavors,
Louder,
Of the piff, man. That's what he's asking us all.
yeah, I want my own
When
strain.
someone goes, what strain? Because when you have a strain in your mind, you might have the idea of the name, but what's behind the name? What's it gonna taste like? What's it gonna smoke like? What do you want to smell? And I go,
You ask
I
him.
definitely
You
know.
ask him.
I don't know the name of it, but I know what
That's what
I.
people want to know. when
I
you say-
definitely
come on,
know
you
what
know.
my. I
There's so much
definitely
different
would
names
want
now.
it to have like as soon as you
names.
open the
No, but
bag,
there's
yeah,
so many
like
different
it's
names,
got.
it don't even
It's
matter
just
about the
got a
name,
smell
really.
that you just love. That's ice cream delicious.
Amen.
Do you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
So,
innit?
what Spray said, can you enlighten us? Girl Scout cookies? Why is it called Girl Scout cookies?
Again, because the man who bred it and the guys behind.
I didn't say that.
See,
I can't believe
The
it.
names. You said the names.
they're the guys who decided that when they smell it, it reminds them of like cookies in America.
No, but you do need to
Okay.
think about the name
So,
as
so
well.
then,
It smells of that. It tasted of that to them.
so then you get Girl Scout cookies and wedding cake, and then after that you get wedding cookies.
There's thousands because there's different terpene profiles, and then they mix them.
Yeah.
All right, listen to this. I need to break all of this up.
Go on.
Because when you came, that was mad.
What?
Why?
Yeah, that was a why.
That was a lava splash. You didn't even know
That was
lava
an
splash.
edge.
You just laughed about knowing.
No, she
laughed
just
about knowing it was lava
died.
splash.
She just
Oh, you knew it
died.
was lava splash straight away.
She
No, but
just-
normally she just
When
lava splash.
when I arrived,
All right, allow that, fam, man. Cool, you're not allowed to get involved in the jokes. I can't. You're new. You get what I'm
Go
saying?
through.
But anyway, boom. Last
you
time you
killed her.
arrived, yeah,
Yeah.
at the last place, we never put him through a fire round
Didn't we?
because we hadn't thought about fire round.
and I
yet.
didn't know what the current topics
No,
were.
we hadn't.
I
we
didn't
hadn't
know what
thought
current
about it.
topics were.
So now I'm gonna put him through the fire round.
Oh,
at
shizzle.
J. You get
The
what I'm
heat
saying?
is on.
Just
Yeah,
no, it's
how
not.
that, yeah. You
Just
not
to-
get the
you get what I'm
fire
saying?
round.
We've got to break it up a bit. You get what I'm saying? It's a bit too
Yeah,
high.
yeah.
We're too much higher learning right now. You get what I'm
It's getting
saying?
deep, holding the meds.
And have you got
we
current
got viewers.
affairs on
We
this
got
one?
viewers that don't. We got viewers that don't smoke, and
Mm-hmm.
they're probably gone by now. Suck you up, man. I'm going mad. Not my viewers.
It's education, man.
Yeah, boom. It's education. Tupac or Biggie?
Tupac.
Jay.
Biggie.
Simple. You're not a yes man though. Straight away, he's not a yes man. He's picking his own thing. You know, like Skinny's thing didn't make him think, nah, I'm gonna pick Tupac. I'm just winding you up.
Tupac's mine.
You saw how I
Alright, go
dealt with
on.
Rodney P.
Tupac.
I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm
I
going.
did.
Man. Big up Rodney P. Yeah, I'm going. Big up Skinny. Big up Rodney. I'm going too crazy. Jay-Z or Nas? Nas.
Nas.
Capital. Huh?
Nas all day.
And I'm more a Jay-Z guy, man. He's a club guy. I like club music, man. Chilling out there. This education different.
Nas for me.
Nas, but Jigga's
like
reasonable
Jay-Z.
doubt is
And you know,
Jay-Z for
recently
me.
banging that again.
reasonable
Because
doubt is.
that
But
album
Tupac,
right
for me.
Tupac.
It's
Yeah,
education, man.
I'm Nas. Like,
has got
as
the
far as
bars.
but that reasonable doubt album. Like, I'm not
Illmatic
gonna
can't
lie.
never be touched.
Illmatic,
That's
yeah.
one of the first CDs
That's
I ever
nasty
bought.
Nas. That's
Illmatic
yeah.
was one of the first.
the
Still
one.
Matic, in fact, is the one I bought.
yeah.
From my
Stillmatic's
age,
mad,
yeah.
but
Stillmatic,
Illmatic.
Matic.
is
Illmatic
That's the one.
won
Yeah,
me,
yeah,
and
yeah,
I'm still one over.
Yeah. Big Pun or Big L?
That's a hard one. They're
Depends on
both
what you're looking at,
lyrical
innit?
No, they're both genius.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But
No,
think you have to.
in every
Yeah, it
like,
depends
they're
what you-
both they're
oh,
both
do you reckon?
like, yeah, content, they're both 10 out of 10.
No, but-
Lyrical speed,
No,
both 10 out of 10.
they're not.
Yeah.
Big Pun.
Yeah.
Big Pun for
Lyrical
me,
speed.
Ain't you heard Big
Who's
L go
fa-
fast?
Yeah, no, he's not faster than Big Pun. You're being nuts. You're being nuts. I'm
Maybe
not
not.
gonna let them think madness. Like I don't know.
No, I think he is, you know.
Big Pun.
Yeah, and
Come
Big
on,
L.
man. No.
Yeah, no, Big L's got fast lyrics.
No, he's
done
not,
this
he's not
with
like
Beach
Big,
Street.
When he
Big
was
Pun.
doing the flip of the tongue.
Yeah, he's not like Pun.
420 and that.
But
Pun's
we
the
can
kid-
agree to disagree.
Yeah.
We could agree to disagree, but Big Pun's, but I rate them both.
But
But anyway,
I-
I'm asking you the question.
Big Pun,
Don't go, man.
Big
It's not all
Pun,
about
Big
you,
Pun,
Spray.
Big Pun, Big
It's not all
Pun.
about you. I'm being nuts.
Big Pun.
Yeah, I said pun too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big up. R.I.P. Big L. Man said big up like he can hear me.
No, he might be able to. Big up Big L.
He can't hear me still. You get me? Enough man can't hear me. I'm going mad.
Come on.
Big up Big L.
I'm going mad. A few people can't hear me though, but all on.
You hold a mess.
Flamboyant Entertainment.
Starting my evil head thing, all on. Dr. Dre or Easy E. Cream's gonna start saying mad as a mad G. I'm going.
Easy E.
C. Wait.
I said Dre.
Easy E.
Easy, a bad boy.
Yeah.
C Murder or Master P?
Master P.
Master P was a boss, man.
They're both brothers.
Lil Boosie or Slim Thug?
Free murder though.
Slim Fog for me. Slim Fog for me.
Yeah, he probably pushes it, edges it. Yeah.
Slim Fog, the Reebok champion.
What are you saying?
Or
Lil Boosie or Slim Thug?
I love Boosie.
I'm going with Boosie.
Boosie
but
maybe.
But I'm gonna say Slim Fog.
Oh, I
Soldier
don't
Life
know, man.
mentality.
Slim Fog's hot. I don't know.
But I mean, one of them was taken away from their legacy early. Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise you would've been
One of
bigger.
them still here, you know. So big up Boosie, love Boosie, but Slim Fog, R.I.P.
R.I.P.
And Soldier Life mentality is why.
Was
I'm
that
saying
madness?
Slim
Yeah,
Fog.
come on.
Yeah, come on.
I can't style him. That's why I'm letting you lot go through it. But Boosie, innit? He's just a madman. His hair's
Oh, he's
still
bad.
going mad.
Yeah.
You get me? NBA Youngboy or Lil Durk?
I like NBA Youngboy.
Can I like Dirk, man?
Dirky-o.
I think Youngboy is more animated.
He's a madman
Yeah.
still.
Dirk's from
Dirk's
the
got
trenches.
Dirk's got the
I made.
Dirk's got the what's it
Got the
called?
street cred.
What's that melody? He's
Yeah.
got that
I made that decision who I liked out of them both when they did the beatbox remix. He was going mad in the
Spot
kitchen.
on got 'em thing. Is it that one? Is it that
Oh,
one?
was it?
Something and my beatbox, knock your dreads off.
Yeah.
That one, yeah. So
I
NBA.
did a shoot. I did.
No,
a remix of
like
that
yeah,
as well.
he's a
But
madness.
Dirk's from the trenches, man. Von, all them guy there.
Mob Deep or D Block?
D Block.
Yeah, D Block, man.
Kiss and that.
Jay.
Why?
Chic.
Why?
Pause.
Why? Cameron would have boxed me.
Shit.
Cameron would have boxed me still. Cameron would have boxed me. Morris Delta or 57th Dynasty? That's mad.
Both, I can't
Because you're mad
decide.
fam. Because you're mad fam. I couldn't put mad fam in there. You
No,
know what I'm saying?
I love them both. Again, you see where I was saying they're both great at what they did. 57th Dynasty, Birmingham, El Presidente,
Big up Malik.
Cypher,
Malik.
the whole
MD7.
Silent Screams. I love that so much.
Silent Screams is mad.
Oh, Silent Screams,
Silent
El
Screams is
Presidente.
mad.
So
You get what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say MD7, but by no means am I not heralding up 57th
57th
Dynasty,
Yeah.
who organised their thing in Brixton and brought it to us.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
so, but
You're holding
my
it down for
heart
LON.
says Silent Screams.
Yeah,
So
they were holding-
MD7.
Do you know? Are you old enough to know about that?
Can I say that's a bit out of my
Yeah, that's
gen,
what-
but I know
Yeah, it would be.
That was
MD7,
for- that was for
Malik,
Skinny,
I remember
yeah.
Malik MD7, we used
That
to
was for
bang him.
Skinny.
up.
But
Yeah,
yeah.
El
My boy used to
Presidente.
bang him up.
Yeah. And would you know a 57th Dynasty?
Again, that's
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I was
no,
saying.
fair,
That was
fair,
for you
fair.
still.
Yeah,
I knew
fair,
you'd, I
yeah.
knew you'd know. But Rodney P or Skinny Man?
Mine, man, every time.
MCD.
Skinny Man.
MCD.
Skinny man.
If you said Rodney P, it would have been dangerous.
MCD.
Nah, it would have been a ooh.
No, but we're high. It's
No,
different.
no, no, no. SWV or TLC? We going into that R&B realm.
I fancy TLC more. I like SWV's music more. So I'm gonna go for SWV.
TLC, though, more again club vibe for me, rather than, especially when I was younger.
So you shot back to SWV.
Yeah,
You
I
realize
said
that
They're grown
TLC
folk
before
music.
because I grew up to TLC and all of that.
You
but then
realise
when I really
SWV's
checked
having
their
a
catalogue
madness.
and
Yeah.
I've listened,
Age, you
it's
SWV's having a madness. Weak in the knee.
Yeah.
Two man's been weak in the knees. I'm going mad.
SWV sampled Michael Jackson and got away with it, and I come to find out that it was produced by Pharrell.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Oh, for real.
But SWV for me,
Nicki Minaj or Cardi B?
Cardi B. Bronx, Puerto Rican.
I like Cardi still.
Cardi, she's
She got a flex.
she's
I just
wavy,
like her
yeah.
flex. Never gonna lie. I don't mind Cardi's flex still. Beyonce or Shanti?
I don't know who Shanti is, but I'm going to say...
Don't know who
Ashanti with Ja
Oh,
Rule and all.
Ashanti.
Yeah.
Right. Oh.
I'm thinking you're being nuts.
No, I know what you mean.
Yeah, of course you do.
One of them No, I shouldn't even say
know
why.
what? Beyonce.
I'm gonna take my political stance and say Beyonce.
One of them tried it on you, innit?
No.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
No, because the way he said one
Yeah,
of them.
like you know one of
Yeah,
them.
No.
What happened?
No, I'm saying one of them's been through a scandal on all these podcasts about Gotti and this and that going with Nelly and
Shanti,
Gotti.
yeah.
And we don't know any dirty stories like that about Beyonce. We know her to be a lady.
From Beyonce or Shanti? Like, how they look and-
Beyonce.
Okay.
Yeah, Beyonce.
Because didn't Ashanti have the sideburns that came to her? Yeah.
I'm a Shanti.
No,
still.
Ashanti's nice.
I'm a
Ashanti, I think she used
I'm
to
a
see
Shanti
Irv,
still.
innit? But
I remember in like 98, Destiny's Child did a concert in Lee Valley, just down the road still.
I'm a Shanti.
Remember that? Cuzzy, we was there. I was so young. I was like 15.
I'm gonna say
I was
Beyonce.
going to this
Is
thing
it?
just to see Beyonce. It was
I'm
lit.
saying Beyonce.
I used to think Beyonce used to be
Beyonce,
I used to be
because of
like,
the
hot
just
Destiny's
because
Child.
of
Hot
the,
sauce in her bag.
See
artist and
when they
everything that
first
she
come
is.
Destiny's Child and all that, yeah. But
Ashanti
as she
is
got
a live
older,
Ashanti as well.
something I don't know. As she
But
got
Kelly
older-
or Beyonce?
That's what I'm saying. They've had different versions.
Kelly
of
Rowland
Destiny's Child.
is a hot liquor black thing as well, though. I'm going mad. I need to put her in at some point. I'm moving mad. I'm moving like I'm just going for the light brick. I'm going mad. I'm forgetting the dark skin. You get me? Hold on. Yeah, I'm being nuts. It's the bash match.
What
From
you about
Joe.
then?
I was saying the other. I
Oh,
was
yeah,
saying
you
the
were
other day
saying
about
Ricardo.
because I was saying boom. The
This
other
guy.
day I was saying raw. But this is coming out.
What?
The other day.
Oi.
Yeah. I'm going mad. But yeah, boom.
Listen,
Bash mags, innit? The black women and the bash mags in jail are looking mental. That because I was saying, fuck it, I'll say it again in bare different episodes again after this one.
I'll mention
Fuck
it.
it, to wind you lot up. But when I was growing up, I was only attracted to black girls, like proper black girls, not even light brick. Black girls. That's what I was attracted to.
Your preference.
That was my
Of
attraction.
attraction, yeah.
Like you was attracted
Preference
to
of
black girls.
attraction.
Not like that was a mad. But I'm saying he was attracted to black girls. Thank you, Ricardo, because that was mad. But you see, I snapped out of the madness so quick. I paused it quick and looked over to let you know I know that was mad, but it's a weed episode. So I'm off point. You get me? But boom, I was on. So then anyway, I've gone jail, and obviously now we've got Mayfair and Brazzers, and so now I'm seeing white gal them innit. I'm seeing white pum pum innit. I've never seen white pum pum before. That's not the pum pum I deal with. You get what I'm saying? So now I'm seeing white pum pum. I'm seeing light brick pum pum. I'm going mad cream, but allow me. Boom. You get what I'm saying? But this is the pum pum. So now I'm attracted to this. Because the black pum pum in there is mental. Like the girls are looking crazy. And it's like, I don't know if they've done that
how
on
they
purpose.
portray them, man, on purpose.
I don't know if they've done that on purpose.
I just think that the Chris ones weren't doing it.
Yeah. No,
That's
but
not
they're
what
doing
they
it.
was
They're
on.
doing it now.
No, now.
Trust me,
but
they're
in
doing
them
it.
days there, I just
Scarlet
feel like
Scandal
that
and that.
caliber of girls weren't in the mags.
I'm letting them know I know about
Do you get- yeah,
everything.
they
I know
they
about a
portray,
lot.
they know what they
Scarlet
do.
Scandal, Honey, Gold. I know about a lot. You get me? So there's
Listen to
black,
this.
there's black
Listen to
ones
the
doing it now.
experts who are by
There's
yourself.
black ones doing it now still. You get
Yeah.
me? But I'm saying them ones.
Snoop Dogg pioneered the industry.
Look, even the getaway tune. I said
yeah, I forgot
Veronica
that Snoop
with the
used to
black
do
hair
all
or
that.
whatever, big tits, black hair, in that getaway tune. I'm not talking about a black girl. Veronica's a full gringa skin. I'm going mad.
Wow.
No, but I'm going mad in it with the gringa skin. Now, because he's old school, so he knows I'm going mad with that word.
So what's
that
the-
was the funniest word in school. Gringa skin.
That's before me. That.
That was mad funny. No, but I'm an East man, innit?
Yes, we know
That
that one.
was an
We
East
didn't
man.
have
You
that.
know,
Oh,
like.
we didn't have that one.
No, but see, like our man say grey foot. I'm not being because I'm not being racist. But
We had
see, like
that.
how they say grey foot and blue
we
foot
had
or
that.
whatever.
We had that.
Man used to say gringa skin, innit? Like,
Yeah.
in our school, but that was a joke. You get me?
And not just
Oh my gosh, is this like saying the P word?
yeah, and not
Is
just
this another
and not
KSI is this
and not
KSI
just and
moment?
not just grey foot. They used to say grey man, grey
Is
man.
this the case? Oh no, I've got him with me. It's cool. I've got him with me though.
You're an idiot, you know, I swear
I've got him
down.
with me though.
Again, this
guy.
is the-
That was
before my
listen.
time.
So is it?
Listen,
No, but it's really the most. That's what people.
this
used
is the
to
weed
say.
episode,
No, but-
right? It's fair to say, are we racist? No.
Yeah, do you get what I'm
Sit
saying?
there,
Yeah.
done the argument.
That's my
Find
guy.
a spliff and get irie.
That's my guy, but that's what I'm trying to say. Even
Oh,
all
time.
my days, she was against you as well. I'm getting her.
What?
No,
How?
remember.
Told you.
The last when he came the first time, he said my nigga. He said nigga. He said
No,
it.
I did not.
You said it.
No, I
If we
said-
watch it back, you said
no,
it. But I didn't care.
I
didn't care.
referenced-
No, but I didn't care.
All right.
No, let me just say.
I'm
you
gonna
said it.
address
No, but I
this.
don't care.
No,
I didn't
I'm gonna
care.
address this.
No,
I'm gonna
but
address
you know
this
why
on-
I'm saying it?
I'm
Because I
addressing
didn't
this on the
care, and they
podcast.
tried to get onto me. Like, oh,
No, I'm gonna-
How did you let Skinny say that? But because
No.
I like when Skinny said it, I'm not thinking nothing.
This is gonna be
You get what I'm
addressed.
saying? I'm
Really
not
the
thinking
most-
nothing.
But
Let
he
me
didn't
talk-
say it
No,
like
but wait,
that.
it's the same as when I've just said it. You didn't think nothing, did you?
Watch this.
Because we're bridges.
Really the most, I'm going to address this now. When I said that preposterous word,
Oh my God.
I was saying, no.
Going back on.
Listen,
Oh
listen,
my
no,
God.
listen, Spray,
Yeah, you're
this
going
has
back.
to be
Alright,
clarified.
cool, alright,
This
cool.
has to be clarified.
Alright, cool. I thought
When
I
I
was-
said that word,
I thought I was saying it was cool
I
to
was
say.
saying what someone...
You know, I'm thinking I was saying it was cool for him to say it.
listen.
He's left me out.
No,
He's
listen.
left me out.
No, because this has to be...
I might as well walk off the plank here.
No, you stay there. You
I might as well go and phone Tommy, eh?
No, you stay there with Tommy. You stay there
I
with
might as well
Tommy.
phone Tommy
No,
now.
listen.
Yeah, I might as well phone Tommy.
Like you got Tommy's number even, cuz.
I've got it.
Watch
Yeah.
this. Watch this. Ice cream.
Mate.
Ice cream.
I remember you
I
were
re-
talking about
I
what
repeated-
somebody had said.
I
No, no, no,
repeated
you weren't on your
a
side.
sentence.
No.
I was
You
quoting.
know exactly because I don't hide and
No, so
talk.
what
You
you
know
said.
exactly what
No,
I
no,
said.
but we're gonna get
No,
with this.
no,
We're
no,
gonna get
it's
with
not
this.
even that.
No, we're gonna get with this. There's
It
something-
wasn't.
You know how
I-
every
I
day.
I had to
wrote
tell her.
back
I had to tell her
any-
Skinny's cool.
No.
Watch this really the most. You know how every day is a learning
He's
curve
such an idiot.
for all of us. Watch this.
I know the story. What happened? It was somebody.
Let
it
him
was when you was
explain.
in- yeah,
Yeah, no,
okay.
go
Because I
ahead.
remember
Go-
the story
Yeah,
when
so
someone
somebody
said something about
somebody
your
said that
missus
to
or
me,
something.
and
I
wa-
said it about
and
his
I was-
missus.
I was quoting what they had said.
No, I'm going.
No, but watch the realization. In quoting what they had said, had me saying the word. And I'm looking at that.
And I didn't even blink though.
No, so watch this. In me quoting what they said has got me saying the word. So when they say, oh, you're not allowed to say the N word.
They're like misquoting you.
One minute. What's the N word? You talking about Nike? Or you talking about another? Because just by saying the N word, you put a word in someone's head. I bet they can hear in their head the word. Is it Nike? Seen? So now watch this. I was quoting what somebody had said to me, and they said it in a horrible way. Yeah? That wasn't appreciated. And I don't agree with anybody using that word there, right? Ever, in any capacity.
Check
Yeah.
out that episode.
I
though.
don't-
If
I
you want,
don't-
if you want to see him use it
It did throw me back.
in a capacity,
You know, like when
I
you
don't-
hear
if you
it,
want
you're
to see
just a bit
Skinny
like,
Man use it in
what?
a
Do you know what I
capacity,
mean?
I don't.
Check out that
Unless
episode.
you're spelling it N-G-U-S, which is the ancient kings of the first dynasty to present day, the Negus, the kings of Ethiopia.
he's trying to get
Right.
them back in it.
No, so I'm just saying.
He's
trying to get them
no,
back.
I'm just saying. No, watch
Damage
this.
control, innit?
No,
Know your history.
watch this.
He's doing damage control like KSI, innit?
No. So watch
He's doing
this.
damage control.
No, so watch this. When someone says,
He's got some shows coming up.
when someone says, oh, they said the N word, are they fish baiting? Because they want you to imagine what that N word is.
Yeah, of course, man.
Yeah? So when we say the P word, what are you hearing in your head?
Paki.
Palestinian?
What?
So understand it's whatever's in someone's head.
Someone's, yeah.
You understand?
That's what they want you to
I'm
think.
only just
That's
saying
what
that
they
just
want
for
you
no
to
reason.
Yeah.
say.
That I swear down. I'm sorry, you.
So my realization, here was my realization. By me quoting what had been said to me, had me repeating that evil word to the audience, I apologize. And for anybody who was upset from hearing me say the word, I apologize to you. I was only quoting
No,
what you said
I
to me.
sincerely apologize as well. But
No,
I'm
I was-
just.
I was
Can I
only-
just say for myself on my thing? I'm just a joker, innit?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
sometimes I just say whatever, and I
no.
want to say wild. I want to say things that other people. Well, you lot think you can't say that. I'm gonna say it. I'm one of them crazy guys.
So watch this.
But I've had death threats from it.
No, but watch this.
They're DMing me.
No, but
They're
what's
the
DMing
difference
me.
between me and
They're
you?
letting me know.
I've had death threats.
No, but remember, yeah.
RTM,
No, but
baby.
remember, yeah. Like, there's like I've got my brethrens away. I'm from Wolverstone, innit? So I've got my brethrens. It's cool. They know my thing. I know their thing. Not like that. That's a why. But do you get what I'm saying?
Pause.
Yeah, that's mad. That was wild.
Yeah.
That was wild. But I've reeled it in. You get me? That was mad. You get me? That was mad. But I'm saying we're good. They know. Oh,
That's it.
We know what God.
yeah.
Yeah.
They know
Alright,
you're
cool.
it's good. You know you're good.
But I'm saying we run joke. It's like it's all right, innit? Like
Bants.
yeah, but there's guys that actually take that to heart.
Of course.
And they shoot people as well. I can't believe it. Like there's Asians up north and that in Manchester and that they're really
Trying to come, man.
they're shooting people. You get me? They want me
But
now. They
in-
want to
in-
shoot
no,
me.
no, no,
I'm
no,
joking.
no.
I'm joking.
No,
But
in reflection.
No, but I know I'm going
Let me
mad.
say this. Let me say this. In reflection to that double-edged sword, right? I've seen people inherit that word, not only an N word, a P word. And I saw China Mac do an interview saying, I wouldn't like people calling my people the C word.
Yeah, don't say that.
Right?
And definitely, I know that the China man definitely got that on lock.
No,
that won't be able to monetize straight away.
So watch this.
No delay.
So watch this. In some situations and circumstances, people have learned to take a word and use it in the face of adversity against their person who's trying to oppress them with that word.
Yeah.
Right? And there is strength and power in that, because you can say that word, I can't say that word. You know, like, but you started that word and all of this, right? But like I say, to repeat a word in quotation has me repeating that word that still goes on to cause offence to the listener. For that, I apologise.
Yeah, that's what I want to apologise as well, innit? Because obviously, because I don't realise some people actually take it different, innit, to my mates or the ones I know. So it's deeper than just saying it, innit? So, but I'm just saying as well, I apologise for future slip-ups as well, innit?
Yeah.
I'm apologising now in case
we're learning,
you see
we're growing, we're
I've done it
evolving.
again.
Come on, man.
You get what I'm saying? If you go spray, just know I just do whatever, innit? Do you know what I mean? I call, you know what I'm saying? I'm a madman. Look, the other day I'm back to Jamaica. I'm even going mad at my own people. I'm looking at the Uncle Tom.
Yeah,
I'm getting the bad.
definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I'm getting the bad end of the stick here. Any, like, do you know what I mean? But this is just entertainment. This is not. If you know me in real life, pattern.
It's banter amongst friends.
It's like an alter ego as well. Chatting to my
Yeah,
brethren, big up
definitely.
Yusuf. You get me? Assalamu alaikum. I'm going mad, but that's my bit. You get me, brother? But he was even making me know. It's like an alter ego. Because when we was talking before and we're on the roof, I'm not talking like this. I'm not. It's like, do you get what I'm saying? This is, I don't know. But it's like
We're in
with
our
the
capacity.
It's like with the music.
We're in our
when
capacity.
I go in the booth,
Yeah, we're in our capacity.
I'm not
of the podcast.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
boom.
podcast
Anyway,
mode.
yeah. So
It's
don't
podcast mode.
judge me, innit, is what I'm trying to get to. And this is weed talking. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, allow that, man. Cardo, you ain't got a mic.
Bringing it back.
All right, the fire round. Boom.
Straight one.
That was mad, though. I can't believe.
We took it there.
Wait.
Listen, it's the
listen.
420 thing.
No, fam. This is
Fire.
fire round. We haven't asked Skinnyman before, so I'm gonna get it.
Man, it's weed now. He's too draw.
Hold on. Where was I? Rihanna or J-Lo?
J-Lo for me.
Rihanna or J-Lo?
Oh, really?
Generally, the time
He's
I
got
was
the jungle
listening to
fever.
that kind of music, it was
got the jungle
J-Lo,
fever.
Yeah. It wasn't really.
He's got the
Rihanna.
jungle
I was kinda
fever.
new to when I stopped listening to that. Yeah, just not in general. Not
I prefer
Rihanna or
Oh,
J-Lo?
musically.
J-Lo can't whine like Rihanna.
No. I was talking about literal, like just
I'm actually with you, J-Lo,
Talking
but
about
that's what I'm saying. I
she
swear
can't
that.
whine like
Jenny from the
Rihanna.
block.
I'm not talking about music. I'm talking about.
we thought you was okay.
Oh,
I
music.
thought
Oh,
you
what,
meant
their music?
both. I didn't know you meant.
Rihanna's a superstar.
I'm talking about everything anyway.
Oh, okay, cool.
just in general.
Rihanna can whine. Jenny can't whine.
Jenny's from the block.
Jenny can
Jenny
dance.
ain't from the block. She
That's
ran
what-
away from the
that's what
block
we
when
all thought
Shine
anyway.
Po Boss shot in the club. She showed us that she's not from the block.
She weren't real like that.
Rihanna,
But Puffy showed he's not from the block either. Then
yeah, no, exactly. No,
what
he's
I'm saying?
not. No, that's what I'm saying. He showed that. It's evident they're not from the block. They used to be from the block. They're not about the block. So,
Jacket.
for all of the reasons, Rihanna can dance better, sing better, and she didn't snitch. Yet.
There you go.
Maya or Sierra?
Sierra. And then she had that mad thing about you get me. but
Isn't Sierra like...
musically,
No.
you get me, that album, but
Watch
you get
this.
me?
He's been
All right.
Yeah,
waiting.
them things that
Is it? No. I'm going to say
Let's
this.
stop the show.
No.
Oh my gosh!
But them things that's
1
real,
minute.
but that ain't real life.
She had a pum pum and a hood.
Nah, man, that's
She was
not
born
real
with a
life.
pum pum and a
She was
hood.
a hermaphrodite.
Oh my
That
gosh!
last we said it.
Oh my gosh! I'm gonna ask you the question again. Wait. I'm gonna ask you the question again. I'm gonna ask you the
What's
question.
that
That was
again?
a trick question.
Listen.
That was the
But
one
was
trick
she
question.
really? I
was
think
a bit
that's
wham.
allegedly. Allegedly.
That's alleged. No, that's alleged. I'm going mad. That's
All right.
alleged.
Forget the alleged. Was she wham?
No, guess what though?
What can your eyes see?
No, but guess
what do
what?
your eyes tell you?
No, but guess what
punch you
though?
up.
No, but
Does
guess
she
what?
have breasts or
No,
pecs?
forget that. But guess
I
what
was
though?
looking
Guess
at
what
it
though?
them times.
Whether or not it's alleged or not, even if it's just that it's alleged,
The point.
means you don't go there.
Listen.
Do you get what I'm saying? Just the fact that it's alleged, you don't go there.
No. Forget.
Like, if a man is like,
Just even a
you don't
rumour.
know that he's a thief, but you've heard he's a thief. You're not
Then
gonna
you're not
leave him.
gonna- yeah.
You're not gonna leave him in your front room. You're not gonna leave him in your front room. He might not be a thief. You just heard he's a thief.
Can't risk it.
But watch
You're
it.
not just gonna leave him in your front room, your Rolex, and
But watch this.
Can't risk
you're
it.
not gonna trust him. You can't risk it.
Watch this.
Can I
No,
ask him
no,
a question
so
again?
you wheel it
Yeah.
up,
We carry on the show.
Yeah, because I've got something
No,
to
I'm
say
going
to that.
mad anyway.
Because watch
man.
this.
I'm body shaming.
Even, no. So am
Heavy
I.
thinking, what
We're
are
talking
they-
about preference. You
No,
give
but
us a
I know,
choice.
but I'm going mad.
You give us a
I'm
choice.
going mad. Imagine Sierra, she's never had a
That's
hood.
what I
and
said,
she-
allegedly.
No, but watch
she's
this.
the thing and-
So watch this.
She
So
goes
you
into
don't know that the
depression.
brother's a thief. No one ain't told you he's a thief, but he looks like a thief anyway. You're gonna trust him? So now watch this. What do we know?
Yeah, but them
What do
stigmas
we
there
know
is why
of what
we
we
in the
base?
situation.
No, I'm gonna tell
Them
you. I
stigmas
base it
there are
on.
why we're in the
I base it on what I
Yeah.
can see.
I can't even get a
So-
cab
so
out of
on what I
London,
can
out of
see-
a Mayfair club,
profiling
like,
and
'cause
all
I'm
them
black.
thing
Big
there.
Maya.
Big bad
That is
spray.
mad.
On what I can
Exactly.
see,
I'm
gonna go
she
with
looks a
Maya.
bit too wham.
I'm gonna go with
and she's
Maya.
got more pecs than she
I'm
has
gonna go with
breasts.
Maya.
So
I'm gonna
I'm
go
with
with Maya.
Maya.
Safe a bit.
Yeah.
You go Thailand a lot, innit?
I ain't even been, you know, I can't lie. Luckily, I ain't even reached there yet. But you know what? We just become legal in Thailand as well, you know.
Yeah.
Big booming market about to put.
He's trying to change the subject, but he picked Sierra.
But
Hold on.
Maya's a little slut.
What?
There you go.
Yeah, because how old was she in that Cisco video? Strutting her and stuff like that.
gosh.
See, Americans,
No,
they,
that's a-
Americans,
That's a child
they
thing.
dress up their
It gets
picnic.
wild to these people,
No,
man.
Americans dress up their picnic and make them do things, innit? What do they call that?
Child fucking
right.
abuse.
No, them shows that they do, they make
Oh,
a
the pageants.
pageant.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Ah.
That's
Still
fuckery.
child abuse.
I'm not down with that shit.
Steph London or Miss Banks? Skinny man's on slander.
Miss Banks.
Yeah, Miss Banks.
Come on. Boom.
Big up Steph London.
Blade Brown or Jay Speeds?
Oof, nah, no comment.
I'm going to say
Yeah,
Blade
no
Brown on
comment.
work ethic.
Yeah.
Tough one.
I can't answer that. I'm so sorry. Let me go.
Mine was based on work ethic, Blade Brown.
Listen, Blade, I was just like
Blade,
I just
yeah.
like if
On
he
work
come in
ethic,
Barca,
I'm
he's
making
the
my
guy,
decision,
but
Blade
It's
Brown.
cold.
Both
I'm
of them,
Blade
pinnacle.
Brown still,
They're pinnacle.
obviously. But yeah, boom. Pot of Paper or Rimsey?
I love Pot of Paper. I just love him.
Pot of Paper's
Pot of
a
Paper's
madness. Like,
cold.
Rims, big up Rimsey.
Yeah, Rims is doing his
I
thing.
think Pot of Paper is my favourite current rapper.
I think so as well. Pot of Paper and Kemsey. But yeah, and Shower Malik, actually.
And some of the
Big up
kids that I'm
Sean
hearing from Manchester.
Meeks Money's
Yeah, he's
sick.
hard.
I nearly
Meeks
said
Money on Pot of Paper.
Came to the last weed event we had.
Really?
Loving them.
that. Yeah, Meeks Money's sick.
Not Meeks, man.
And Gav.
He's good.
GAV's
Come
the
on, big up
wickedest,
Gav. You know the
wickedest
vibes.
you out there. But
Free him.
K Trap or Fredo?
Fredo.
Trapper.
You see what I like about that question? Everyone picks different stuff. It shows that they've big up both of them.
Trap.
I
still.
like both of them, man.
You
They're
got
both
both of them.
cold.
He's Trapper.
I think I know
I'm
more.
Trapper as well. but
K-Trap
I
is
have to
so
See
fire.
Fredo though.
I like, no,
He's
he's
flex.
doing his thing. No, it's cold.
You get what I'm saying?
Mine's based upon.
I'd rather
I
Trapper
know,
on like maybe.
I know more
rapping more,
Fredo's
but
material.
Fredo's whole
I know his stuff
vibe.
more than I
Yeah,
know
his
Trapper.
vibe's hard, man.
J Hus or Dave.
I'm going
Man.
Huss, man.
I'm going Hus.
I'm going Huss. Dave is again.
I'm
outstanding,
going Huss,
but
and
I'm going Huss.
I think Dave is phenomenal.
Yeah, Dave.
The old Huss.
I think Huss
Yeah, Hus
That
got
old
has a
Huss.
bit
yeah,
more.
You get what I'm saying?
Jeez.
Has a bit more charisma and flair.
Yeah,
But that's
Hus
what
is-
Huss is more rough with it. You're just saying what he thinks, and we're just
Don't
vibing.
want no
got
ice in my
melodic as
Fanta.
well.
Yeah.
I like
Dave's hard,
Dave,
though.
though.
Dave's hard.
Yeah.
Dave's his thing.
Meeks Manny or Bugsy Malone.
Meeks Money.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Big up Bugsy Malone.
Big
though.
up
Yeah, big up
Bugsy.
Bugsy.
But I'm really
He
feeling
came to
Meeks.
Tottenham that day.
Everything
it's
what I'm
just
hearing.
I think I.
Missed or Millions.
Oh, yeah, they're both good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it. But I'm gonna say Mist.
Gone up Brum now.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Mist.
Yeah, Miss is my guy though. But
Miss is my guy, but Millions is
Millions
sick
is
as well.
cold.
You know?
That's
Yeah,
the
no,
problem.
they
Miss is
are.
actually
Yeah,
my
no,
guy,
they're
but
both
They both
hard.
Millions is
different.
hard.
But
I think it's
both
yeah,
really.
of them.
I can say this.
Millions maybe.
I had never heard anyone say to my art nods and my car nods and my, you know, like,
My up Nas. No,
yeah,
but
that
Miss-
was that. Mist brought it to me. Yeah, something new
Mist
to
is
the
good.
table.
They're both
Yeah,
good.
no, but Millions, his flows.
Yeah,
is-
his
yeah.
flow
Yeah,
is
vibe.
different,
He is.
innit?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Adele or Amy Winehouse.
I've got to say Adele because
Wow, I thought you'd say Amy.
Nah, I
From
think
our generation.
Amy,
like,
I think.
I said RJ, you're not even meaning.
All right, watch this.
Man, I went mad, but I just thought you picked Amy still. Anyway.
Absolutely not. I think Amy was a terrible role model for all girls looking up at
Because
her.
of the B-cat thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
we can't.
But what
for
about the music though? She was
Well, then I still say Adele.
okay.
But I'm saying for Amy, she can't be a role model.
R.I.P.
for-
Amy.
Yeah, R.I.P.
R-
Rest in
R.I.P..
power, little girl.
R.I.P.
I,
Amy. Because choices that you made for yourself is why you're not here today. Not what nobody did to you.
That's below the belt.
What I'm saying.
That's below the belt, Skinny
People
man.
go through shit, man.
I'm
You're
saying.
gonna make me
Mental
ask.
health
No,
is
so
a
you're
real thing.
asking me to
You're gonna make me
compare.
ask you
It's a
about
real
Rodney
thing.
P in a minute.
You're asking me to
ask you about
compare.
Rodney P in a minute.
You're asking me to compare, and I'll tell you why.
No, because she's not here. You get
What
me?
kind of role model for our young girls is a B-cat?
She went through things. Remember, a lot
Yeah,
of people.
we all do.
You know as well, because you're from our generation. Like we've all ended up, like not all, but I reckon you might have tripped over a season's zoot. You get me? But I tripped over a couple zoots or whatever. But I'm saying like we all go through things in it. We don't know what she had to go
Mental
through,
health
bro.
is a real thing, man.
You don't know what that.
And
girl
you don't
had
know
to-
the
and what-
and you don't know
Do
the
you know what I mean?
introduction. But what I
what
know
happened to her.
is
What,
someone.
all
who-
I know is musically, like
She was on
I
another
could
level.
feel her pain
man.
and all that.
She
You
had
know
a
what I
good
mean?
voice.
I could feel her pain.
She was an
You
artist.
get me? Rehab and I could feel her pain.
Back to black.
Do you get like the other
Daddy
stuff?
wants to
obviously-
take me to rehab, and I said no.
Yeah.
No, I can't feel that. I don't feel that. Fuck that.
But I'm a
People-
rebel,
people-
innit?
people-
I'm a rebel.
Because yeah,
Yeah,
but
no,
the
I
thing
hear
is,
that.
I'm a rebel.
I know
So-
what I know what Skinny's
And it's
saying
all
rebel
though.
in your
mentality.
context.
No, but I
Put it in
but
your
I still
context.
understand what he's saying
Yeah, I know
because
what he's saying.
there's message in the music,
Yeah,
innit?
given- yeah,
and
but
he's basically
listen to all
he
these
don't
drills.
he
That's
don't
just
he
being
don't
real
like the
though.
frequency of
Yeah.
that music.
No,
Do you
of the
understand?
message.
That's the
Oh, the message.
Daddy
That's
wants to
just
get me.
Adele
Daddy
is-
wants to stop
Adele-
me from being
I think
addicted to
Amy
drugs.
Winehouse is
That he's willing to put me
amazing
through
artist.
rehab,
She's
and
fantastic.
I'm not
She's so
You know what I'm
interested.
saying? And I said no,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah,
So,
But I don't.
Yeah, I'm
so
saying.
what
Take that
message
in
is she
different
teaching the
context.
young girls that are looking
You
up
can take that
bro?
in different
But
context.
that's the
Might
same.
not have to be
No, but that's the
drugs.
same as with the musical question. Like, bro, like, man's an artist, innit? But don't worry about what I say in the booth. I'm not trying to be no role model, you know. I'm
You
telling you
vent
what
in the
I'm
booth,
going
yeah,
through.
you go through
I'm
what
just
you're
telling you
going
what I'm
through.
going
Yeah.
through.
It's for
Right now,
people who can
what
relate.
she's going through is her daddy's trying to get her to go rehab, and she's saying no, no, no.
She should have said yes.
Yeah, but I'm saying people might not agree with some of the stuff you've said.
Yeah, no.
On tunes. Do you get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
But that's
yeah.
what you've been
No,
through.
I hear that.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I
That's just
hear
what
that.
you've been through.
I hear
But
that.
someone else could be sitting somewhere saying, no, Rare, but I don't agree. But yo, like, that's what Skinny lived through.
I say
That's
go rehab, fam.
no, but I'm saying
Yeah,
that's
but
what
them-
you went
them
through.
lyrics might mean something different.
Because
to
different music
people.
does different things.
different
Some
people.
people use
Some might
music
use
to
that.
motivate. Some people use music to relate to. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So
put
some
themselves in that
people,
situation.
those artists that are completely transparent, raw and open with their emotion, those are the people that you use to kind of, like relate with your story to, because they're actually you know what I'm saying, innit? They
Imagine-
can kind of speak how you would say it. Do you get me?
Imagine,
I
like-
think that's what she had.
Imagine, obviously, like, how much. Well, I doubt there's a
What?
lot. that
So what
came-
context?
I doubt there's a lot, but I'm saying, imagine if there's a B-Cats, yeah, that was like her, and then after her death, they think, I need to allow her to be. You know what I'm saying? Car, look
Yeah.
what happened to Amy.
Look what happened to
Yeah,
her.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know, like, I don't
Yeah.
know anyway, but.
No, I'd like to think there's a silver
RIP
lining.
Amy. No, but big up Adele as well. Anyway.
But Adele to me is
But I'm with
amazing as
Amy.
well.
Big up Adele though.
Mm-hmm.
Jungle or Garage?
It's garage because it's more my generation.
knew he
But
was
I
gonna
love
say
jungle.
garage.
Though, I can't lie. Back to 95 and that year, right?
I want to see what. Look, I can't even believe it.
I'm gonna
So
say
long.
jungle.
I
'cause-
thought he was going to say
Garage is my
jungle.
generation.
But you,
man.
I thought you.
and I'll tell you
definitely
why.
say
I'll
jungle.
tell you why.
Jungle's up.
Because
'Cause
jungle mixes with reggae,
Yeah.
and house and garage mixes with soca. And
Huh?
and
Is
I'm more,
it?
yeah,
Bruv,
I'm
what
not
made
DJ
you
like
think
that.
House and Garage mixes with soca?
because it does.
What do you mean mixes?
Same BPM tempo.
Oh, BPM.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm
okay.
saying
Okay, okay.
the BPM and tempo of Junglist is that of reggae. The BPM and tempo of house and garage is that of soca.
No,
Yes.
not proper soca tunes. Remember?
No, but it's more like it is more towards that.
he
I
said, it's
I
the same
agree.
I'm not-
I can see what you're saying
and
with
You're
that.
with him on that.
Yeah.
It's mixable.
You're with me in it. That's what I'm saying. Remember,
What,
I'm a
you don't
I'm
think
a
that
small
you don't
island.
think that
Remember,
the
I'm a
that
small
garage
island.
is more
you
for
know.
soca people?
Listen, I'm a small island. You. Do you think you
No.
can tell me, a man that's grown up about soca, and make me believe that that's the same tempo as garage? A man that's also grown up with garage.
Be sure to leave comments below.
Yeah, leave comments below. Do you get what I'm
the first
saying?
thing I
I
said
don't
was I
know
ain't a
what you
DJ.
think soca is.
So I wouldn't know the BPMs.
You know what I'm saying? No,
But what
some
would
people
you
get.
think-
Some people get soca mixed up with other stuff. But that's not soca.
Other
Yeah,
stuff.
do you get what I'm saying? No,
So
but I'm
maybe.
saying that's not soca.
That Brazilian.
But
no,
what,
you know what I'm
would you
saying?
say it's more to? What would you say
soca's
is
not
more?
garage.
So
more
one minute,
like
one minute,
ragga
one
though,
minute.
jungle or garage?
More like ragga.
More like what you just said.
So 1 minute.
I would
Can
say,
you give me a
the
soca
jungle.
beat?
That's not the soca beat.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Right
that
on
was
cue.
right on
cue.
time.
Right on
On
cue.
cue.
Right on cue. That.
It's soca beat.
Do you know what is my favourite soca tune?
No,
though?
what is a
Not
soca
that
in
beat?
the middle. That is it. But that tune is lit though, isn't it? Don't you think so? Don't you think that tune? But I don't really know. That's the traffic. That tune's
But
lit. I
that's
was
even
listening
new
to
school.
Is it saying
No,
something
but
that I
I'm saying
don't
new
know?
school,
Because
though.
I just think the beat is lit. Is it saying some bad things? Is it? Really? Oh, I don't know the lyrics.
yeah.
I don't. I just know the beat to. You know when you hear the beat in the middle.
Well,
Hey.
obviously, you heard in the middle. You get what I'm saying? Like,
No, but
you
I
heard in
didn't
the middle.
know what it meant.
What middle did you think?
in the middle.
Yeah,
You know
what
when
middle
you
did you
just hear
think?
the what's it called? I listen to
What middle
Bashment,
did you think
so
they were
I just
talking about?
listen to. I just hear the soca on like Carnival and whatever.
Like, what middle did you
so
think they were
that
talking
tune
about?
there was the one that
You
they
know what I'm
was
saying?
playing.
Like,
Up another biggle.
Yeah.
Up another biggle. Up another. Up another.
I didn't actually hear that. I need to listen to it then, boy, because boy, shame.
Adult perspective. That's now you
I
understand.
just
it.
realising what I was
Now you
dancing
realise
to.
what they're actually saying. Yeah, them
Because
times
you
there
don't
when
even
she was young
realise
and
what you're
free.
dancing to.
Yeah, free
It's
to
to
the
see how
thing.
they get. No,
Isn't-
but they fool you with the beat and that.
let's
You know
calm
that
down.
though,
Let's calm
innit?
down. Let's calm down.
They've all gone mad.
Hey, let's calm down. R.I.P. Skibber. R.I.P. Skibbity. R.I.P.
Skibbity,
Skibbity.
yeah.
Get me?
Lost up.
I'm jungle, innit?
Great
So,
one.
yeah.
I need to
I'm
Google
jungle.
these
R.I.P.
lyrics.
House or Grime?
Right now before
Grime.
House or Grime? We're trying to
Grime,
move on.
grime,
House
grime.
or Grime?
Graham, my turn.
Grime.
Grime, yeah.
Yeah. To me, house is garage. Soca.
Louder.
Oh, we're back there again.
He's going mad.
So grime is more zouk.
At least you know about Zook, though.
I know about grime too.
You don't know about soca.
You don't know.
You get what I'm saying? I give you, if you don't know about soca, you get me, but I give you like that, no, because not man don't know about Zouk though.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
Zouk class se medicamo, no? Sacco, sa. Zouk class se medicamo. But I'm a proper Dominican youth. So I know he's going mad when he's back. That's what I'm saying. But if he wants to
Gone
continue
mad.
going mad,
Been gone mad.
if he wants to continue going mad and thinking garage is like soca, I'm gonna leave him. But this
Comments
is, I wasn't
in the
born. I wasn't
comments.
born here. I was born in Dominica. Soca, grew up on soca, on road in my soca, leave man wet super soca.
But for me,
That's the why, but it's one of my lyrics though.
grime is the
Why
enemy.
upset a little joker? Hey, wait, she love when I poke her. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's going into girl thing. She love when I poke her. Fuck her so hard and nearly broke her. You get what I'm saying? Fuck her so hard and nearly broke her. You get what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You think he's gonna stay why for too long? Like, someone even tried to why in the comments about the intro of this tune. They said, nah, spray. What do you mean you're 16 and they took you to Swallow? Swallow's the winning thought a minute. Swallow's, I even had to laugh. I even had to laugh. I couldn't believe it though. They killed the intro. They murdered the intro. They said, nah, spray. What do you mean when you were 16 they took you to Swallow?
That's a murder.
Why for that? Hey, big you lot up. Big you up. If you DM the podcast show, I'll even send you a...
Could have went
send-
Osprey, could have went Raven,
that was
could have went
actually
Mallard, could have went
That was funny.
Partridge.
No, but
coulda
that's
went-
where I went. That's where I went. Swallow. I was on Swallow juvenile wing, under 18. But I even had to,
Nightingale.
I felt so disrespected. I had to reply them. I had to let them know it's Swallow is a
Mallard,
wing and
Osprey,
Felton.
Nightingale.
No, I had to let them know.
Explaining.
No, I had to let them know Swallow is a wing and Felton because it sounded mad. When he said, nah, spray.
Yeah.
What do you mean when they were 16 they took you to Swallow? On my big intro. On my big, he said, nah, you should have said pause on the ad-lib. Man said you should have said pause on the ad-lib. And the foo-foo.
On the ad-lib.
And the foo-foo. That was mad, though. That was mad. That was crazy. That was crazy. R&B or hip-hop, because we got to move on from
Hip hop.
that. McDonald's or Burger King?
Burger King.
Oh, yeah, R&B or hip-hop, because you're
and
moving
Burger
slow.
King.
Okay.
I said it.
Pizza Hut or Domino's?
I don't like any of them things there. I can't lie these days, man.
Peace Hut.
I'm Domino's. KFC or Morley's?
KFC. I'm from North London.
I'm going to say KFC.
KFC or chicken?
Chicken all day, Tottenham High Road. This is why you asked me about Bugsy earlier. I was like,
Okay, yeah.
chicken all day.
Coke or Pepsi?
Cook.
Cola.
He knows.
He knows.
You gotta know better.
I didn't know. I didn't know you was doing other stuff.
I'm on weed.
I thought you was just on the weed. I didn't
I'm on
know.
weed, man.
I
That's
should
the
have
thing.
known. I should have known.
I didn't even
Man,
know
in the
where that
realm.
question
I
was
should've
leading,
known.
but
I just knew that it was fishy.
I should have known he does other stuff. You're too.
Oh, wow.
You're too.
Ganja's good.
Yeah, you're proper active. I should have known. Little
That's
what,
what I'm
half a
saying.
jib.
Smoking the right weed, doing it the right
Simple.
way, it motivates you, man.
And what about
that was a
hallucinogenics,
point
like the
too.
mushrooms and all that?
Mushroom, that's the new wave, man.
Listen,
You're on that.
No.
we're
Personally, I
still
don't
we're still on the
microdose,
fire
but
round.
it's the new wave.
We're still on the fire round.
right.
We're gonna go back to the weed in a minute. I just need to break it up. Do you get what I'm saying? I just need to break it up. Give it that little R10 vibe. Do you get what I'm saying? This is mad anyway. This conversation's crazy. Fanta or Tango?
Fanta.
Yeah, African Fanta.
Fanta's
Are you African? We didn't even ask you where you was from.
Well,
I should have known. But you look like a yard man though, slightly.
My mum's from South Africa, my dad's from Nigeria still.
I should have known that because remember we were saying that the other day. The Africans are on top of the game, bro.
Yeah, come on.
That I was saying that even in the music,
Afro
the music
beats rules the world right now.
No, but for some reason, I'm saying for some reason, but they are.
For a valid reason.
No, but
But
yeah,
you get
do
me?
you get what I'm
They
saying?
push everyone, man.
In the music, like if you look at who's at the top, Stormzy, Skepta, like yeah. I should,
Okay,
that's
big up my guy.
Dave, yeah, we didn't know, but we googled him.
Dave
We did-
African, yeah?
We,
Oh, is
he
he
is.
African?
Where's he from? Do you
Okay.
Ghana.
Ghana
Yeah,
boy, yeah?
he's African. Yeah, but we didn't know, innit? We had to Google it, but yeah,
Yeah, he's a Ghana boy.
we've got to the bottom of it. Like yeah, the Africans
Yeah, my
running the team.
Jamaicans.
Big
Just
up
gonna
my
say,
Caribbean.
Big up-
gotta big
big
up
up my
our
Caribbean
I
gang.
just want to big up my Caribbeans as well.
Of course, man.
Like we done a lot. We did a lot. We influenced a lot, and we did a lot of the heavy lifting. Just saying. So yeah.
Yeah, but what we African to begin
I'm
with.
just saying. I'm talking
yeah.
about what Jamaican
No,
done.
but I'm saying
talking,
when
I don't
we
care. I'm not
African
talking
before-
about that. I'm just saying in general.
No, but
Big up my
you're
Jamaicans.
on Black Panther mode.
I'm on
I thought-
I love
I thought
Africans
you
as
knew
well,
your
but I'm
history.
just not going to take away
I thought you knew your history.
what we're doing as well.
thought you knew your
I know
history.
that everyone's
There's no
on
need
top.
to get
but I'm
defensive,
not.
eh?
I'm just
We're all
saying.
black people.
I know.
We're just speaking up the
I'm
Africans.
just- I
There's no need to
know,
get
I'm just
defensive.
saying.
And big up the Caribbeans. We're all right. We're big up.
Big up the Caribbean.
There's no need to get defensive.
Listen,
I'm
big
not.
up
We're just
everyone that's
bigging up
doing
our
alright.
fellow
not.
black people. I'm trying out. Look.
I know he
And
is.
I can't help it as well. I can't help it as well.
Have you heard Ed Sheeran's new dancehall track?
Ed Sheeran sniffs too much. Hold on. I'm
What?
going mad.
Mad.
I'm going
I
mad.
don't know.
Nah, because of Jamal, innit?
Oh,
Remember, that's R.I.P.
Edge.
Jamal, though.
R.I.P.
Yeah, but he did.
He did a big tribute to Jamal, yeah.
Huh?
I'm saying Ed, he did a big tribute to Jamal.
Oh, I
Ed
thought you said
Sheeran's
tribute is to Jamal. I said,
No,
no,
Ed
this is the
Sheeran's new
420.
tune. Ed Sheeran's new tune is a tribute to Jamal.
I'm mad. I'm
Don't watch
going
that, don't watch that.
mad. This might have to edit. It's the weed. It's the weed. It's the weed.
all
R.I.P.
good.
R.I.P. R.I.P.
Yeah, man.
And Ed Sheeran, it's cool.
Big up.
I rate you. I posted him on this page the other day that I rated his freestyle he done. I'm going mad.
Yeah.
Get me? Boom. Let's have a bit of water in there. Orange or apple juice? Juice is mad.
Apple juice.
Man just make me feel mad at Jojo. After Jojo, he makes me feel mad when I say juice. Yeah, he wired the juice. He's like, nah, why for that? Like Jojo's wiring anything. He come there ready.
Nothing juicy.
He came there ready. You know? I said, you lied to me. So, yo, fam.
First sign of anything.
You can't tell a man they don't, like, he was on me still. That's why he went on me. That's crazy.
Big up Jojo.
That's crazy. I'm going mad this episode. I'm actually going too mad.
And imagine my sister knows Jojo.
I'm going too mad this episode still. I need bottling still. If you can bottle me, you know. Oh, with that big ring there, that ring's going mad. Them rings are going mad though. In my week, they're going mad, innit? Look, you laugh too loud. You have to free her. Free her. Free the person that laughs the loudest. Free her. Because I just put it up there, innit? I'm saying bang me with that the next time I go mad. Because I can't even bother to bang myself. But that is mind games though.
Bob?
Them rings are mind games.
Is that Bob?
Fuck it. I'm on
Bob Marley and
yeah,
Nelson Mandela.
Sorry, your son's there. I don't mean to go mad on daddy, but you should have told him about them rings. Them rings are mind games. Them rings are going mad. Bob Marley and who?
And
Mandela.
And Mandela.
That don't look like Mandela. That looks like Gorbachev. That look. Hey, Lionel. Look. That look like Gorbachev. I can only tell Bob because of the dreadlocks. I can only tell Bob because of the dreadlocks.
Man said that's Whoopi
You
Goldberg.
know, like when you go to the wrong tattooist. You know, like when you go to the wrong tattooist and you try and make them do a little portrait. Try and make them do a portrait of your
Gorbachev, you know.
Nah, that look like Gorbachev.
Where did you get those, Skinny? Where did you get them? Where did you get them?
Definitely Camden Market. Definitely
No,
Camden.
no, stop.
That's definitely Camden.
No, but they are
100% Camden.
a talking point.
The person who had them.
God, she said they're talking.
They are.
The person who had them made for me.
I just wanted to make a quick
The
joke.
person who had them made for me was a guy called Theo Fennell, and it was a time when the statues of the wicked people were getting pulled down.
Ricardo.
And I thought,
Can't believe
I'm
this.
going to put my own statues on my own fingers and wear them everywhere.
Big
proud.
statue.
No one can't pull down
proper
my
big
statue.
statue.
Come on.
So I've done Nelson Mandela and Bob Marley.
Gorbachev. That's it, Gorbachev. That is not.
It's Gorbachev.
Hey, fam. You think I don't know my history? That's Gorbachev. He bought the wrong one. He bought the wrong one. I can't believe he bought the wrong one. Carrot cake or chocolate cake? We're gonna move on from it. We have to move on from the rings. We have to. Carrot cake or look, he's involved. He's involved.
What? I don't even eat cake.
He's involved. No, you sort of laugh. He's involved. Free him as well.
Carrot. See in the dark.
You're a proper black boy, you know. Man said carrot.
Yeah.
See in the dark.
Yeah, no. Carrot cake, you can't.
Since carrot cake. Since you know me, I've never eaten a chocolate cake.
No,
I like carrot cake.
The thing, man.
I'll mash up
Sorry,
chocolate
Skinny man.
cake, same way.
He's my brethren as well, you know.
No,
I
what's
just went
happened?
too crazy on your rings.
Don't
No,
worry.
I just
Don't
can't
worry.
help my madness as well.
Gorbachev it is.
It's because you tried to go mad on me for something.
It's Gorbachev. Nah,
He
I won't
definitely
even
tried
do
to
it.
go mad at me for
I
something. For
remember
me to
something.
just rebuke, for me to be so mad.
It's all good.
Chinese or Indian?
In what
Food.
context?
No, food. Come on, man. Someone else said that, you know, and I was like, someone else actually asked that, though.
Yeah, in
I'm
what
thinking, what do you mean?
context?
What would you think? That's what I'm thinking. What?
No.
Yeah,
all
that's,
right.
I was just thinking someone. No, but only what everybody else got it. No, but everybody. Yeah, someone. Oh, huh? But everybody else got it. But anyway, yeah. Chinese or Indian food for real though. But we just talk about food, carrot cake, all of a sudden Chinese in it. But yeah,
Bengal spices. I'm gonna say Indian food.
Yeah, I like my Indian food.
over Chinese.
Yeah,
I'm
Going
Chinese.
to Bengal
Chinese is full of GSM sugar, salt. That
GSM.
That's slander.
yeah.
But
MSG.
But-
I'm dyslexic. That one.
But no,
and
that was
but it
slander.
makes me love it.
that was the
Nothing wrong with Chinese.
and all them things.
Nothing wrong with
That was
Chinese.
slander, man.
Well, you just realize. What did I say?
Nothing
MSG,
wrong with
GSM.
Chinese.
Nothing.
Italian or
MSG.
Turkish?
Yeah. Back to what?
Come on, you know.
My people.
Come on.
What was that
please.
question?
Italian or Turkish? You,
My
could,
people.
you have to pick Turkish Palmer's Green.
Palmer's, you get me, man.
Yeah. You get rust. You get rust on the way back.
Yeah, Turkish.
The boys won't be happy with me.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Well, peek back. I'm always Turkish anyway. Rice and peas or jollof?
I'm African, so I'm gonna say jollof all day.
You have to, innit?
Yeah. I'm gonna say jollof.
I'd say it depends on the chef.
True that.
Depends on the chef.
100%.
You got a girl who can make some banging rice and
There's
peas.
no need for these technical answers. Like, there's no need for that.
question like
Rice
that
and
is-
peas
nah.
or jollof? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Rice and peas.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? There's no
Rice and
need.
peas. No,
It's
rice-
a fight
rice and
round.
peas.
Quick, we don't need to be so technical.
No. Well, can I say this?
We all know it depends on the chef, but if the chef's good,
Then boom,
Yeah.
boom.
Then rice and peas.
Everything's
best,
And
the
I'll
best
tell you
rice
why.
and peas possible or the best jollof possible.
Rice and peas when it's cooked in the coconut lard. The coconut fat.
Coconut cream.
Coconut cream. See it there? Yeah.
If you put that in anyway.
And
No, so I'm saying.
So you're
I'm
saying
saying.
jollof.
I'm still baffled.
I'm saying-
What are you
What
saying?
you
Because I'm
saying?
baffled. What you
jollof
saying? Because
or-
you're moving
jollof
like
or
it's
rice and
obvious.
peas?
What are you going for? No, but I'm saying, what are you going for? Rice and peas or jollof?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
come
Yeah,
on.
man.
No,
Of
no,
course
Yeah.
no, but I
Rice
didn't
and
know
peas,
what you
so
was.
I'm gonna say
Yeah,
jollof.
alright, cool.
Coconut
But when I
cream.
go to his house,
No, but
when he comes to my
no,
house, you
but
get
see
me.
the first time we started doing this, you know, I went jollof. She went mad on me. Yeah, she went mad on me.
So where do you stand now?
No, because I just liked.
You prefer jollof
I like
at the time.
Louder,
your palate.
man. I've
At
changed
the
my
time.
mind.
At the
He's
time.
from, but he's
I
from,
meant
but
it
he's,
at the time.
he's Dominique, but you're,
I'm Dominique.
but
I'm
you're
saying I grew up with
Dominique.
Ghanaians, innit?
Okay.
Like my best friend growing up
So jollof was
was
every day.
Ghanaian.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm always
I
at his
grew up in
mum's
my
house
yard, man,
and
brethren.
she-
Every
and
day was rice and peas. and
The
then
jollof was
all
too
day long.
nice.
Yeah, man.
She used to cook some nice
Jollof
jollof.
is nice.
And Auntie Baby, you get me? He big up his mum and Auntie Baby. But yeah, you're seeing got African aunties, Auntie Baby. You get me? Like, you know that's not a Caribbean name. Like, but the jollof was heavy. You get me? So that's what I picked. But she patted me. She made me know I'm going mad. You get me?
What is it now for you?
Rice and peas, you patted me up. That's what I'm saying. I'm now racist with you.
Period.
I'm racist with you. I realised I didn't know it was a racist one. Fish and chips or pie and mash?
Fish and chips.
Yeah, fish and chips.
Fish
I'm
and
pie and
chips.
mash, man.
East London.
Car or
Almost
bike?
done.
Car or bike?
Motorbike.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
Really, bike for you?
No, because I'm saying.
Yeah, I know, but I felt a bit why even asking it.
No, but what's what I'm saying?
You know, riding the bikes,
I
man.
prefer riding bicycle over driving car or riding motorbike. And safety features, put me in a car over a motorbike any day.
So you're on,
Safety.
I'm just, no. Boris Johnson mode.
Yeah. I like it. Yeah.
I'm on straight bike life.
He likes bikes.
Bike life.
We
What,
on the
motorbike?
R1s.
Yeah.
We're out
Wow.
here. My guy Bugsy, my guy P.
Wow.
We're out here, man. My
Are you-
guy K right
Ride
there.
safe, ride
Bro,
safe,
tomorrow
ride
we're
safe.
gonna get two
Bike
Talaris
life as
tomorrow.
well.
We're actually going to get 2 motorbikes tomorrow morning.
Don't
Guys,
lie.
We're supposed to go today, but I said, no.
Do you know any of the
told us to go
OTF
do
lot?
something.
You lot know OTF lot?
Yeah,
Yeah, big up
we're out
Action and them water, yeah, man. And Jason, Francis as well. Big
Come
up.
on, man. Active bike life.
Yeah, because it's a big community, it's a little community, innit? Not you lot know Fuad.
Yeah, man. Active.
No Fuad. Yeah. Yeah, all of them, they do all that. They love the bikes. Ian, Lindsay.
Scary.
Lindsay used to like ride.
Careful.
Big him up.
Yeah, Ian, yeah, come on.
Enough people injured from that.
Yeah, I know, man.
Yeah.
Everyone I know,
Yeah.
come on.
You think you get me?
Yeah,
but
all
you
of
just gotta
everyone.
use your brain,
R.I.P.
man.
Kyle
R.I.P.
as well.
Fizz.
R.I.P. everyone.
R.I.P. Kyle. You get
There's
me?
a lot of fallen soldiers, man.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying.
A lot.
But boom.
Ride safe.
BMW or Mercedes?
BM for me.
I'm a BMW guy still.
Yeah. Audi or Volkswagen?
Audi. It's not even comparison, really, is it?
I'm going to say Volkswagen built on the history.
I was about to say,
but-
you know, Volkswagen
Make-
actually
make-
make
yeah,
Audi.
Audi.
innit?
Of course, but
But I
Audi
know, I
is
know.
the luxury version, and don't get it twisted. The whole VW thing with Hitler and all that, it's all techie anyway.
It is all techie.
Bro,
The luxury version of a
Hitler
Volkswagen.
made the people car.
The luxury version
Big
of
up
the
Hitler.
Volkswagen Beetle is called the
I'm
Porsche.
Come on, don't
joking.
do that.
Say?
Going
I didn't
mad.
hear
you say?
that.
Shut up, shut up.
Yeah, we can
But
let that was wrong. Let
no,
them do it.
the luxury version of the Volkswagen Beetle is the Porsche.
Yeah, but yeah, Franz
So-
Porsche, he was a Nazi conspirator, man. All them guys there. So, if you know the history, you know.
Well, do you know to see Ye getting cancelled for calling out Adidas, who used to be part of?
No, it's
Can you
it's
finish
techie.
that for me? What am I trying to say there?
It's techie.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Third
Lambo or Bugatti? Lambo, because I've got to move on swiftly. I went mad. Lambo or Bugatti?
Bugatti, everyone's got.
Bugatti for me. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's got lamps.
Stop looking at me like that. It's like,
Bugatti or Lambo ice cream?
like, I'm your bridging, like, what the hell? Like, you get what I'm saying? Ferrari or Bentley, like, and I've moved, I'm carried on, like, she's just still looking at me
Bentley,
mad.
more sturdy.
Clocked, didn't it? Like,
Ferrari, yeah, Bentley.
you get what I'm saying?
Like Ferrari or Bentley?
Nah, Bentley.
Bentley for me.
Jeep or coupe, we'll think about it after.
Jeep, always a Jeep.
But what? You get me? It's a bit mad, and we'll talk about it if to leave it or not. England or America?
England, man. That's where I am.
England.
Come on. Fury or Usyk?
Are these boxers?
Come on.
Tyson Fury or Usyk? Yeah, Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury. Gypsy King.
I
Gypsy
can't
King.
believe you're thinking there's a shop called Usyk.
There is.
Is it?
Yeah, and biscuits.
There you got them, you know, look, is it?
There is.
Haney or Lomachenko? Do you know about boxing? I'm just going mad.
You're going deep.
Not like that, no.
Nah, not like
But I'm down with the Gypsy King, whoever he's fighting.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Well, unless he's fighting Joshua, then I'm with Joshua.
I don't know, you know. I think he called him out, didn't he? And it didn't happen.
Nah,
So I
but
think
that was mind games.
Did Joshua promote taking the vaccine?
Did he?
Yes, he did. He told
Can't
people,
remember.
go take your
I
vaccine.
think he did. He
Hey, big up
I think he
Anthony
might
Joshua,
have.
man. Stop
Pick him
that.
up though, but
That's my brother.
I don't.
it gets techie, innit? Selling souls.
Yeah, but
for
he.
checks, man.
No, man. He's all right, man.
Promoting vaccines.
Boom. All right, so I've got to miss all these. All right, Ronaldo or Messi? Do you not care about football?
Messi's
Yeah.
the goat, man.
I like Ronaldo.
Haaland or Saka?
Saka, man.
Saka, yeah.
Harry Kane or Gareth Bale?
Neither.
I'll say Gareth Bale.
Yeah, I'll say Bale.
Neither.
I'll say Bale. Come on, man.
No, forget Tottenham. FC, forget Spurs.
Okay.
Neither.
Yo, Arsenal.
Neither.
Oh yeah, it's Arsenal. They can't even pick. They
We're
can't.
Gunners, man. North
Oh,
London's
right.
Arsenal can't pick that. You get me?
Oh,
We're gonna
shit.
win the league as well, as long as in case
tribal.
anyone needs to hear that.
Arsenal.
It's tribal. You
Arsenal.
wash your hands, you
Ghana.
wash your face, and then you wash your Arsenal.
Arsenal.
I'm Ghana, man.
Yeah.
What?
You wash your hands, you wash your face, then you wash your Arsenal.
Ghana. That's what we are, bro. North London's
Rare Ghana.
We're about to win the league and that.
Woolwich. They're
We're
from the
about to have a
Woolwich.
real party out here.
Yeah, Woolwich, innit? That Woolwich team. Yeah.
Woolwich Arsenal.
Woolwich Arsenal. That's the
North
proper
London
Arsenal.
Finsbury
I
Park's
was
got
born
cheaper rent.
Caledonian Road. So that's the end. That's
Here you go.
Alright.
Road. That's right.
Girl thing. No. I'm getting mad.
Yes, girl team.
No, wait. No, because I ain't finished the questions. I ain't finished the questions. JD's or Foot Locker?
Foot Locker.
Yeah, I would say Foot Locker. I don't really shop in them places. I can't.
Nike or Adidas?
Nike.
Gucci or Louis? Versace or Mosh?
Mosh.
Selfridges or Harrods?
Selfridges.
Harrods.
Designer or sportswear?
Combination
Designer.
of both.
Inside or outside?
Outside, baby.
Outside.
First people to not say what. No, they're the first people to just know. Anyway, gal thing now, yeah? Restaurant or cinema?
Restaurant.
That new one that we went to for the Channel U thing. It's
Restaurant or cinema?
cinema or restaurant.
I can't
the
believe
Truman.
it.
The Truman.
So-
Cinema or restaurant.
Oh, sick. The one in
Really?
Barnet?
Okay, that's
one in
good.
Barnet?
Hello, that's very good. There's one that does both. But restaurant or, do you get what I'm saying? This is the question. Restaurant or cinema?
I'm gonna say cinema
Like,
because in restaurant you have
I
to
can't
interact.
believe-
If you
That's
don't
the
want
whole
to
point,
interact,
that's the whole
you can tell her
purpose.
watch the film.
That's the point.
So cinema.
That's the interaction.
Cinema.
You want to talk and
No.
get to know.
I believe in a cinema, if you want to interact, you will.
Smoke a spliff.
But in a restaurant, you have to interact.
I'll sit with
So if you
smoke
don't
a
want to
spliff with
interact, you
everything
could
to
just
know
say
for
watch
half
the
an hour.
film. So cinema.
No, but if you don't want to interact, why even
Yeah,
with
but
the
in the
team?
first place.
Yeah.
Because you're on your first date and you're like, nah.
No, but why
yeah,
wouldn't you want to
watch the film.
interact?
Exactly.
If you're on your first date, why wouldn't you want to interact?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm picky, fam.
No, but on your first date, I'm saying.
No.
Don't you want to get to know the person?
No,
Or
watch this.
Am I going mad?
Smoke a spliff.
No,
Yeah,
within
don't
the first
sit
10
down
minutes.
I only do
quietly
dates
watching
anyway.
the
Within the put it this way, if it goes to the left,
Not really the
if
dating,
it goes to the left in the first 10 minutes, at least I can say watch the film now.
I'm not
rather
really
than
I'm not really
rather
the
than
dating
eat
guy.
your dinner and we still got.
You know, like man bun weed, innit? I ain't got
That's it.
time
Just
for that.
don't smoke
It's
a
got to be
spliff.
Netflix and chill. You get me?
Scarlet Cinema.
And Bill.
Netflix and sex.
Big up Dank of England.
It's got to be Netflix and sex. You get me?
It's the order of things. We put the Netflix on, we build it, and then we get to the rest of it. You get me?
Sex and Netflix.
That's it.
It's got to be this. It's got to be sex and Netflix for real. The order's got to be. I'm
Sex
just
first,
acting
then
hard,
you put
innit?
the TV on.
I'm really acting healed. I'm really acting healed these days, innit? Hey, Spudby. I'm moving. Things I'm
He's
saying.
acting well healed up.
Yeah, things I'm saying.
He's
I wouldn't have
like-
said this. I wouldn't have said this last season.
Definitely
I'm
not.
growing, mate. Do you know what I mean? I'm going mad.
Definitely.
I'm not healed. Whatever, man. Looks or personality?
Personality.
Personality.
Mad.
Every time.
Crazy.
Instagram's a lie.
Yeah, even your son knows that's crazy, but
Listen,
wait, you get me?
everybody gets
Looks.
old and turns butters. You better have some personality.
like that.
Filters
Personality
don't,
is
filters don't
saving
help
you.
when you're in that restaurant and you're trying to.
No,
talk to them.
I'm going mad anyway, because I keep saying, but you do need to have a good personality.
Yeah.
But and be nice as well. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got.
Balance.
But I think it's balance. You have to have
Balance.
both.
Balance. You get me? Natural or surgery?
Natural.
Come on.
Surgery is a turn off for me. It's absolute no.
Don't say that to young
not
men.
a turn-off.
Yeah,
It's
big
it's
up.
mental
Beth.
health.
He was-
Don't say
he
that
was
to
on
young
it,
men.
boy.
No, I'm saying it to everyone. Don't chop off your bits. And don't push stuff in your bits. Your bits are fine.
Why?
I said don't do it. I never said do it. I said
we
don't
even-
do that.
The
I
context-
talk about pushing stuff in bits.
I said don't.
No, I'm going mad. I'm just going mad. But you said it, innit?
Yeah.
Bad gal or good gal?
Good girl.
Yeah, I'm at the good girl stage now.
You're getting older.
Stages.
Getting old, man.
Girl's breast or girl's bum?
Batty.
Always bad.
The derriere.
I said girl's breast or girl's bum. Man wants to say batty.
The derriere.
Just say, at least say girl's
Bum.
batty.
Bum.
I said
Girl's
it for a
bum.
reason.
The
I said
girl's
girls,
bum.
like, I'm not trying to wire it. I'm not trying to. It's not a trick question. That's why I'm saying girls. I'm not trying to give you a trick question. But yeah, her on top or missionary. This is a bit mad for your son to hear, isn't it?
But it depends on her.
Go to the toilet for a sec.
It depends on.
Yeah, you can't be knowing what. Yeah, you can't. That's a bit weird.
Put it this way.
That's a bit weird. You know that you can't be hearing what I want.
No. Well, watch this. Just like you said, between this and that, it depends on the chef. It depends on the girl.
Oh my god. That's mad, isn't it, son?
That's how
I'm not gonna say nothing else.
That's your dad's view on things.
I'm not gonna say nothing else. But that son, that's mad. You get me? But I always chose my mama over my dad. That's it. That's what I'm gonna say to you. Take it how you want to take it. Daddy's going mad. I didn't expect that answer. Girl on top.
Girl on top.
Yeah, obviously, bro. I'm going mad.
I'm there for it. I'm there for it, man.
I know, I'm going mad. It's the weed, you know. I need a weed break anyway. This is even longer than. It's because man wanna say bare things in between. Man, I'd be talking bare madness. We've gone into bare different madness. It's supposed to be a quick fire ride.
Shizzle.
Shit, yeah, I forgot.
Sex toys or no sex toys?
No sex toys.
He's sex toys.
I'm still in my 30s. It's sex toys, isn't it? Shit. We still got time.
Shower man pick sex toys, innit?
Yeah.
Rooms. I'm going mad. Money or love? Why are you laughing? Oh
She
my
was saying
gosh.
what?
In what
They were
context?
saying.
Money or love? Which one do you,
Love.
would you go for?
Love
Okay.
over money any day.
Love, yeah, love will bring you, man.
Me say money. All right. All right. You go down that road of love. And make that road go wrong.
Love for me. all
Make
day.
that road go wrong.
Love.
You get me? And see if you're not with Jammer. No, I'm joking. Stormzy or Chip?
Chip.
I'm going mad.
Chipmunk.
Boom. Gets or D double?
That's a biased question. That's a biased question.
Why?
I'm Team Chippy. all
Because
day.
of North London.
Yeah.
Chips on the ends.
Gets or no? It's a biased answer. It's not a biased question. I just
Biased answer.
I'm an
Thank you
A-star
for
English
correcting me.
language.
Thank you.
You get me?
That's thank you.
But yeah, I couldn't help it. My
Yeah,
mum
no,
was
thank
shouting
you.
at me.
Thank you for correcting me.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
he said something mad. Gets or D double?
D double.
It's more.
Gets. I like gets.
It's who? Loud that though.
D-double.
Don't be liking gets. Hold on. I'm going mad. Kano or Dirty Dogs?
Oh.
Can't answer that.
Dirty Dogs.
Dogsy,
Dirty Dogs.
come on, man.
Yeah, Dirty
Dogsy.
Dogs.
Nah, Dougsy's the guy. Bro.
Dogsy, that Skinny's making me know he's old school. Bashy or Crazy Titch?
Titch.
Free Titch as well. Sign up the petition as well.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I have to big up all of the work that Bash is doing outside of the
Bashy.
music career.
Big up
He's
Bashy.
gone on and
He's
excelled
Dominican
and
as well.
pioneered.
Big up
Talk
Bashy.
about music.
We got to say that that Titch.
Yeah.
You lot are going with Bashy in it,
Yeah,
cause yeah,
'cause
you
he's
lot.
our-
Know,
yeah, got to.
But I'm saying Titch, due to circumstances, hasn't been
100%,
able
At the
yeah.
time I was in the scene listening to shit.
But
Titch was
free
the guy.
Titch though.
Now free him up, man.
Come
You're
on.
mad, car. He's done his time. Let the guy come home, man.
We got Bashy
Like,
for all what you're doing.
him not
and
the
free
trigger, man.
Titch.
Make him come home. You see me? He's done his time. He's done his bit. Do you know what I mean? He's done about bloody 5 manslaughter sentences.
Let him home.
Let him come home, man.
home.
He didn't mean it. It wasn't even him anyway. I'm going mad. Sign the petition.
Sign it.
R.I.P. Richie as well. You get me? But boom. Frisco or P Money?
Chris, my guy.
I think Frisco because the
Yeah,
foundation.
come on, obviously. Heartless Crew or Pay As You Go? That's
Heartless Crew.
yeah, we're gonna go with Heartless.
A biased answer again. I'm with Heartless.
But Maxwell's my brethren, so I'm just picking on the strength of the vibes. I'd rather Heartless. But big up Maxwell. More Fire Crew or Soul Solid Crew?
More Fire Crew went on to become who?
Oi, who's that?
Yeah, Lethal B.
Yeah, more against who? So Solid.
Soul Solid.
More Fire Crew for me.
He doesn't like Soul Solid for some reason.
I
But
like-
Oh, I love
Nah,
So
it
Solid.
was I've clocked it. Go on.
Both of them, I can't choose that.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, man.
I thought it would
When
be
we
a-
was
Let's put
growing
it
up,
this.
No, they're my
21
brethren.
seconds. Oh no, that vibes there. When we was that young.
No, but that's my whole point. I would have picked Soul Solid over
But
there.
then More Fire was
Just
more
so-
like the
but
garage,
More Fire
more the
is my
grime,
brethren,
like,
innit?
sort
Watch
of
this.
garage.
I like Swiss better than anybody mentioned.
Big up Swiss.
Right?
Big up Swiss.
And he's from Soul Solid. But as a vibe,
Fire.
More Fire. Watch.
Oh, no,
I'll show
that
you-
was the
I'll-
word then,
no,
and
no,
it's
no,
still
no. I'll
the
show you
word
where
now.
my answer's based.
Have you heard? No,
I'll show you where my answer's
Like-
based. More Fire would come and do a night out.
This is why the fire round has been long.
They would
I've
come
just
and do.
realised.
They would come and do
I
a
asked
night
that
out.
and then he
No, 'cause what's what I'm saying? More Fire would
That's
spin for
drop.
4 hours, but So Solid would do a PA for 10 minutes. Like, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
That's the difference. Like,
But growing up,
So that's
more
why-
fighting was a hood thing. You go Stratford Rex and
no, but big up More Fire and big up More Fire and
big up Nico.
because
Day.
big
Yeah.
up Nico,
Them
Ozzy
they
B,
come
Lethal,
over there,
yeah.
all of them, yeah.
Big up
Yeah.
the man,
But I'm
man.
saying like, Oi was my big tune.
Big
yeah?
tune. So many. That whole album was cold.
No, that was my
Back
big
then-
tune.
Yeah.
You get me?
Oi was the
But I'm
big
saying
tune.
that was
Was
my
the
big
big tune.
tune.
It was the
You get me?
anthem.
That was my big tune. But I'm saying So Solid.
Oh no,
There's
21 seconds.
tunes, isn't it?
Too many.
And there was a lot more to compete with free people.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the only thing.
Yeah,
But yeah, big up
Offside,
both of them.
Neutrino, all them guy there.
Big up both of them. Wiley or Dizzy Rascal?
Dizzy Rascal.
Gotta go with the
And I love
Godfather.
Wiley.
I gotta go with the Godfather.
with
You get
Wiley.
me? Wiley, yeah. Skepta or Jamie?
Impossible. My
They're-
cousins, that's impossible. It's a family tree.
They're
I can't
brothers.
choose.
They're brothers. But
Extremely
I'm more,
talented
I'm more,
brothers.
I'm more sided to what Skepta's. I think Skepta for me.
But Jamie does so much.
I was about to say they're
behind
both.
the
Yeah, they're
scenes.
both
He's-
different.
He's
Yeah,
definitely
yeah,
top
yeah.
3 the cleverest people I've ever met.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He's a genius, bro.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
Skeppy just to drive.
Based upon me
But
hearing
they're different. They're
Skepta with Wizkid, Skepta with
Again,
like
but Jamie's there.
yeah, no, he is
Making sure the
brilliant.
whole thing
Alright,
runs
cool.
smooth.
That was mad.
But for me,
That
it's
was mad
Skepta.
long.
Yeah,
But
big up
yeah,
Skepta
this is
though,
the
I
weed
like
fire
Skepta.
round though. Cheese or Ami? This is also yeah the weed.
Cheese.
Cheese, yeah, never Amy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take cheese over Ami.
Cheese.
Old school cheese.
If they're
Train
nice,
wreck. I'm going. I'm on the old school vibe at the moment. By the way, I know.
I plays Ami.
Chain wreck. No, but we're gonna chain wreck or blueberry cheese.
Blueberry. I'm flavor.
Yeah, I'm train wreck though.
Yeah, I go train because cheese we got off it, but Trainwreck had that different kind of skunky vibe.
NYC diesel or sour diesel?
I'm an NYC guy,
New York Diesel. Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
but sour diesel's the thing,
Yeah.
especially right now. Still about
All right, I'm gonna go into a bit more. All right, blue sushi or yellow sushi?
blue. Big up my guy Tenko. Big
You
up
know.
Stacks, my
All right,
guy.
so
Send me some sushi.
I thought you know. I thought he knows about the flavors.
It's a new thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought you know, but
I ain't touched the sushi.
no,
yet.
no,
Tenko team.
no, but
Sushi?
at least
Sushi,
Stone,
blue sushi's taken over the world.
at least Stone Island knows.
It's
I'm
the most.
Stone Island knows I know my thing. Yeah,
No fish.
Stone Island knows I know my thing, or he knows that I've spoken to Jatty. You know I've spoken to Jatty,
Come
innit?
on.
Big up Jatty.
Come on, man.
But yeah, Runts or RS11? This is what Jatty gave me to ask you, you know.
Cool.
He wants to know.
I know runts.
RS11, cause the Skittles.
I
Rainbow
know.
Sherbet.
I've had runts. I am at the 11 thing.
I was with Doja not too long ago. Still the one who made RS11. He's a big man.
Zetos or Skittles?
Skittles. Zitos is a cheese.
Skittles flavor.
I like Zetos though. But I
Cheese
do
in
rather
it.
Skittles.
Cheese in it.
I do rather Skittles.
Skittles is just a straight.
Sherbet flavor.
This is a bit of a why, but yeah, he said Gushers or Gelinade.
Gosh, I don't like that orange.
I don't know him.
I don't know them either. Gelato 41 or Gelato 33. This is like some different level. That's what I'm gonna have to let him explain the levels after.
41, that's the.
Because
one
this
of
is
the-
had
what's
Gelato
going on
40.
now. Like this is like
I've had gelato
the
41, not the
expensive shit.
33.
41's 33 is nice, but it just didn't have the punch of the 41.
All right, you got Biscotti or Brit Scotty.
So Brit Scotty is the English version of Biscotti.
Right.
Okay,
So I'm gonna have to go for my DOE Brit Scotty Mandem.
okay.
Yeah, I've had that.
Localities.
Speech something like that.
Oh, is that their thing?
Screeches thing,
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Speech.
For real.
Blacks would have loved to see it, man.
OCD or Raw Rizzler?
OCB. Is it OCB?
OCB. Like that, man.
Or,
You should have just.
no, I'm just trying to make it because I was doing the right thing.
Yeah, OCB. Like that, bro, man.
Yeah, Raw right now. is
tried,
going
didn't
through
it?
madness, so it's OCB.
I tried.
What's happening with that?
OCB
He got
or
caught
white
for lying
paper
about
and
OCB.
What happened with Raw?
Really?
That's what Justin was saying.
What happened?
The company, the guy Josh, the company Raw got found out for lying about how natural their actual papers are.
Oh, not
But
actual, natural Arabic gum.
If you look deeper into it, it's the tobacco companies hating on him because he had a product. Remember, everyone used to have silver Rizzler, blue Rizzler.
Yeah.
Now it's just Raws.
Yeah, I know.
So imagine how much change he took off them.
Yeah.
So they spent millions trying
To
to
make a brown
knock him
paper.
down.
So then he found a trace of this bit of chemical in his paper. But his argument was when you use water, water's got every water, no matter how clean it is, it's got traces
poison
of
in it, yeah.
So when I've used water to make my Arabic gum,
Not alkaline water though.
yeah, There's got trace of metal, this, that, whatever one they were using at the time. So he got caught out. So they're trying to bring him down right now, man.
Because I would have said raw.
Big up the man from Roy. If you need any,
Josh.
Big up Josh. If you need any help, you can sponsor us. We got you. You get what I'm saying? Yeah,
We're not listening to the pagans.
Yeah, we'll let them know where we're raw. You get what I'm saying? And
But that's even in the
before
bag,
you know it,
look at the papers they gave in the bag.
like
This-
before
this
you
is a
know
UK
it, they're
brand.
using raw again. Because I bought raw today.
Yeah, so
Even the
did
paper,
I.
this is a UK brand. So even when I was making the argument and the point,
What this?
yeah, the clouds and that.
What is this?
They're like a rolling, different kind of rolling papers and cones. And
Ah,
you're gonna love these things.
Do you know what?
Okay.
I gave them to you last time, I think.
No, but do you know what?
They're cold.
Do you know what it is? I've actually got. I can't remember their names, and they ain't. I'm in talks with some people though. They want to sponsor the thing.
Yeah, why
see.
not?
They actually something like this.
Even the
though.
other ones, check the other ones out with the glass tips. They're levels.
It's something like this. What this?
No, it's in the big.
So
like, cloud
besides
pack.
sponsors, is there rooms for advertisements on RTM podcasts, bro? Besides sponsors, is there room for advertisements on the RTM podcast?
Yeah, of
For
course.
people that are interested in wanting to advertise as well as sponsor.
Open it.
Oh, I don't want to open it though.
What is it?
Comes.
Oh,
It's not
okay.
weed on it.
Jeez, you do want to open it.
Yeah, you do. They're like cones with glass tips.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
So
you
big
know
up my
what?
guy.
that
Cloud.
is on top.
Lit.
Yeah, I'm actually in
Fully
talks.
on
Pick
top.
him up.
I'm in talks with some guys, and hopefully it comes through anyway.
Yeah, those look lit.
And the packaging.
You get what I'm
Check
saying?
out the
10
packaging.
out of 10. So I'm saying UK brands
Some
pushing
ice
it.
cream, delicious.
Um,
Some ice cream cones.
huh? I
Yeah,
know,
ice creams, cones.
That's clever.
guy mad, but
He does pink ones also.
Doja or Cali X.
Cali X is my guy, man.
That's
Oh,
close.
with Doja there. In fact,
You're like me at least. He's buffed like.
Yeah,
even
don't know.
when the man was.
in Barcelona, I've got a picture. I was standing next
Yeah,
to
we
Doja
thought we
and
liked
Cali
it, but
X.
we know that. But
I'm
there's
not
so
thinking-
many-
What do you
You get what
know?
I'm saying?
I'm
There's so many
thinking
different
Doja
ones.
Cat and who's Kelly? But yeah, no,
Doja Pack.
well, beyond me. Not Doja Cat, Doja Pack.
Big up
Yes, check out the tray.
Oh, the trays,
Jeez.
yeah.
Clouds.
Come on.
What's the slogan?
Rolling.
Clouds.
Clouds.
Papers.
Roll your loud with a cloud.
I still got my Stone Island tray, you know. Yeah.
Useful.
Yeah.
Boom. All right, so we're gonna go back to chatting about weed because that was a big break. But pros and cons. Back to that.
Yeah, just like pros is that we've seen that medically we've come leaps and bounds where they're curing asthma, bronchitis, arthritis, tumors. People are using it now for their animals. They're giving
Get CBD for pets. Yeah.
CBD
My dog,
for
he had a
pets.
sore leg the other day, but he's been on CBD for about a week still.
and this
helps.
and this is all legal in the marketplace.
It is
All above board.
They're trying to, as they do, trying to monetize the thing. So, excuse me. Right now, they're trying to make it illegal for you to use CBD products with food because it's a whole different sector that they want to market, they want to capture. But as it currently stands, you can.
And some of the cons, I just think, like we said, demotivation, forgetfulness, short-term memory loss.
I'm with Jay though. It depends on the person as well.
Depends the person,
Yeah,
the context,
Some people can,
situation.
because she can
Weed ain't
take
for
more
everyone.
weed than me.
Yeah, weed
Well,
ain't
well
for
then,
Do you know what I
then,
mean? The weed you put in.
Oh, because I
put
don't
so
smoke
much.
cigarettes. A cigarette gives me a head
No,
rush.
but I'm saying everyone's got different.
And I'll
Cigarettes
say-
actually give
and
me a
I'll
head
say
rush,
one of-
so more not I took, but more or less. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, just.
and I'll say one of the cons are the uneducation about marijuana.
That's the biggest con.
Yeah,
Because they don't want you to know. Because if you know better, then you know that how it can benefit.
because then maybe a beginner can start off lightly, but they wouldn't know that. They'll just go get themselves a bag
think
of Cali
there's
Piff
a
and get
book.
themselves blitzed and be like, that was a bad
Do you
experience.
know what? Yeah. Can I ask a question, Jay? Yeah. You got kids? Boy,
What, 3 boys? Yeah?
how old?
Eldest is going to be 17, and my youngest is 3.
Do any of them smoke weed? Well, obviously not the 3-year-old. The C17. I know I'm going mad. Yeah.
No, he don't. He's a good boy.
How would you feel if
I'd
you,
educate him.
But
So
you
when
would-
I
you'd be
started,
cool- but
it was
you'd be
just us
cool
in
with
that
it?
field. I'd have to be cool.
Okay, okay.
Kettle was calling the thing black.
Now I'm gonna ask you as well because your son's here. He don't smoke weed either, but obviously we love weed. Like my son don't smoke, and I don't want him to
How old
smoke
is he?
weed. My son's 15, but I'm saying he don't smoke, and I don't want him to.
Not at
He's not
15
interested.
though. What age would you accept it? Would you, if you would, what age?
No, but I can't not accept it.
My point,
All I can do
so
is
what age would you?
no, but I wouldn't. It's not. I can't not accept it. Type of
No
thing.
matter when.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't say if you're doing it, you're doing it. Type of thing.
yeah.
But all I can do is give advice.
To be fair, under 16,
that makes-
I wouldn't advise anything.
Anybody.
Alcohol, drugs,
Yeah,
Yeah,
you get what I'm trying to
to
say.
Under
everyone
18,
young.
really, I wouldn't advise it anyway.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I
no, but I'm
started
saying-
smoking
He's
over.
17,
I
he wants to use
yeah,
his
I
brain,
started
then
You get what I'm
smoking
trying to say?
at
That's my whole thing. But I'm saying it's
1920.
where,
I
it's
think
where
it was
that
20.
we're cool with smoking weed and we're all good, but we won't let our sons do it. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to get to.
So-
It's
so
where
then-
that- where yeah, weed's
No,
cool.
that's
One thing I'll say about the weed argument, Spray.
I'll educate them.
Spray.
Oh, you'd be cool with
I'll
it.
educate
All
them.
my life
They're
I've
not under 18
heard.
though.
All my life I've heard that weed is a stepping stone drug.
To other,
Gateway.
Yeah.
yeah, gateway to other drugs.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
I don't agree with it either. It's the circumstances you're in.
I don't agree with it.
Some people start with prescription drugs, some people start with alcohols, gambling. Just
I
whatever
believe
you
what
are.
the gateway is the miseducation of
Lauryn Hill.
marijuana and other drugs on the marketplace that makes children just believe we're told it's all wrong, but them lot are smoking weed giggling. So they smoked some weed and started giggling, and they're like, we're told everything else was wrong as well. So now
Education
we'll
is
try
key,
some of this.
I think that's
You know, and
I'm
then try
with you
something
on
that
it.
could be really
It's
addictive
about
and
it's
dangerous.
to educate
That's
them
probably
in
one
it.
of the benefits of the way Cali's done it is that they've tried to educate people. Obviously, their plan and their model ain't worked perfectly. But they've tried to have some sort of education out there. That's why they're so liberal with it. That's why LA's the been a place for weed to cheek and chong times with.
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
LA is where it starts. Where it is.
Because they're close to Jamaica.
No, it's more Miami's close to Jamaica, isn't it? The other side. It's just LA, they're more liberal.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
In California, they're just more liberals. It's they're the opposite side. Miami's the one close.
yeah, yeah.
Which I don't even. No, you can smoke weed in Miami now. Actually,
How is it in Barcelona, man?
That's
When
what
you
I'm
going
saying,
there
man.
next
It's
time,
an
I'm
association.
coming. No, that's mad. Stop that. I need to stop that. I need to actually stop that.
Barca, next Barca trip, probably after the few festivals that we've got coming up, man, in the UK. After
That's
that.
mad. Wild.
So is there a season for the festivals in the
gonna say,
marijuana
tell
world?
us
It's just,
about-
it's just
yeah.
the weather wise.
Is it like the same time as the festivals, music festivals?
Just because of weather. Can't go to a field in winter. It's
So same time as we
Exactly.
have our English music festivals is when we
Yeah,
can
we have
This
expect
time
Yeah.
last
So,
year
like,
it was
product,
sunny. It was sunny as well.
yeah, hopefully next week. We've got a big party next week after.
So do we know of any kind of like winter marijuana events?
Yeah, there's a few.
Big up Captain as well. My big brother, you get me, Captain, got something going on in Barcelona as well, man.
Yeah,
You get me? Yeah, man. I used to go over there.
yeah, Barca's
What weed events are there over the winter period?
There's a few. There's one called Field Had Eyes or something, like a Halloween thing. There's a. We don't want to go to last year. A bud, like do like a bonfire one. As I said, it's a bit cold in England, ain't it?
Yeah.
So they're worth going if you want to go catch a vibe, see what's going on.
How old did you start smoking weed again?
Year 7, what, 12?
Oh, yeah, you
13?
said year 7. I was 13. What about you?
About
you start?
1920.
Oh, you started late.
Late, very late.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you started late.
When I was
started
about
to,
9.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we spoke about it.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
going
yeah.
mad. We spoke about
But
it
it's-
on these
It's
episodes.
when did you
Remember?
I was
have
about
your
9.
first split, or when did you start smoking? You know, it's a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think
can have a
I've
first
had a
spliff and not
first
smoke for 5
spliff
years.
before, but I didn't think smoking was good. I didn't like it. I didn't have the urge to do it. It's only until, like I said, remember when I went to Jamaica, that's when I had it, and I thought, oh, this is, do you know what I
My
mean? It was
bridging Terence bring us some weed. Still me.
Always the bridging.
Me and my me and Jam. And the wickedest thing, Terence is like a year younger than us.
always a
So he would have been even younger than 13 still. But yeah. And
Where did
he
he get it
used to
from,
bring
like
to
dads?
weed, he get it from his older brother.
Yeah, I see.
You know them Purple Haze days, back in the day when the Purple Haze was mad. You get me? Yeah, bro. So yeah, big up Terence still. But yeah.
Was that when you smoking
And-
regular or just that one time?
No, I thought, like, remember, I'm trying to be a full-on rude boy. Rude boys are smoking weed at
Yeah.
13. So
Elskin.
I'm smoking weed at 13. £5 Jaws days.
Yeah.
You know that
Between
£5
three man,
no
between
£5 Jaws days, like, you know what I mean? But I wanted to ask you as well, and even you lot as well, what, like, because I don't know, some people think like it's like unclassy, or whatever, for gal to smoke weed or even maybe even smoke in general. Like, how do you lot feel? Because I find it sexy.
Yeah,
Man,
I mean,
that mind games.
if you already know
I'm
my
joking,
thing, you
I'm
know
joking,
already
I'm
that
going mad.
girls love to smoke weed, man. So,
I've heard.
No, I definitely don't find it sexy. I'm on mind games, but you know, yeah.
wrong.
No, but am I going mad?
Yeah, like, what are you
I'm
saying?
not sure.
but there's a market. For
Listen, I know,
There's a
But
market
listen
for
to what I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to get to somewhere. Me, I don't mind it. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm not really, but I don't really want to share my weed.
Share
So
it.
I'd rather if you don't smoke.
In a
I'd rather if the
relationship
girl
context.
don't smoke.
Like, does
Just
your
so I don't have
partner
to share my
smoke?
weed. Just so I don't have to
Like
share
my
weed.
partner doesn't smoke, so
Yeah.
I've never. We don't have
Yeah,
that
you don't
type
have to
of.
share, yeah.
Do you understand? There's no arguing over it or any,
To
you
be
know, or
fair-
nothing like that. Like, I don't know. It's just,
It's different.
Share
Carl.
my
it's
weed,
different.
like,
It's different.
come on with
Depends
the
on
joy.
the-
No, you come on with
depends
your
on the
joy.
girl.
When you come on with your joy and your girl's like, babe,
I smoke the weed.
let me, I've
So-
finished
so
it,
I'm-
yeah.
Yeah.
You
No,
know,
there are
like-
couples I heard that will argue over their,
You know,
their
like-
thing, you know.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
you know,
about
you
it.
know,
I
like,
know a
it-
few as well.
They will
oh my
argue.
day, you know, you come back with a one zoot, and it's like, babe, get your me. Like, what? You just like looking to just go steal your one. Imagine.
To be fair, I never really had that issue. But
Yeah, I've not
so
had
I've
that
never
issue.
Really had to worry about coming back and
Yeah.
zoot.
But how do you feel about girl smoke? I don't mind.
I'm all for
That's
it,
what I'm
man. As I
saying.
said, if you
Yeah,
know my
you're
thing
definitely
already, I'm
for
all for it, man.
He loves it.
I'm all for
What do
it.
you think?
It's a big
I've
market.
heard a girl say that she was a non-smoker, and when she kissed a boy who was a smoker, it was like tasting an ashtray.
You know what? I believe that.
I can
Tobacco or
I
weed?
can
But that's
imagine
but weed
I
or
can imagine
cigarettes?
for any non-smoker why it's a put off.
Tobacco, yeah.
Why a smoker is a put off to them on that basis. But for me, like you said, it depends on the girl. If she's blessed without weed, then she don't need a spliff. If she might not be blessed, she might need a spliff.
I got no preference. But either
So,
way,
yeah.
we're gonna get
Like-
along.
I definitely feel like being drunk is more unattractive.
100%.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Falling all over the
drunkenness,
place, not knowing what you're doing, and all of that, no control or whatever. Do you know what I mean? So, but each to their own. Like with me, I don't really care. My thing is
if
just
he
if
was
you like it,
asking-
you like it.
if he
you
was
don't, you don't,
asking
do you know
What
I
does
mean?
it do for you though? Like what?
Like I said, I'm a chilled out. I'm a chill person, so I'm not up. I don't like to be extra hyper and things like that. So for me, I'm just.
I think if it was quick fire,
With my- yeah,
if it was
it's an
quick fire
unwind,
round and he
it's a
said, "Would you
meds,
like a
it's
girl
a,
who's a
it's a
smoker or a drinker?"
creative thing for
I'd like
me.
a girl
It's
who's
all
a
of those
smoker
type of
over a
things.
girl
Do you know,
who's a
I
drinker
use it
any
in
day.
that type of way. Do you understand? For me, that's how I,
As I said, a girl, like for me to have a partner, chick, if you don't smoke, we'll have more in common if you don't. Just straight
That's what
up.
I'm
But
saying.
not
It
to
could
say
be.
that we
It could
wouldn't
be a
have
vibe
anything
as well.
in
That's
common.
the thing.
I think
Definitely
it. Yeah,
a vibe.
It could be
yeah,
a vibe.
because
You lying down,
there's a
bunning
lot
your
of,
zoot. You get what I'm saying?
It's bro, it's a vibe.
There's
Yeah,
a lot
you
of
know what I mean?
unspoken.
Yeah,
There's a
you know
lot
what I
of
mean? Bunning the
unspoken
zoot.
words
It's a
when
thing,
you're
man.
thing
You
as
get what I'm
well.
saying?
Like it's
After
just a
you
little.
dig it out and you both lie down and bun your zoot. No, but you know, I'm just saying the
smoke
vibe.
your weed, yeah,
Like
man. It's a
more
vibe.
time after
Pillow
you
talk
finish,
spliff.
That's
after
what
you
I said,
finish
there's
doing your
an
thing, you're
order.
bunning your zoot in it. So imagine you're both bunning the zoot now.
Netflix, weed, then the
But everybody has their own little thing that they do in it. Someone might have a drink, you have a little smoke. Do you know what I mean? Like
Whatever, just
my
control
partner
yourself,
don't smoke, and it's never really been an issue.
Don't know though. When he's kissing you, you might think, "What the fuck?" No, I'm joking.
He don't
Like what
think
he's saying. No, but I'm saying what he's
No,
saying.
for
the
a
non-
But I find
He's
that
just
more
working
with,
it.
I think
He's
that's
just working
more
with
for
it.
like cigarettes and
He's just
stuff.
working
I
with
don't
it.
even
Yeah, that's
smoke
what-
cigarettes.
yeah.
And if you're good with your hygiene and things like that, you're not all gonna. Do you understand? Like that don't even come into play for me. Like I'm good with my
I think
man and me.
because I'm sensitive. Like, watch this. You could have an ashtray full of idle spliffs that have been smoked to put in an ashtray, or fags, and you smell it, and they both smell
huge
it.
You know why? Do you know
that's
why I
a huge
agree with it,
difference.
yeah? You know
Because
why I
if you
agree with
smoke
it?
cigarettes in this room right now and you smoke
Yeah,
weed,
you
it's
know
going to be
about it.
different.
No,
The
but
hair
smell
is
the
Why I
ten
agree
times
with that,
it
Skinny,
goes
see
in
when I
your
quit
clothes,
smoking
it goes in your
for the
thing.
8
It's
months,
a different smell.
You heighten your sense of smell.
difference between
heightens your sense of
how
smell.
I could smell cigarette
Yeah.
and that it was
heighten
nuts.
your taste.
It's
and your taste.
it's
I
completely
couldn't taste it
different.
because
No, taste
I didn't have
buds
any
in
kisses.
general, taste buds.
Yeah, you
If
didn't
I
have any
smoke a
kisses.
cigarette right now, I will have a head rush.
But
I can't smoke cigarettes.
So I can imagine the
Is that the
taste.
nicotine?
Yeah.
I can't, yeah.
How someone that don't smoke can
Yeah.
must be able to taste it.
Yeah,
innit?
can taste it. Yeah.
Tobacco,
Do you know what I mean?
100%. Weed as well.
But that's why I'm saying you get an ashtray full of idle spliffs or an ashtray full of fags. They both smell unattractive.
Yeah.
They do.
I like the smell of weed though.
I like the smell of my.
I like the smell of weed,
as well. I
but
can't
the
lie,
smell
I hate
of
the smell
any
tobacco.
ashtray is not nice. Whether
But
it's
who's
just
gonna
pure
smell
idle
like
weed or
100
cigarette, it's just
spliffs?
not nice.
That's an ashtray. I empty my ashtray. I'm not going to smoke like 100 old spliffs. Do you know what I mean? It's not the same.
But yeah, flipping. I think we're gonna wrap this up unless you got anything else.
Just like
Yeah, tell
big
us
up yourself. Come on,
Big
man.
up himself.
Yeah, I see this
Big
from
up
the
to
big
Ice
But you know
Cream.
what it is?
Big up
You lot,
yourself, big up Ice Cream.
don't leave nothing though.
Everyone
Jay.
behind the camera, everything.
Don't leave anything though. That's what I'm thinking as well. Because I know it's
Yeah.
been a bit, but I want it to be at least some.
You've
form
covered
of-
Make sure
everything.
you covered,
As I
yeah,
said,
what you
there's
got
a
coming
future,
up and stuff.
The UK festival, weed festivals, Amsterdam. Google them on Instagram. Sorry, Product Earth on Instagram. What other ones we got there? We have Rolling Trees, Carpe Diem. All these are all different weed events all around the UK. As long as you can verify Instagram.
Where specifically can we find you at 420?
420 this year. That's a techie question. This year I'm
He's
going to
getting
be
Barcelona,
at.
innit?
No, I'm going to
Oh.
be here. We got a mansion party actually.
Okay.
A sick mansion party. So we're doing that, but I'm helping.
Oh my
guy.
days! You didn't invite me.
No, don't worry.
That's a
you
why,
don't need
innit?
an
That's a
invite.
why,
You
that's
don't
a
need
why.
an invite when your family.
That's a why,
shit.
that's a
Come
why,
on,
that's
you
a
don't
why,
need an
that's
invite
why.
when your
So
family.
420, you're going to be at
420,
Smoky Mansion
I'm
Party.
If Jojo would have never let me get away with
I'm
that.
at a party. and
Jojo
then,
would have never
I'm
like,
going
yo, you
Hyde
can't
Park
ask a
to
next
help my
man to
brethren.
invite you.
Yeah.
He's releasing the album thing. You're gonna see it everywhere, I'm sure. And then back to the party. So that's me. 420.
So 420, I'm going to be at Roundhay Park, Leeds. I'm going to have my little big man with me. He's going to be selling Rizzlers and lighters. And he contactless payment as well.
Where's
so
that?
my son's on the hustle.
Yeah, come
Roundhay
on.
Park, Leeds.
Oh, Leeds.
Yeah.
Are you going up? You going up there?
Yeah,
Check
with
mummy.
Mumsy. Blaze
Yeah,
a fat
come
one
on.
with Mumsy while she's still here.
Big up C1 as well.
And like we said,
My
Rizzlers
artist.
for sale, lighters for sale. Check my son.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, no, man. Big up you lot for coming through, though.
Hyde
man.
Park.
Big up you lot for coming through, man. It's been a pleasure. Good to see you again, Skinny.
Yes, come on, Spray.
Come on, man.
Doing
Come.
big things with the podcast. Big up Ice
Come on,
Cream.
man. What going for you and Rodney P, though, man? Oh yeah, you said don't do it on the podcast.
I'll
innit?
say this. I'll say that lions don't concern
I forgot you
themselves.
said don't do it on the podcast.
No,
but
I'll say this.
I had to ask
Lions
you.
don't concern
I had
themselves
to ask
with
again
sheep.
just in case.
Lions don't concern themselves with sheep.
But Lau
Much
Rodney,
less
though,
fish.
man. Lau Rodney, man. You lot just come on.
Well, I did allow him. He's allowed. Allow you. Yeah.
Safe.
Yeah, he's fully allowed.
I think he's cool. You're both.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to do you right. Look, he's thinking about it. Look. He's thinking. No, but
I'll say this. Man went public and said that he's going to stab me in my face. Anything I do from here is in defense of my life. Yeah.
no, he didn't. He didn't.
He did. He said it on your podcast.
didn't.
Yeah, I said I'd stab him in his face.
Did he say that?
Yeah. Anyone who's gonna come on a podcast and talk about they said they're gonna
You're gonna
stab me
get
in
him,
my
innit?
face, yeah, then just know
Soldiers on deck.
that when you go public on a
soldiers on
podcast
deck.
talking about you're stabbing man in face, yeah, when I see you, I will be defending my life.
No, your son. I saw your.
Just don't. I will be
saw his
defending my
Bora as well.
life. I'll be defending my
Hear this
life.
guy.
No, I saw his son's Bora, but Lau Rodney, allow him.
Look, Rodney is allowed.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's no, but he's actually cool.
No,
bro.
no. Watch this. He's so allowed that Rodney who?
No, not even allowed, but just
No.
Come
He's
on,
so
man.
loud that Rodney
You're
who?
both legends, man.
Rodney
You're both
who?
legends, Skinny. That's why I had to bring it up on a joke one because I knew it was gonna get you mad.
Rodney who?
But I still have to make them see.
There's only one Rodney
Listen,
P. That's Rodney Price.
I just have to still make them see.
Bounty killer.
I had to make
Anything
them-
else is a fish. One Rodney P. Rodney Price. Bounty killer. Anything else is a fish. Me said that. Big bossy.
Mad.
What?
Oh my god.
Come on.
The soldiers in the cut.
This is
Come
mad.
on, man.
No, but see what it is, because obviously Skinny's my brethren, innit?
He's a vegan fish.
Skinny's my. Oh look, it's all mad. But I'm saying Skinny's my brethren, yeah.
I'm not saying.
But no cream. But see when my man come, see, that's mad. But you see when
Right.
I know, but you
When
see
you had him as a guest.
when I had him as a guest, yeah, on like first impressions and all that, he was cool. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And it's like I wasn't expecting him to be cool because of what I've heard, innit, type of thing. No, I was expecting him to be cool. Not even like that, Rodney. Yeah, but
You find that
just, but he was cool. He's all right. He's fine. He's one of us,
You know
as
what?
far as I'm concerned.
Most
So,
narcissists
I would
come across
rather-
like that. Most
I would rather
narcissists
them
come
be
across
cool.
like that.
They're big men. You're big men.
No, listen. Most narcissists come across like that.
So what are you saying about me? I'm a narcissist.
So then you would know. So then you would know. If you're a narcissist, you would know.
I'm come across cool. No, look.
Didn't you hear what I said?
Yeah, I know.
A narcissist will try that. Try it. Yeah, I mean.
I did. Gal, she's a narcissist as well.
How?
You can manipulate very well.
Who am I manipulating?
I don't know.
Mind games.
Mind games. Look, this is not.
He's
look,
definitely on mind
look,
games.
it's
isn't
the
he?
weed. No, but Lau Rodney, man, it's all.
You
But,
don't exist.
but have you lot sorted it out now?
Yeah, you don't exist.
Okay. Your boy's not gonna get him with a.
Listen,
True stuff.
People are trying to threaten to kill me on public webcast forums.
I'm just joking, by the way. His son hasn't got anything.
I'm going to defend
No, I'm moving like I wanted to get stopped and searched everywhere.
I'm
like.
going to defend my life.
I know I'm going mad.
Listen, I'm going to defend my life from those threatening to kill me to my utmost capability.
But fam, you saw him, so he's not a threat in it. You lot.
No, he's not a
Right.
threat.
Yeah.
He's a fish.
Is that why? What did I say?
No, I said right.
Oh, you get what I'm saying? This is because you
Alright.
know
And
what it is.
I tell you what,
In the
this
future-
podcast is far too positive
exactly.
and
No.
it's got so much going on for it
Listen.
than for us to shed light on
No.
someone who's not worthy of the light that you're
remember,
giving him.
what you know what it is? I know, but he's a legend though, like you're a
To
legend.
who?
To music.
He's not a legend
To
to,
the
me.
British. No, but I'm saying
So
to the,
he's not to me.
No, but that's like me or Gig sitting there saying he's not, and Gig saying he's not.
Oh,
he's
no,
not.
no.
Whether or not we like each other, I can't say he's not.
No, he
and
made
so
music.
you saying he's not, you're just being. That's just you're not.
No,
being,
no. He made
you're not-
music,
No,
yeah.
but you get what I'm saying. You're not giving the right dues. That's I couldn't say that. Oh,
No,
yeah,
but
Giggs,
watch
he's not.
this.
He's not.
But
No.
watch this.
Whether or not I like you, you was. Rodney P, you can't say Skinnyman.
Well, watch this.
He had an impact
I am
that
allowed.
you've had. You get what
I
I'm
am
saying?
allowed to
You're
have.
both legends.
I am allowed to have
And
my
in the
opinion.
future, when we have events, I would want to invite both of you.
This is
That's
like
why
laying the
I'm,
foundation
and that's
down.
why I'm
What-
even.
Watch.
I want you
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
So let me. So let me.
I don't want guests. That's,
Let me clarify.
I don't
my
want
point.
guests. That's.
Let me clarify my point here today.
gonna talk off-
I'm
off
here
thing as
today because I believe in my heart that Black the Ripper is a legend to me.
Right, yes.
Rodney P is not.
Now, Black Ripper,
See?
R.I.P.
No, but you
Legend.
get it.
Yeah, yeah, legend.
Rodney P is not. Yeah? Rodney P ain't no legend to me. Black the Ripper is. That's why I'm here for the 420 edition to hail up a legend.
Yeah.
Big up.
Rodney P ain't that. Not in my heart, not in my eyes, not in my musical taste. He's just a narcissist little fish. And I think now that I've pointed it out, people will start seeing him for what he is. Yeah.
I think he's a legend.
Nothing legend about him.
Godfather of
Kung
British
Fu
rap.
Panda's a legend, but he
Alright,
ain't.
well, you lot will
Godfather
agree
of
to
British rap, you
disagree.
get me?
Let's just.
I'm winding you up in it. Look.
Yeah,
look,
he is. He's stirring.
I know. I can't even help it.
no, but
look, he's doing it. He's carrying on.
He is the
Even your
Godfather.
son's even laughing.
He is the
I
Godfather.
can't even help it as well.
No, watch this. I'll say this. He is the Godfather of British rap.
All right then.
What does that say for British rap? A war.
What? What? What
Come
does
on.
it say? What does it
What does
say?
it say?
I
Yeah.
don't know. What?
That's your Godfather.
Yeah, what?
All right.
All right, cool.
That's
Yeah.
heavy.
That's your
It's a
Godfather.
positive thing. Let's end this.
Because
podcast.
the star of London Posse was always bionic.
Lift up the
man.
frequency.
No, the
Yeah.
star of London Posse was always
Change it.
bionic.
Yeah, let's bring it back.
Let's take.
He sounds
weed,
like a
man.
Saxon Sound reject, fam.
This is a
He sounds
weed
like
episode,
he
man.
sounds like a Saxon Sound reject to me. So there's nothing legendary about the narcissist little pussy
Listen.
hole with his
Wrap this
threats
up
and
now
his
and wrap
fucking
it.
teeth
No,
in
no,
ways.
change this
Listen.
now.
Like we know what it is,
We're
fam.
gonna have to edit that bit out. And I'm joking. We're gonna keep it.
No, remember, with him you have to edit things out. With me you don't. Yeah, let's just keep it real, yeah? 100. You ain't got to edit none of my thing, but he's begging you to edit out his thing.
No, I didn't.
Come on, man.
No, I didn't.
But was it edited?
But he didn't beg me to.
Oh.
I edited because
Yeah.
I wanted it out.
I'm saying,
He didn't beg
you ain't got to edit out nothing of me. I'm me.
And you get me? I wanted it out. But thanks
420.
for coming. No, I'm joking.
Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure.
I got
you-
what I wanted out. No, I'm
my
joking.
pleasure. You're welcome. My pleasure. You're
No, I'm
welcome.
joking. No, but calm, skinny, it's cool, man.
No,
Cool vibe.
calm-
No, I want you to get back to
It's not cool
You know
when
what it
people
is?
are
I can-
threatening to
I can
stab
tell
you. It's not cool
It's
when
actually
people
a blood boiler.
when people are
I didn't
threatening
realise
to
it's this much of a
when
blood boiler.
what? When people are threatening to stab you, it's not a blood boiler.
realise.
When
No.
people are threatening to
But when
stab you in
everyone's
your
got
face.
their
No
own
one's threatening to stab
personal,
you. No one's-
they got
no
their
one's threatening
different.
to
They
stab
have
you.
a
We're going
different.
down the line
But he
of
said it on
police.
your
No,
podcast.
but he didn't.
He did.
That's the line. That's going down the road of police.
He said it on your podcast. He also
No, but you get what I'm saying? I don't go down the road of police.
Yeah,
He
no,
didn't.
but he does.
didn't.
But he goes down
but
the
he
road of
didn't
police.
threaten you
No,
to do
he's there
nothing.
saying, "I've
He
got
didn't
no."
threaten you to do nothing
listen.
to stab you. He didn't
Rodney
threaten
P's
to
a
do-
man who's
that's a
there
crime.
saying,
he
"I've-"
didn't commit any
All
crime.
right, let's
on him.
continue this.
Rodney
off
P's a
the-
self-confessed
let's,
police
wrap it
informer,
up now.
fam.
Let's
So
wrap
how
it
is
up
he a
now and
godfather?
we'll
He's a
talk about it after.
self-confessed
No, he
police
won't.
informer.
People.
Like,
No,
boy,
no,
I've
he
got
can
no
talk
choice
about
but to
that.
go to
Come
the
on, I'm
police
not
over this
talking-
gal.
I'm
Yeah?
the most
Man,
not
420,
talker, not
420.
Man goes to
talking
police
person
over
here.
gal.
420 R.I.P. Samson. Let's look like. You know what I'm
Like
saying?
I said,
You know what I mean?
what a legend is what Black the Ripper is. That's what a
R.I.P.
legend is.
Storming. And let's trust me, bro. Let's bring this on a.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you get what I'm saying? Thank
Yeah.
you for coming through, Jay.
Pleasure.
You can see what weed
Thanks
does
for
to you. Don't
coming.
smoke too much weed. 'Cause, I mean, no, actually,
And-
not smoking weed.
passion.
'Cause
Yeah.
we need to
No,
smoke a zoo.
I need smoke weed to
No,
calm
but
down.
we need to. Yeah, do you get what I'm saying? Thank you.
Very fitting for Big Bad Spray and ice cream.
Thank
Let me see
you.
that colour.
And
Let me see that colour.
It's the same, it's small.
No, I'm thinking
we brought ice cream,
I'm
Just
thinking
some
tracking
chocolate
everything off me.
for her. Happy
okay,
Easter.
Yeah,
Happy
going
Easter.
crazy.
There you
Thank
go.
you.
Like that. No, but why have I? I'm not large, bro.
There you are. Of course you are. You're
Like
big.
that,
You're
man.
bad.
I'm
You're
growing up.
spray.
Do you want small? Do you want a small? Do
I'm a girl, not a show.
you want a small?
I'm a girl, not a show.
This.
I'm a girl, not a show. You get me?
Come on.
I got to go gym for this, man.
Thanks,
Gymnasium.
Skinny.
You're
I've
welcome,
been
you're
going
welcome.
mad this episode, you know.
Nah, man, it's all good.
No, but I'm saying my wife. I've done a lot of wires. I've done 1 million wires today. Do you get what I'm saying? But nah, lie that, man.
He does, innit, card?
I know what they said as well. They said, "Oh yeah, we need this every week, man. Like even if you do an episode of just you and Cream, you get me? And like, yeah, big you lot up though.
Your content's brilliant.
Big
You've
it
been
up.
bringing all of the best
We're trying.
content. Really the most.
progression's been wicked.
The prices has
We'll
gone up
tackle
though.
the conversations.
in the studio,
yeah,
so I don't know
today's
if we're-
price is not yesterday's
No, but I'm
price.
saying I need them to know. They need to start donating.
The levels.
Yeah, they need to start donating. Like you see, we've got the PayPal thing.
Be a
And the man
pal,
tried to say, "Oh,
PayPal."
the man tried to say, oh, they
Support
tried
the
to laugh at us. They tried to laugh at us for people doing PayPal. But bro, like that's what Americans do. But anyway, do you get what I'm trying to say? But anyway, the price has gone up. We have to pay more for this. All of this, we've got to
gone
pay
up.
more. You get what
And
I'm
is
saying?
there
We're
the
gonna get new
option of
mics soon.
Pantheon? Is it Pantheon? Where you
Damn,
can...
man, it's not Patreon.
Patreon.
But,
Patreon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see,
Patreon.
that was why Pamphia. I don't know what that was. But
Patreon.
I know Patreon. I know, but right now we've got the PayPal.
PayPal.
Cash App.
Cash App.
Yes.
Cash up, man.
Plug
Send
that.
that.
Plug that.
Send something for Cream. You get what I'm saying? I'll make sure she gets 20% of what you send.
Here we
I'm
go.
joking.
Cut the cake.
And make sure you cop your really the most
Yeah, that's
swagger.
it. That's
No,
how
no,
you
that's
do it.
you lot. That's you lot's time.
Yeah,
still.
but tell them
Appreciate
where
that.
to
But
get
this is
it.
how. This is
No,
how
no, I'm
they
gonna
generate
tell them
revenue.
at the end. You get me? Or just now, www.reallythemost.com. This is for your boy.
All the W.coms, really the most. Thank you, Spray. Thanks for my boy as well.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
That is for you.
Yeah.
I gave you the Tommy Robinson one.
The Tommy
I'll be
Robinson.
racist with that one. I gave him the Great British colours.
The Tommy
I'll be
Robinson.
racist with that one. I'll
So
be
listen,
racist with that one.
what Tommy Robinson
Bro.
don't know is if you're English, are you Anglo-Saxon, Viking, Roman, Norman,
Do you know what it is?
Druid?
I've got him.
Other.
He's going mad. I've got him
Other.
at XL,
I am.
but I'm looking at you and thinking, "Ooh, is he a double XL?"
I'm
Am
a
I going
double
mad?
one more time, but we'll see what happens. It's the
Are you
full that
double more
counts.
time?
Yeah, but it's the full that counts. You get me?
So I'll bring you the
Change that.
double.
We link
Yeah,
up
I'll
anyway,
bring you the
change
double.
that. But yeah, man.
Because
really that most.
remember,
Get the
I ain't
most.
seen you for a bit in it.
Come on, man.
You put on a bit of weight, bro.
That's at home.
Thank you,
mate,
thank
put on a
you.
bit of weight though, bro.
Realer than most, realer
Gym,
than
gym
most.
is needed.
Active.
Last time I
Healthy-
saw
healthy
you, last time I saw
lifestyle.
you use XL.
that?
That's a why.
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah. I'm going mad, you know.
Today's a
I'm
lot.
going mad.
Today's a lot.
Big up, I'm
Yeah.
going mad.
Big up.
And are we going to end it off by blazing another?
Have you got one blazed already?
Where did we leave them?
Oh, I thought you meant now. I thought you meant
Yeah.
now. Oh, I
We
thought
can't-
you meant
we
now.
can't blaze in it.
Can you see
We
I'm an
can't-
eater?
we can't
Can you
blaze
see
in
I'm
it.
an eater
Right,
though? I'm an easy drawer. I thought a man was saying that we're going to end with sparking it. And I was quick to
No,
want to break the rules.
still
You know?
screws on the landing.
The screws on the line. I'm sorry, Carlo. But it was him drawing me out. You
The-
see, I'm a man.
the screws on the
No, but
line.
can you see, I'm a man. I can't act off. Can you see that though, Ricardo? I thought the man was drawing me out. And I thought, what? You want to do it now? Right at the end.
The weed
But
was calling.
as soon as we looked off, I would have put it out.
yeah.
I'd have just done it. I'd done it. I would have acted,
The
obviously.
screws on the landing.
I'd known the screws, though. I'd have had one road.
We can hear the keys.
mad.
The keys are jingling.
The screws are going mad, but really the most. You get me? So
Yes.
That's mine.
Hmm?
Watch this guy. What's he doing?
And he have it as well, you know.
Really
Send
the
it,
most,
send
really the
on,
most,
send
really.
on.